Sneaking behind me, getting some food.
Sneaking behind me.
Right now, I just noticed that.
I don't know if this is really good
strange.
sneak. I'm so sneaky.
What's happening right now?
Oh yeah,
Never
doing
forget.
I don't know why I'm so.
Oh God, Jay!
Actually,
How'd you get there?
I was sneaking.
I feel like we're missing. Let's get the shit out of here.
Hold on. Something's weird.
Great. Wait, level what?
I didn't say.
Raggy?
Now you have to wear your back.
Hey Jay,
Yeah.
you're completely off screen.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, no problem.
All right.
Okay. Let's see. Oh man, what is up with mine? You guys are all looking good. Mine's having some issues.
Well,
I thought that was a compliment. I was like, thank you. I was feeling pretty good about
Let's
myself
figure this
today.
out really quick. Sorry guys.
mine you're talking about.
What do we have?
God.
What?
What problems we have?
Well, for some reason, mine is all like.
Where
Where did I put my phone?
One.
All wearing
Really
bomber
quick, yeah.
jackets.
Angelica, is there an outlet? over
It's
there?
the Bomber Boy.
That's better.
That's
Okay,
not-
cool. Epic 4
Right.
is only
Wait,
off
where's
by
the
a
guy?
minute.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
I wasn't
it's
off
okay.
by a minute. I was on
Whatever.
time.
I never watched it.
Don't worry. Yeah, no, that's why I'm not being hard.
Gosh, you guys are
I
mean.
figured.
Wait, do I get?
Yeah, but there's no extension.
Do I get?
Oh
more
my
stuff?
gosh.
Okay, people.
I just need
What?
Plug in.
Yeah, what's
I
up?
mean, like there's
my
there
phone
was
is
no
missing
use.
outlet.
Hey, Carson.
Yes.
Can
Do
you
you
scoot
want
an inch
this?
down this
No, it's
way?
not. It's in my
Joey, you
house.
too.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine.
And
There has to be
Jay,
one over there too. 'Cause that one's
Jay,
probably-
Beast
you gotta scoot down like an inch this way, and then you're good to go.
Oh, the
Touch a willing.
How long
Are
is the
we-
cord?
It was a minute though. It was not a minute.
That's a.
It's okay if it's
Pretty long.
not
Okay.
even
Plug it on. Plug it.
No,
There's an
you
extension
gotta
camera.
keep it on.
Okay.
Yeah, why?
He needs
That's like that
Oh,
trophy room
there's a
over there
plug
in the
right
video games that show
behind
your
you.
It's
achievements.
being used by the Alexa and the light.
Good point. Okay.
Dark vision.
Ah! What are you doing?
There's a plug right there.
Are we live?
Carefully. Okay.
Yes, careful.
Ella, it's okay to forgive me. Thank you so much, guys. We're sorry. All right. So, welcome to the Merry Mercenaries. My name is Cole Shoemaker. And tonight, actually, we have, before we get to anything, we have a quick little announcement. We have a birthday in the room. So, we have a birthday over here. Raise your hand, Donovan.
Oh, I guess it is in,
Yeah.
like, in a couple of days.
Yeah,
I thought it
sure,
was
no
like someone's actual birthday today.
Well, happy birthday.
That was like, why is he looking
It's yours. and
So we
got
actually
little-
Happy birthday.
Angelica got you a
Oh my
little,
God.
cake.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it has a mustache.
Oh! Yes! Yes! You need to push
You're
that
the
on your
best
face.
person.
That is
you-
great.
Can you show like the camera really quick
Is it-
here?
can you see
a
it?
little bit, so just a hair forward. Happy birthday, Donovan. Perfect. Yay.
Oh my goodness.
Well, happy birthday, Donovan.
Well, thanks, guys.
Happy
birthday,
birthday.
dude.
I'm gonna give you
Birthday.
I'll give you advantage on your first roll tonight.
Yeah.
Yep, you're welcome.
Thank you. Can I choose the role?
Birthday.
No.
On a similar note, this is
Don't
for
push
you
it.
to use in game.
Please!
People.
Please put one on the dragon first. I just want to see that.
Oh my
That's so
god.
fun.
Yes.
Oh, that's so
I'm gonna
great.
like be making you guys wear these at random points during
Okay.
the
I
Why
think
not?
that
Whenever
you should
you make the
that-
character.
yeah, I think you should just do that always.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Every
This is yours.
single-
No. That is epic,
This is
great.
amazing.
That is
Thank you.
amazing.
Guys,
Happy
y'all, thank you
birthday.
so much.
All right, everybody. So we actually, while we
about
get
to
that
start.
cake and mustache situated,
Master
so
Well,
we're gonna let Joey do his
Thanks.
Insta story.
Don't bring it up. Just act natural. Especially you. Happy birthday!
So guys, Angelica, just watch going right. Just be careful if you go off that way. You're off screen, and we like to see you. So
Yeah, let's lean. Everybody needs
Yeah.
to lean in a little closer.
you guys just gotta be snug on that side.
I just keep forgetting.
So guys, we have a couple quick announcements tonight. First, tonight's episode, we are actually sponsored by Cantrip Candles tonight, our first sponsor. Yeah. They bring an extra layer of immersion for smells. Tonight we don't have candles, so next week we'll bring them in. Yeah, if you go to Cantrip Candles' website, they'll actually, if you put the Merry Mercs in the code box, you get 10% off all their order. So yeah.
Go buy some candles.
So let's
Get back.
quick
Get
intros
back.
really quick. My name's Cole Shoemaker, Dungeon Master, and we'll go clockwise from there.
Gotcha.
I'm kidding.
God, my name's Carson Shoemaker. I play Threl Val-Hood, a Dragonborn Paladin.
My name's Joey Fernandez, and I play a human barbarian. Xenos. That's his name. His name's Xenos.
But your character
Is his name. My character's name is
Thank you.
Xenos.
Human barbarian.
My name is Jay Walker. I play a tiefling druid named Netheros.
Dope.
Look at us.
Angelica, go.
I'm Angelica Rivera, and I play Snowball, a Tabaxi monk.
Cool, cool.
I am Jessie Hendricks, and I play Stella. I'm a Horizon Walker Wood Elf.
And I am Donovan Hyland. I play Bast Mooney, the half-elf bard.
The mustache man.
The mustache.
The mustache man.
You need your own theme. That's funny.
I just picture some 80s cop like drama.
I think more of a sitcom.
Like
In
Maxwell
comes,
F,
in
but
comes,
it's Bast.
In
Bast.
comes Bast.
In comes Bast.
It's a procedural where they ask, like, the cop goes to Bast for help because Bast is like an expert of some kind, and it's just all the antics that he gets into.
It's never clear what he's an expert in, but it's something, and it's
something.
every episode.
Bast, we need you to come out of retirement again. I'm done with that game. Well, guys,
Love it.
let's we'll play our 85ths. And Andrew could not be with us tonight, unfortunately. We miss him, but every stream has an Ashley Johnson. So we're gonna get right into the intro really quick, and then we'll hop back into the previously on. All right, everybody.
Hey, we're back.
Figure out those
Anime
clicks
style.
back,
We can get-
or just hire
We can
somebody.
get Sean to film this.
You know, like
Who?
You know what
We
I'm
can
talking
rope Sean into filming
Super
this.
intense anime.
Like a crazy
Oh no,
action.
I totally want to do that.
action.
Dude, honestly, yeah, if we do anime that's just like,
That's
we just make the background move. Because that's like how all animes
I
are.
need
No,
a
like
They
a
just
portfolio.
have their
fight
mouths
montage,
open
like a
and
fight
they're just
montage.
screaming things. in
Caleb,
the background.
look up
Just
some
watercolor
headshot
backgrounds.
photographer. That's pretty much what we all got here. So, I'm going to play the previously on, and we will get right back to you guys. As the body hits the deck, you guys look down and you see
a human, and he has a white cloak on his back, and it's kind of covering his head because of the way he fell, and kind of lifts it over. And he has dark
Wait, you're
hair.
the guy that fell?
yeah.
He stands up and kind of looks around and is like, "You're not going to push me off as well, are you?"
No.
No! Why would we do that? You just fell really.
Are you alright? Are you
Yeah,
alive?
are you okay?
But I, tend to travel through planes.
You're a Horizon Walker.
Oh, I am. Yes. Are you a fellow?
I am.
Oh, you look familiar.
I think-
Have I met you before?
Like love
Shut up.
Is your name Rick too?
I'm glad that guy's alive and everything. That's cool
Thank
and
you.
very unlikely, but
Yes,
Oh,
I
the
do not
dragon.
concuss.
As you're
Oh.
saying that, the
Cool,
dragon
right?
actually
Right.
unleashes a torrent of ice, freezing the left side engine. Okay, now it's the dragon's turn.
Be that.
Wait, is this fire frostbreath?
The lion came.
Natural
before-
20!
Two natural 20s.
8.
Oh!
I'm gonna cutting
Yeah,
words
you
for
might need
damage.
to. Okay.
-6.
50.
Alright, so I'm down.
You just get blown back. You take -6, right? Is that what happens? Because of your cutting words or whatever it was?
Yes, I am up. I have 1 hit point.
Wow.
I'm dead.
You're down. You're not
I'm
dead.
down.
Yeah.
Feel dead inside.
Unconscious does not equal dead.
Just jump swatting at a dragon.
Yes.
Basically cut into another wound, and you actually see its heart begin to like just pulse. And you see it begin to flap its wings just more and more, and just.
Nice.
and
That's
it
2
begins
bosses.
to-
I give up a sigh of
and
relief.
it- slowly, you see your feet fade away. and then
Okay,
arms fade
oh,
away.
I might
Oh,
be going back.
shit.
Do I detect the plane?
What's wrong with your body?
You can.
You're
This
I
is-
might be
this is
dying.
little- This is definitely magic, and there's definitely a plane, a portal to it.
No,
it's
I'm
to a
looking
material
off.
plane.
Okay.
You see this great city on the other side of the bay. You see multiple strongholds surrounding this thing. Not as big as Duskrow is in the last metropolis you visited, but definitely more built for whatever war it was made to be a part of. you see it built upon ruins. Basically, you see this yellowish ruins and this white alabaster city around it, built within it. And within the bay below, reaching up, you see hands. Great stone hands. And a mass grave of those statues that you saw from dust before. You see some hands reaching up in the water, and you look down below, and there's this other part of this city that's just been destroyed. And you guys make your way toward Menok.
I didn't watch it.
And we're back!
Hi.
That was a little bit of a longer intro, but it's what happens. There was a lot that went on last week. Thank you, Gaurav, for guest starring last week.
Gaurav.
We really appreciate that.
Yeah.
He was a stud and saved your guys' butts, I think, first. Well, at least helped. I mean, you guys did a lot of the heavy.
I think at that
moral
point,
support.
anything helps. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much at that point in time.
I cast a spell. Oh, nope.
We were not good at that fight.
No.
No, just you.
Oh, well,
Maybe I'm
I should have just said
No,
the chain
no.
was on the bolt,
I-
and it would have
You
been done.
you were just limited.
I
Like
was
limited.
just very ineffective
right.
in everything that I tried to do.
Netheros is normally like the clutch guy.
Right.
Yeah.
So you can have
So-
one time where it's
Yeah.
like it
If
doesn't.
it makes me feel
work
better,
out.
I didn't attack once.
Yeah, you got the chain around the neck, which I think is probably one of the highlights of that week.
Let's
Oh.
get to the
Oh, yeah.
let's get to the game.
Anyway, guys, let's jump right back into it. So, as you saw previously on last week, they just fought a dragon, and they're on their way to Menok. Finally, after 9 chapters, we are finally here.
We are.
So, as you guys approach across the bay and you pass the mass grave of statues, you see closer the white stone city on top of the yellowish dry ruins. You see flapping in the wind on each stronghold that you can see within view. You see banners, red, blue, silver, just a mix around them. And you see them actually being slowly taken away, one by one, off the sides of each of the castle walls that you guys see. And you guys are you're heading toward the nearest stronghold, where it looks like there's a sky dock right there.
That's a really nice dock.
You're right.
Mm-hmm. It's quite large.
Are you into docks? Is that a thing that you like?
Xenos and I have had several conversations about docks, and it's always made me like a little uncomfortable.
But you sat there with a smile on your face and was like,
Oh
yeah.
well, yeah, because
yeah.
I mean, you can't not talk about a dock when you're hearing a conversation about a dock. You have to partake.
I'm just saying this is top mahogany dock.
Yeah.
I didn't realize you had a dock thing.
I
No,
have
it's good to learn about your compatriots. I guess.
Yeah, no.
I have a dock thing. All right.
What are we talking
It's quite
about?
common on some other planes, but I haven't heard of it much here. But
You saw where I'm from. There's no docks. There are no docks. There's like storybooks about docks. Oh, that's a nice dock. What's this dock say? Oh. So when I get to see a dock, it doesn't mean anything.
Do you want to get on the dock so we can get off the boat?
Couldn't have phrased it better myself.
Captain Zurich is just... It's an interesting story.
Conversation.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly. I'm gonna miss you, Xenos.
Thank you. Last question. You said you were going to point me in the direction of the place. Remember when you were
forgot-
dying?
You are absolutely right. I'll take you there myself once we make landfall.
Thank you.
where
How far are we from the
I don't know.
100
That's
yards
what he
away,
was
you're
saying.
coming in. You
But
see
when
actually
A
on the...
place to read my sword.
Oh,
You know, to like
I see.
make it not mad at me all the time.
Did you take out your sword?
I did. What? You got a problem with my sword? Huh, Bast?
I'm just saying, you got to protect the dock. Don't
What was
whip
it?
your sword out on the middle of a dock.
On the
Didn't
dock
like that
itself.
I
Well-
think the dock is just the place Xenos would want to whip his sword out from what it sounds like.
The castle itself
You're
is
making
above...
fun of me, aren't you?
The castle
No,
itself's on a
sexy.
cliff edge.
What?
What'd you say?
Nothing.
Okay.
You're lucky I don't prefer docking. Anyway.
Welcome to the Merry Mercenaries.
That's going on the highlight reel.
Yeah. Oh man, docks.
So you guys are coming up on the dock. It's actually
I'm
above.
sweating now,
It's
dude.
pretty high above the water, as the castle itself is built on top of a cliff plateau. And you see on the dock, you see a bunch of soldiers on it, and a couple of them are guiding you in. and there are these.
I'm just listening.
Okay. You see them. They're very lightly armored. They have all this very similar helmet with like this two fin thing on each of their heads. They all wear blue, silver, and black. And they, a few of them have pikes. And you see a couple of them guiding you in. As you guys pull, are guided straight in. The Callista is pretty heavily damaged still from the previous fight. The entire port side of the ship is ripped to shreds a bit, and so you guys they'll probably have to do some repairs and hang out for a little while here.
Hey, you guys see the side of the ship?
Yeah, it looks like shit.
Looks like it's ripped to shreds, but just a bit.
I feel like we can bump out the scratches.
Yeah.
Yeah, put some elbow grease. Probably be.
At least it's not our boat.
Actually,
Good
technically.
call. Later, Captain Zurich.
He's just staring at his ship, just like in disrepair at the moment. He's just.
Can somebody put mend on his ship?
Oh, yeah.
Was that you?
That'll take a while.
Oh.
That's a lot of.
Hey,
it's
that's
a lot of
Thanks for the
damage.
ride, but
Captain Zurich,
Yes,
I'll come back and help you.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Here is a peppermint to hold you over.
oh my god.
How many peppermints do
my
you have,
god,
old
I
man?
swear to
80,
God.
84.
I have a question.
84.
I've kept track.
You counted.
You've kept track of your peppermints. I applaud that. I'm going to give you inspiration for that.
Yes. That's right.
That is all right. I approve of that. Here.
84.
I have a question.
Yes.
I'm still learning all this land. This is very much like a sea land, right?
What
Lots of sea type themes.
It's
that I'm
a
seeing.
sea land.
Well, there's like the fins and the blue and the silver. I'm seeing a theme here. Do you think that there are tritons
Oh,
here?
we just got our first cheer.
Yay!
Wait, the Mon Empire is pretty inland, right? Like it's
The
not.
Mon Empire is pretty inland. Their
Ocean.
capital is on a peninsula in a bay. This is Menok. It is the capital. It's surrounded by 6 fortresses spread out on top of these ruins. And I will post a picture later so that people can see kind of a general idea of what it looks like. But it's white marble buildings. I guess you could call it very Romanesque. And you guys are you're basically the southernmost point fortress. I guess you could call it that.
How close are we to the water? Did you say we were pretty
We're on a
high up?
You're
coast.
about 100 feet up.
100 feet up. Oh, damn.
Yeah, I'm not
Down
very
to the
wise,
water
but
though?
I
If you want to take your time and do that later,
Okay.
totally, if you
wondering.
like.
think
How
we're
many
on
days?
land.
Currently. Yeah. How many days do we have until we need to go meet with Ulysses?
Depends on what day it is.
1 or 2? I forgot.
2. Or I don't know. Does God know? Or
Are you still babbling on about the universes?
Is that what's going on? Does God know?
Lost your mind there, Bast.
a little bit.
You guys are on time.
We're on time. Is
On
it today?
time. It's today.
Okay, cool.
Something tells me we're on time.
Yeah.
Today.
I feel like we're
It's-
on time today, right?
I'll look at the sun.
Does Captain Zurich?
Ah!
Do you know your way around?
Did you
Menok?
actually look
Pretty
I've been
well.
here a few times. Yes.
Could you point us to the Haven's Gate Inn?
Haven's Gate Inn. Yes, it's
my
you just have to
vision's bad.
you'll just have to go through essentially customs, and
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
I don't know what I have.
You guys, I have a quiver. We can just stuff everything in the water. Find everything.
I got a
Oh,
you just need to go
I think
through
my
customs.
magic box will fit.
Actually, they're going to come on the ship in a few moments and basically scour everything. So as you guys
no.
as he's saying that, there's a ramp that's being let down onto the ship, and you guys are basically hovering above. And there's this pretty retractable dock, and it's coming on. You see a few of these hoplite-looking soldiers come on board.
Yeah, but
And they just say,
searched
"What?
thoroughly. It's not fun.
Do you
And
like
then you
being
just-
thoroughly searched on a dock?
And then one of them
Don't
speaks
really
up.
on the dock.
One of the hoplite-looking guys speaks up and says, "Everybody to the right side, please." And so everybody, all the crewmen begin to come up. Even Zurich's daughter comes up and stands right next to him. And they go down below and check the ship. And they actually ask each of you, "What's your name?"
Threl Val-Hood.
"What's your business here?"
We are meeting somebody of importance, of meeting.
So business, okay.
Yes.
For you,
Xenos.
Xenos, thank you. Same as him. Are you all together?
Yes.
Okay. So Xenos, what's your name?
Netheros.
Netheros.
Bruce Springsteen. Bruce Spring Stream.
Make a deception check.
No, I don't need to do that.
You don't need to do that?
That's his
That's
alter
my
ego.
alter ego.
That's right, your alter ego.
I'll produce my.
Yeah. I'll need to see some paperwork.
Yeah, here you go. I'm the son of the Duke of Pawnee.
When the hell did he become
Duke Silver.
the son of...
He's very important.
Really sounds important. So,
Oh.
You?
I am Stella.
hi. Shakes your hand and brushes it off. You? Tabaxi?
Snowball.
Everyone's on the same trip?
Yes.
Yes.
You guys carrying anything illegal?
Not that I know of.
Not to our knowledge, no.
Alright.
Can I bring apples here?
Apples.
Fruits allowed.
Yes. All right, then I think we're good.
I think we're good.
For the record, what's not?
My fist should be illegal.
That's actually well. Fair.
What's not allowed, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's what yes not allowed? Trip.
What the hell is that?
The drug that gets
Our,
the
our,
conductor.
is this the guard sign?
The guard sign.
Got
Drip.
it.
Devices of great magical power that could probably wipe out the city, those kinds of things.
No, why would we have one?
Well, we definitely don't have one of those, my
Not
friend.
that I know of.
Alright, everybody. Move along.
What if I am a
Moving
device
on.
of magical power?
You couldn't even beat Netheros in a bow and arrow contest. Anyway,
I want to move along.
All right, shall we head over to the inn?
Let's find the commander.
Zurich's daughter. As you guys are walking down, she waves goodbye to you guys off the ship.
Oh, bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Netheros.
I'll be back.
Okay.
she called you by name.
No, sweet.
She reminds me of Speck.
Then
She's just a child.
Zurich's.
Speck.
Xenos, I'll meet up with you soon.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
I was wondering.
We just get to the inn.
All right, as you guys are coming off onto the port, actually some soldiers are walking by and completely just slam right into Netheros, just like shoving him aside.
Who?
And keep walking by you.
Soldiers.
Soldiers.
I want to jump in and be like, "Hey, why don't you watch where you're going before you bump into my friend?"
Well, hey. Well, let's all take a moment here.
It's all good. It's all good.
I apologize for that, officer.
This one of the guys in this like helmet takes it off and is this human. You got a problem with me?
Only your face.
I'll let this play out.
But you know what he does love? He loves your dock here.
Yeah, it's a nice dog.
Lovely.
You're lucky I like your dog.
Oh, you little weirdo. I think that deserves a little time in jail for those little comments. What do you say?
He means
Sir,
no harm.
You don't accept people who like dogs? Is that it?
Especially when you travel with their kind.
Who's their kind? What are you talking about?
Oh,
Who's
so
their kind?
Excuse me, sir.
It's like that.
Oh, he's
Why don't we all just move off from this and let bygones be bygones, please?
Sure, for a little something extra.
Suggestion.
Oh, I'll
Sure,
give
go
you
for it.
extra.
Would you kindly just
Okay, but I'm
move
rolling.
along? Roll a wisdom. Save.
Oh, man.
Girl puts away 5 gold I'd be pulling out of his
The way
jacket.
Yeah, I'm used to it.
Don't worry, I got you back.
Okay, you rolled a 14?
No.
Okay. Alright. Move along. Sorry to cause you problems.
What was your name?
Oh, thank you.
Don't worry about it.
Sir, what was your name?
Don't worry about it.
His name's Don't Worry About It.
Bye, racist prick.
Later, don't worry
Real
about
quick,
it.
is there something on him that I can do a sleight of hand and steal from him?
They travel very light. He has his pike, kind of his pike leaning up against him. He's got his helmet. There's no
There's
monetary
no gold
thing
or
on
anything.
him.
Don't
Like
try.
that.
You can from what you can see, it's very slim, very just very what they need, what necessities essentially.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bast.
I'm gonna hunter's mark him.
Okay. Why?
Because Bast told me to.
Yeah.
Mustache.
Yeah, as he walks away, I'm gonna put a mustache on him.
Okay.
We should make God wear the
We'll just
mustache.
leave.
And
Yeah.
mustache me.
Pull.
I'll play.
God.
I'll play.
Make him wear the white one.
Stop,
the white-
stop
Yes.
calling me God, please. All right, so
You gotta say that last line.
How on earth is
Yeah.
this?
Sorry for the
working?
trouble.
Oh, you gotta like unpeel it, I think.
Okay, great.
Well, you can't grow a mustache yourself, so you're gonna have some help.
You're right. I can't grow a mustache myself. Thank you so much. Oh,
Yeah,
word.
as we walk away,
Do you
I'll
have like
say,
another one? Oh, okay.
There you
So,
go.
We're just gonna hold it like this. He's walking away.
I
Have
think
a
you're
good
Colonel
day.
Sanders.
Hey, you too, old man Rivers. Bye.
He's gonna make a.
No, I suggested it. He's walking away.
Oh, okay, that's true.
Nice to meet you.
He walks away.
He got him good.
Well,
Feels good to
We'll
be
get him
back in
back.
the city.
yeah, well. Did you want a disguise of some kind?
No,
He doesn't need
Don't
one.
hide who you truly are.
no, I like it when people show their true colors.
True.
So deep.
You see this coming up to you guys. You see another guard, a little bit more ornate and dressed. He actually has a cape, unlike everybody else. And you see a little gnome walking beside him. He comes up to you guys. The gnome speaks. Was he giving you trouble?
A bit.
He was.
A bit.
Okay.
But we had it handled.
You did?
Oh, yeah.
Would you like to handle it? Who are you?
Let me do that, please. You! And he calls over, and that guard turns around. Attention, please, drag him down to the cellar, please.
I don't think that he can turn around.
What?
I suggested he keep
Right, so
walking.
he's like, he's disobeying an order. Yeah. So he's not turning around, and he's still like walking off like toward like the ship, just inspecting it now. And the gnome is actually, if you notice, he's in the same uniform as everybody else, except no helmet. And he is disobeying an order. Bring him to me now. And so two other guards like bring him to the side, and you see the guy with the cape come up and just, as he's being held, and just goes, just like straight to the face, like helmet and all.
Bast just turns around and is giggling like wildly. Like he can't hold this together.
Really handle
I
things
just-
well here.
Yes. I told you.
Yeah.
I hated his face.
He's gonna like put his
How,
hand out
how
to,
much are they punching him?
that throws for a high five.
How much damage?
No, no.
I give
How much
Bast
are they?
two
How much are they
supplies.
beating him?
No. Just
Knock
the
him
essentially
out.
the one with the cape, the one who walked up with the gnome, just like straight to the face, and then the guy's like, oh, and they begin to drag him away.
Can I inspect the guy with the cape?
Go for it.
Yeah. Guys, come on, capes. Come on. Mysterious. No,
He's a superhero?
no, he's just mysterious. I didn't roll
He's
well.
wearing a cape.
What'd you roll?
A 3.
It's probably the special guard of the
Snowball
gnome.
helped.
Can I tell
No,
his
no,
race
I'm
at least?
You can with that low perception check. It's kind of dark in the helmet, so no.
Do I know like what rank they would be based on the book that I read?
Oh yeah, make a history check. I'll give you advantage.
Oh shoot, I don't have my dice out at all.
Here.
What?
Yeah.
Blasphemy.
There's two characters. There's a gnome, and then there's another person with him.
I think it's a 19.
19. Okay. You rolled a 19?
Total
Roll a
19.
seven.
Oh, okay. He would be a. This guy would be a captain.
The gnome.
No, the gnome. You did. Oh, you're talking about the gnome.
I was
or
talking about just the people.
Sure, both. Okay, sure. The guy with the cape is a captain, and the gnome would be basically a step above him.
Ooh.
Yeah.
This guy's real high rank.
He's actually he'd be like a colonel, essentially in charge of like this whole area.
I call that guy Colonel Sanders. This is actually Colonel Sanders.
Wait, the gnome?
The gnome is a higher rank than the person with him.
Ah.
Yes.
Who's Colonel Sanders?
Greetings, everybody. The gnome speaks up. My name is Yip Fiddle.
Yep, fiddle.
Yep, fiddle.
Yep, fiddle.
Love that.
It's Colonel Yip Fiddle, but you may call me whatever you please.
Colonel.
I have to do.
I like Colonel.
Colonel it is. Appreciate that, soldier.
Can I call you Yippee?
No, you cannot call him
What?
Yippee.
Cough. What?
You may call
This is
me
a colonel.
You may call me Yippee.
Oh,
See, I knew he was just he has a light vibe about him.
Can I make an insight check?
Sure.
I'm kind of trying to see if this guy is with Ulysses, and like if I feel like he knows who we are
Okay,
in
go
some
for it.
way.
Why don't we let him talk? Then we'll find out.
Maybe. I don't know.
No, you've never seen him before. You've never like you've only met a couple gnomes. The last one you
stared
met
at for a
basically
long
betrayed
time,
you.
like-
So no, this is you
No.
can't really tell. The other guy, the tall one, just begins to he gestures and like begins to walk across the bridge toward the stronghold itself, which is kind of this archway and this tunnel essentially, and you can see through it. On the other side is this very long bridge that leads to what looks like the center of the city. So, you coming along?
Yes, I follow.
Yeah.
Great. So,
Is this the way to Haven's Gate?
oh yeah, we have to get to the center of the city.
Oh,
Great.
okay.
For
Let's follow.
For whatever reason.
I think
Gameonadon's
like he's being a very kind tour guide to us.
Yeah.
A little bit too much.
I'm following him anyway.
I'm following him.
Let's follow.
I'm following, but I'm lagging at the
Yeah.
back of the pack.
A couple other guards like follow behind you guys, so they actually wait for you to like kind of like lag, and like two more just kind of follow behind you with their pikes and their tower shields with them, and they march along with you guys in perfect unison. You notice like how just organized these guys are. So you guys are walking across. You basically come to the tunnel on the other side. You look down below, and you see that there's this massive city below you guys that's just in ruins. You see pyramids and monoliths peppered throughout with some other ancient buildings that look like they are crumpled in. And you notice that there's no people below. So you guys are marching across toward
Colonel.
the center. Yes,
May I ask what happened to your city?
that's not our city.
That used to be your city.
No.
That's the city you took over.
That is, there we go.
That's actually the a dry city, correct, Colonel?
Ah,
Yeah.
I love this game.
your bard friend knows. So,
I think we do.
I hope so.
The address.
Would you like
What
to
about
hear a
the
little?
planes?
Yes.
We have
Yeah.
a long walk ahead of us. It's about.
I'm alright.
Tell us.
So essentially, 2,500 years ago, at the Second Chain Rebellion. What was that?
I was kidding.
Okay. During the Second Chain Rebellion, 1,000 heroes. You guys have maybe heard this story before. Yes, the
Yes.
Second Chain
Yes.
Rebellion.
Oh, sure.
Sure.
Of course.
All right. Second Chain Rebellion was the rebellion that overthrew the Adrai Empire.
Naturally, yeah.
Yes, naturally. Perfect. Okay.
The rebellion that overthrew the Adrai Empire.
Very good. Thank you.
Got it.
1,000 individuals broke out of the Illithid mind gap, the mind control that they had over them, and broke into the ninth layer of hell itself to steal the forge plans from Osmodeus himself. And he's getting all like, and just getting really into this story, and he just loves it. And
Is he like walking backwards?
No, he's like walking back and forth. Everyone else is like in unison. He's just like going from left to right, telling him like pointing. And he said, there were only seven made it out of the 9 planes of hell with the plans intact. And their names were Adamus, Ash, Brett, Gadriel, Tesh,
Slower.
Nero,
Slower.
and Wix.
You said it too fast.
Oh, I'll say it again. I love their names.
Thank you.
Adamus, Brett, Gadriel, Tesh, Nero, and Wix.
And Ash.
And Ash. Adamus, Ash, Brett, Gadriel, Tesh, yes, that's all. Okay. And they learned the secrets of what would be known as the Warforged themselves. And they built up an army, and that's what was able to overthrow the Adrai themselves. And the final battle took place here. And you know what Warforged are, correct?
Ooh, yes, we do know.
Yeah,
what
we met
we are
one.
familiar.
You've met a Warforged.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, yeah.
Fascinating, considering they're outlawed across the nation. Across
Yes.
the continent, in fact.
Makes sense with the band we met him with.
Yeah.
Poor
Not
guy.
a very good band.
No, they are the deadliest warriors known to humankind.
Well, that actually invokes a question. They seem to have a real firm control over him.
Interesting, because they were known to actually been resistant to all mind control.
Do they have minds of their own? I mean, souls.
Well, we don't know. We heard it was essentially their beings made of metal, wood, and souls, so I assume that they have some aspect of a soul in them.
What side did they fight on?
They fought on whoever built them.
That makes a lot of sense.
So, immediately after the fall of the Adrai Empire, and we hunted them all down, we decided to build on top of them and be prepared in case they ever returned. So we built the 6 strongholds, and each one of them, that was actually Ashfort right behind you, and each one of them is named after the 7 heroes.
But
But
you
there's-
only built 6.
I was about to say that,
Yes. The 7th
Big
one,
Oh, you too.
he didn't want named after him. His name was Tesh, and he decided to name it Menok after his family name instead.
So, what the 7th one is?
It's essentially the Mon Empire. So he took over, and we don't really know what happened to those heroes, but they went off and lived peaceful lives, from what we understand, and we are eternally grateful for them. And look, we're almost here.
Have you guys noticed how there's 7 of us? And there were 7 great heroes. It's almost like...
How does that...
It's almost like we're those heroes.
Gameonadon's like...
I want to be Tesh, because then I get the whole city.
slow down.
There's 7 of us.
Yeah! Sometimes I think Xenos is the sharpest knife I have ever met.
Oh yes, because there's 7 of. That is so.
You're a
such
genius.
bizarre-
Right.
yes.
I also feel like Xenos is the kind of guy who would meet a knife and introduce himself.
You want to introduce yourself to my knife?
Xenos?
I already know it.
Jay,
Xenos?
Oh.
Yeah.
Hello, Shale.
here you go.
It actually
Little
replies.
inspiration for whatever you're doing. That was great. So you guys head up toward like the city gates essentially, and you notice there's no real wall on this side because the city itself is built on top of this plateau, and you notice that the only way to the city besides sheer climbing is the bridges that lead from each stronghold to the center of the city.
How tall is it again?
From the ground to the bottom,
Yeah.
it's about 100 feet up, 120 feet up. It varies because like it's not a perfect plateau.
Gotcha.
But you notice to the left of you guys, out toward the west, you notice that there actually is like some looks like a tsunami came through there, and like that part of the ruins are kind of like just swept away.
Now, can I ask something?
Yes.
Did they keep the ruins of the Adrai there just as a kind of like reminder of the past and what happened?
Exactly. Yes,
Okay.
that's exactly what they did. And those are actually training grounds for our soldiers. There are even still some monsters and things of evil, magical nature below the city itself, and it keeps us on edge at all times. Each one of the 6 strongholds is a home to one of our legions. The 7th Legion is actually across the bay, across the channel itself. That's called the Last Legion. Those are usually the strongest of the Praetorians and everything that we have here. And they guard the Mon family, who actually hasn't visited here in about 30 years or so.
Bast is just humming a tune because he like read all of this 2 days ago, and he's super bored.
You were
Bast.
very knowledgeable. Very excited.
Bast. Do you have that book?
No, it's in his library.
That was in Zurich's
There
library.
was a
Right,
library.
that's the book that you read.
That was in Zurich's ship in his cabin.
Oh, you were talking about this the other day. Something
Yeah,
about
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yes, I got awfully bored, but he has some theatricality.
I
Yeah,
like
I did get bored.
Mustache.
Who'd you I gotta figure out how to peel this one off.
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna let her make a perception check
I
though.
think yours is.
Why?
I thought it was invisible. Like, you can't tell.
I don't
Well,
think
it's just on her face.
Yeah.
Ah.
Alright, fine. If anybody else wants to tell her. Or if she notices.
No. Snowball doesn't want to do it.
Stella.
Yes.
Never mind.
Okay.
No.
Stella, you got
Not even
something
paying
right here.
attention.
There you go. You
Yes.
got
Oh,
it.
you got it.
You got it.
You
You
know,
got
it's a
it.
little higher.
Yes.
No, you got it.
You got it. It's gone.
You got it. It's all
Yeah,
good.
no,
You got
don't
it.
I
worry
wouldn't
about it.
worry too much about
Oh, it looks great.
I haven't eaten anything for.
For days? Are you okay?
I'm suddenly very hungry.
it. Didn't you bring on some apples?
Yeah, you like have apples with you.
I was just making a joke.
Oh.
Yeah, the gnome turns around. Oh!
Yes? Oh.
Nothing. So, as you guys are walking through, you see like on the plateaus itself, you see those banners below that were hanging off the side, and they're being rolled up, and you see a couple of black ones being thrown over, and on them is just this mask, this silver mask inlaid in there. That's on just like a black banner background and a silver mask. So.
Did somebody just take over something?
Oh no, that is. You have come at a peculiar time.
I feel like we always do that.
Yeah, it's just so happened to be something going
No,
on.
no, nothing horrible, sad, but
Every
nothing world-ending.
No offense, but you've been very optimistic about all the ruins and dread below.
Because we are Menok soldiers, and we can handle it.
Yeah, so please continue.
Thank you. So, it is unfortunately the 25th anniversary of the death of our favorite son. He was supposed to be the heir.
Oh. What was his name?
Oh, his name was. Sorry, 1 second. I did write it down. Oh, his name was Tesh Dorian Mon. It was very normal to it was very normal for them to name children after their heroes.
Right.
So, because right now the rule of our city is
That was a good one.
Yeah.
what?
I wish I could do that.
Cracked my neck.
Oh gosh.
A lot of rocking on the boat. It's just. You'd think it wouldn't rock because it was in the air, not
Right.
water, but it still kind of
No,
has
turbulence.
a rocking motion. What are you staring at?
Oh, his name is
Zoning out, thinking a lot on my mind.
Why
Gotta
did it?
give it up.
The Emperor is
It's been a long day.
What are you talking about?
Do I have a mustache on my face?
Do
Why would
see
you
a
have a
mustache on your
mustache
face?
on your face?
I know it.
That's so weird.
Snowball.
currently the Emperor is Emperor Brett Tadius.
Take it off.
It's not on your face.
There's
Does anyone see a mustache on her face?
No.
The other guard who's walking ahead with the cape and the helmet turns around and just like looks at her, looks at all you and just shakes his head.
Thou shalt not lie.
There's a mustache on my face.
Fine, you're right. I'll take it off. I take it off.
Okay.
And then I immediately put it back on.
Take a
Thank you.
You are very welcome.
He looks way better now.
You have one.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
I don't even
I
know.
mean, you look way better now.
Wait,
Donovan.
now that you
little
have that inspiration.
for you there. Oh gosh. So
I'm gonna have to wear this.
Haven's Gate Inn,
Yeah.
correct?
How would you
Yeah,
know that?
Haven's Gate,
yes.
yes.
Great. Okay, we're almost there.
Did we tell him that? Or does he just know that?
No.
Tell him
Stella-
what.
Stella asked.
Do you know
No, I asked
Ulysses?
Captain
Stella
Zurich.
asked.
Stella asked.
I asked Captain Zurich. I didn't ask.
You mentioned it.
Did perception check?
Didn't?
Insight check?
Let's come on, let's play out.
Natural 20.
man.
Let's keep going. So you guys walk into the city, and the buildings like below were just yellowed and tattered. These ones are very beautifully upkept and clean and white. And you guys go in a little bit, and you make kind of a right weave through the many streets, the many city streets that this place has. And you find finally in blazing silver letters over white in very hard numerals is the Haven's Gate Inn. And you walk inside, and the captain, the one
What does
with
the
the
outside
cape,
look like? I'm sorry.
well, the outside looks like white marble and pillars on top of it with kind of like a roof over it. It's actually kind of an open bar because if you look on top, like not literally, like literally an open bar. Like if you look on top, you can actually see people in their uniforms and their outfits, like having drinks on the roof essentially.
Roof bars are so in right now. Like, y'all don't understand.
I don't. I've never seen one.
Well, let's go.
Check it out.
That's right.
Shall I get us a table? Oh,
Okay, so
yeah.
you guys walk in, and this bouncer, very very well put together bouncer, lets you all in after he sees the guards with you. The two other guards who are following you stay behind out front, and the captain and the gnome walk ahead of you guys.
Thanks, Second Osric.
Thank you.
He doesn't say a thing. He's a half elf. He's very clean looking.
Oh, where are they going?
Ooh.
Half
The
elves, am I right?
gnome and the
The gnome, they're walking up the stairs because the second you in, it's like a stairway.
Oh, are we supposed to follow them?
I'm giving her
Well, there's
funky
no other way to go.
eyebrows.
Oh, then yeah, following him.
Just for the record, I don't have any, but I'm giving her funky eyebrows because she said something a little racist
Okay.
to me.
What did she say? What did she say?
She said half elf. Am I right?
Oh, the hypocrisy.
Because he's a half elf, you get it?
Oh, I think they get
So
it.
now she has some very,
messed up.
very,
Very
thick,
like Groucho Marx.
like unibrow
eyebrows.
almost. Yeah.
Just psh, bold.
Stella, you do something to your hair. It looks really good.
I'm just going to own it, and I'm just going to get you back one of these days.
Don't know yet. Don't know yet.
You don't know yet. You literally said half elves, am I right? And you walked up the stairs.
I know that look. I know the look.
I'm the best liar you ever met. I doubt you do.
Oh.
You want to go?
18 plus, what am I rolling? Insight, perception.
What? Okay, sure, yeah. You're gonna roll deception.
Against perception.
You're gonna roll. You're gonna roll insight. He's gonna roll deception.
Okay, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Bring it back.
Also,
dirty 20.
20.
Nice.
Dirty 20?
Nice
you
name drop.
let me know because I can make this not be a problem for me.
Make it not be a problem for you.
Cutting words doesn't matter what it is. You don't know.
You couldn't tell. You have no idea. He just gave you a funny look. But hey, that's Bast.
That's
He's
Bast.
always a goofball. He's always got some things to say.
Ooh.
Come on, Stella. It's not like you think everything I do is to mess with you, right?
Oh, alright.
Yeah.
Why are there so many stairs?
You guys stop midway through. So yeah, you're up there. The gnome. The gnome hails to the barkeep. Hey, Jen. And then just you keep walking by, and you see this human girl in just reddish blonde, strawberry blonde hair, and just like very well put together. Everyone seems to be kind of like a uniform, sort of robes and cloths here. And she waves, hi. And you guys walk up, and you see on a table, or sitting on a table, in rose gold armor, and smoking a cigar with a big beard,
Yes.
Ulysses.
Hey.
I'm gonna message Ulysses really quick and be like, "Don't tell her." That's it.
I'll probably figure it out, okay.
Ulysses.
Ulysses.
He gets up, and he actually hugs actually a couple of you guys. So good to see you all. I was getting a little worried, but was the child okay?
Yes.
Yes.
Great. The Tabaxi folk are a little xenophobic, so I'm glad that you were able to help them out a little bit. Xenophobic.
So he was hugging people?
Yeah, he like shook a
It
couple
doesn't mean
hands.
you're
and-
Threll's like
Oh,
opening
okay.
up, just like still waiting.
I was like,
Doesn't mean
Good to see you,
nursery.
Threl.
no wonder.
Yeah, did he,
Just-
wait, did he just wonder if he hugged
How you
Snowball?
doing, Ulysses?
Hey, good to see you.
Did he hug Snowball? Just wondering.
He like says, kind of like respectfully. I think he knows you a little bit. He's like, he just honestly just good to see you. Snow. Sorry to see the kid go, but hey,
Aren't we
He
all?
had to go home.
I'm very glad that Deskros does have a slave problem still. So
Turns out he was like a prince, too.
really
Yeah.
interesting.
Who knew?
Wouldn't call him. He's not like a prince. He's his.
Son of a
Sure,
chief.
whatever.
Heir to the tribe leader.
He's not really. Well, you know, it's not really essentially It's not like that. It doesn't go like down in like an order sort of thing. It's
Yeah.
it's sort of like a voting kind of thing.
Is he like the son of a diplomat?
He's the
much.
son of the chief, the current
Son
chief.
of like
Oh,
one of the
yeah.
chiefs of that tribe. There's like a group
Yeah,
of
there's, like,
council of
elders.
elders.
Gotcha.
Yeah, there's no like one person in charge.
I see.
I don't know
I
why
like your
he didn't go
beard.
looking
No,
for his
It's
kid.
grown.
Thank you. I've actually
That's
trimmed it
awesome.
down a little
Oh,
bit. It was getting a little out of
really?
hand.
Oh,
All the
well,
ash kept
it's
sticking
been a
in there. It was getting a little annoying.
You can't say that here because Ash is one of like their deities. You know. Kind
Oh, he's just a hero. It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just a
Just here.
I know.
I mean,
A hero that gets stuck in people's beards. I said it.
So what's going on?
Okay. So everyone's sitting.
or their mustaches or eyebrows.
So you've met Yip, and you obviously know Corin at this point. So it's good to see you all.
Are they your friends?
Yeah, it's Yip and Corin.
I think Yip's everyone's friend, really.
With the cape?
Corin, take the hat off. And the guy, the one with the helmet, takes it off, and his long silver hair comes down, and you see the
I
dark
knew
elf
it!
with the scar.
But no
He
tongue.
has a tongue.
I'm kidding.
He doesn't smile. He doesn't say a word. He just looks at you all and just takes it all in.
I knew it was.
Good to see you too, Corin.
Yeah, it is good to see you.
That man is so scary.
And he
He
puts
has
back
no
his.
tongue, huh?
He actually puts up like the
He
cape.
has
He
a
puts
tongue.
on a hood.
Oh, we don't.
Dark elves don't do well in the sun. It's pretty bright right now, so he puts his hood on.
Corin, I gotta say, I like the way you punch that guy right in the face. He gets me.
Well, good show, everybody.
I'm gonna go to the bar.
Great. No, no, you don't.
You are the bomber.
Yip's like, no. I'll be back. I'll get it. What do you want?
Ooh,
Anything strong.
Same.
I'll take one.
Probably.
What was that?
You know, we're probably about to hear important information. Yeah, let's get drunk right now. That sounds great.
Great idea, actually. Threl. Everyone, let's get around like a dragon breath.
Dragon?
No, I'm just kidding. Let's get something
Oh,
strong.
wait, then he screws back
That's
on the
like
bottle.
taking a what do you call it? It's like just shooting straight back fireball, or what do you call it?
Like moonshine.
I would say,
What do you-
Everclear. Everclear.
Yeah, that's fire breath. I mean, you don't. Or
Threl
Dragon breath.
looks at the bottle and screws it back on.
Well, you're so anti-drinking unless it's the strongest alcohol possible.
You
Or
trying
the,
to
or the
compensate
nicest,
for
or the
something.
oldest.
Oh, this is Ulysses. I just wanted to say that you're actually the reason they've outlawed dragon breath now in Dusk Rose.
Yeah. Remember you burned Rick's bottle.
Yeah, you burned Rick's bar pretty bad, actually.
I gave him some gold to fix the damage.
He's fine. He's not mad at you.
It doesn't help.
How's
up
he
here.
doing? How's
It
Rick
doesn't
doing?
help up
Rick's
here.
Rick's doing pretty well.
How's the bouncer's name? What's his
Osric.
name? Osric.
Osric.
How's he doing?
Osric is great.
That's good to hear.
Did they know
No, about Sasha?
that he was such a dick? Just like the biggest.
From my
one.
understanding, I went back in there a few days afterwards, and I didn't see any of Sasha's guys in there.
But Rick and Osric were still there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they probably moved on. Got a new hideout.
Probably.
Now, there was a new woman there, a new barkeep too, that was working with Rick. Half orc woman. Haven't seen her before though. So.
Ooh.
Oh, did you hear that?
What's
Stella?
her name?
A woman.
Somebody.
I don't know.
Working with Rick.
I unfortunately had to leave and get over here by the time I met her. So.
Was there a ring? Was there
I
anything?
didn't pay attention that well.
A medallion. Sometimes it's medallions.
Sometimes it is a medallion. You're right, and I didn't look.
I don't think it
I'm married. I
matters.
don't really care. So.
May I have one of those wines that's it's like a light purple in color? It's like,
Okay.
just like a,
Tip.
A
Tip.
mustachio, a Moscato. What is it? What's that wine called that I'm thinking of? I'm sorry, I don't know what my head's going.
Yip actually comes back with a yap
It's an illusion. You can't touch
Yeah,
it.
So Yip comes back and he has a bunch of drinks on a tray, and then he hears you say Moscato. He goes. He goes back.
my nose itches in real life.
Do you want to try?
sick.
Want to know?
You want to take it off? Oh wait.
Gameonadon's there. Yeah, he's there. Don't worry. And Ulysses like Gameonadon. Good to see you as always.
Ulysses, what is going on?
Okay, so Yip comes back with a drink and a Moscato for you. Everyone's got a nice little flagon of hefty, clean ale.
There's nothing in here.
Best
Wine glasses.
ale you've ever
Right.
had.
Oh,
Crisp, clean, just the right
I've
amount of
had
bitterness,
Netheros.
right amount of
That's a good
drinkability.
That is some shit.
Moscato's great too.
Everything
gonna
here,
take-
everything
All
here
this
is
is-
a bit perfect, isn't it?
The city's not perfect, but yes, they do a very good job of keeping in line.
Very clean.
Very clean.
Are your people here?
My people.
Yeah.
No.
What are the? What's
What you mean by
No. What's their names? The assistants. No.
You say their name, I cut your tongue out.
Huh?
yeah. You don't want to end up like Corin, right?
Yeah, Conan can't
It's
speak.
not.
Remember cutting on that?
He has a tongue.
Corin just looks at you guys through the helmet. Doesn't say a word.
I told him you have a tongue.
All right. Did you see any Triton slaves?
We did see several Triton slaves, didn't we?
Several. How many?
But here, where?
At least 3.
In Dusk Rose, when you met
Dusk Rose.
Sasha
Yeah.
for the
Yes.
last time before he banished you to,
Can I do a history?
God knows what.
Can I do a history check of how many there were when he was
Sure.
holding hostage?
you and Snowball would probably be the last
Yeah.
two to notice.
Especially because you grabbed.
Rolling awful. Can I get advantage on that?
I don't know, someone give
Because
you
it's
that.
his history.
You can have advantage on that.
Can I?
Yuck.
I mean, yeah, absolutely.
I mean, it's basically.
No, it's
It's
like
common knowledge now, right? Because
Yeah, it would be.
he just knows.
I was.
should've
You can't not remember that.
Yeah.
was,
Okay.
like,
How many Tritons?
You noticed that there were 4 or 5, and you noticed that there were definitely more in the room, but you didn't get a good look at them all because you were very focused on not getting shot.
Yeah.
When we last saw Sasha, he was holding multiple Triton hostages, at least 5, 4. Been a while.
You couldn't see because you were about to get.
No, I couldn't see. I was focusing on the crossbows
Okay.
aiming at us, and then the Tabaxi cat he was holding, not cat, Tabaxi child.
Sorry.
He was holding hostage.
The Tabaxi cap. Okay, great.
I don't like being.
Now, hold on though. Weren't there like twice as many of that? Not the last time we saw them. Like we rescued like at least 10 Tritons, didn't
There
we?
were a bunch that were missing. We the last we saw them, they were kind of up.
They were up in like a
upper
room.
part of Rick's, and then we asked around for them, and we couldn't find any.
They were keeping them in the house.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Okay.
They was freed though. You freed them.
But then they were
We
gone.
freed them, but we gave them 2. Yeah.
But then, were there any when we
Oh, we
put
gave them to
Spec
Sasha.
in? Did Sasha have any?
There was 4.
We didn't know.
There was 4.
'Cause we
That-
didn't
that I
know
saw.
he was
They're on the
missing.
upper balcony and they're like crossbows to their heads.
Yeah.
What's going on with all the Tritons being?
We're still trying to figure that out. And then Yip, he leans over to you. Yip can explain what's a little bit more. Okay, so I am what you call a keeper.
Keeper.
A keeper.
This is
he's
that
a
important
keeper.
information.
Yep. Right now.
So what I do,
I don't write anything down.
I determine whether or not
Because
this deserves the attention of the apostles.
Thank you.
He whispers that no one hears it. There's a couple people in the bar. It's midday, so it's not crazy busy right now. You guys look over and you can see like the bunch of town square market over there, and like to the right. You
So
see
Yip
the
is part of the
cliff.
apostles. Cool.
Huh?
So Yip is a part of the apostles.
Yes, I am. I'm sorry. I am a part of the apostles. So I determine whether or not this deserves our attention. So. Otherwise, it will go to whatever Ulysses is trying nowadays. And then Ulysses speaks up. It's essentially what I'm starting now because I feel that we can be a little bit more help than just on the planar level, is to help on the prime material plane level, I guess you could say. So,
You help in other planes.
well, we watch other planes to see if they actually, are a threat. World-ending stuff is what we focus on, not necessarily wars and day-to-day stuff. But I feel that with sometimes some things in the local area need a little bit of policing. So I've initiated, I'm not the best at naming things, the Disciples Initiative, essentially. So Yip here is going to determine whether or not this goes to the Apostles or the Disciples. Same organization, but just different branch.
Right. You're right. That's not really the best name. But
No.
you're,
It's not. I'm working on it.
I
I'm
like
not
it.
the most original, and Yip's just like, oh, it's okay. We all get better at that.
yeah, you'll get there.
So, what else did you see? This is Yip. What else did you see?
Where?
Oh, in Duskgross. Anything in particular that was maybe a bit of a
Warforged.
Warforged?
Oh yeah,
You didn't mention
John.
Jean.
Oh, and Ulysses says, and what did you find out about him?
That he's badass and he'll kill us.
Great.
That and he's under their control.
I don't think he's
Sasha or Jed? Both.
He's not.
You know
under-
someone named Jed?
He was pretty
Yeah,
under
Bast.
their control.
Who's
He
who?
followed orders. He was
Never
under control.
Are you insinuating all gnomes know each other?
No.
I'm just-
no.
I'm
no.
just teasing you.
What is with our group?
I don't know. How's that
I saw
mustache?
So did you, this Warforged, is he just a rogue Warforged? Is he a, because they're pretty rare nowadays, considering...
He's
He
controlled
had an
by
insignia
Sasha.
right on his shield.
Yeah.
Insignia.
What was
Yeah.
it?
Do you remember the insignia?
Like a broken,
You remember it, right?
Shattered pink sigil. It was-
shattered sigil.
Had the road.
Corin, Ulysses, and...
Had the rose.
Yeah, Corin, Ulysses, and Yip all look at each other. Well, it's nothing.
It's obviously not nothing.
Was it shattered into
Yeah.
7 pieces?
Like something.
I think so.
Did it look like this city?
Anyway, continuing on.
Rewind.
Rewind what?
Rewind the whole.
The whole awkward pause between you guys.
No. I meant the. What does the sigil mean?
Nothing at all.
I want to do Zone of Truth so bad, but I can't.
I bet you it's a warforged from this city.
From where?
From this city.
The city's blue and
We're
silver.
continuing on with this conversation. We'll
Wow.
address it another time.
Okay.
Sasha
We need more confirmation.
had a medallion that changed.
Ooh,
Changed
Nice.
faces.
Before I entered the portal.
this is interesting.
Before I entered the portal, he flipped the medallion, and it switched different symbols
Interesting.
between different deities. And the last one was, what did you say? It was a skull.
Yeah, it was like a skull.
A dry, right?
No, it was a skull with
Yeah.
these
With,
these
basically spikes underneath of it.
spikes underneath the
Evil.
skull. I didn't recognize it.
I don't either.
That's my sigil, guys. He's actually worshipping me.
Wow, your followers are real dicks.
Does that surprise you?
Ulysses says, "Are you sure?" "Yeah, but are you sure?" "Let me check." And he pulls up this book, little one.
Ooh.
So Ulysses speaks up. "Did you guys, everything else go okay? What was the rest of your journey like?"
Well, they sent us to a dry temple.
And then
Interesting.
there were the,
In the middle of the desert.
the
Undead.
guys, those bad guys.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know
The
how
gnolls.
They know the
Undead and
Oh.
dry.
the ones that blew up the town.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Those.
What happened?
Yeah.
Anything else happened?
The T-Rex.
Why don't you take that?
Netheros led a T-Rex into the desert,
Ooh, very clever thinking.
Yeah.
and we fought a dragon.
Oh, and you lived.
Killed it.
I
Killed
don't.
it, actually.
I don't believe you for the slightest bit. Actually,
Oh no. We did.
No, I'm
did.
telling you the truth.
No, we
we
did.
fought a dragon.
make a
And we
persuasion
killed it.
check. Yip doesn't believe you.
Got it.
We did.
I killed
Help.
the dragon.
Natural 20.
You had final blow.
We killed a dragon and it was brilliant.
Okay.
White
He
dragon.
flips back to his book. I believe you.
We shot it in the chest with a ballista.
Did we?
Yes.
The side.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow, I'm Ulysses.
That's what did most
There's
damage,
one other little
actually.
thing.
Ulysses, you found yourself an interesting bunch.
I wrote it.
And that I have.
Kind of.
Yeah, just one little. You can.
No, you take that.
I can't remember what they're called. I just remember what they look like.
We
and-
got our
What do they
first
look like?
subscriber.
Thanks, guys.
And it's Nightsteed again. What up, Nightsteed?
Yeah, Nightsteed.
Thank you so much, Nightsteed.
Wait, who?
Yeah, there's these. Have you ever heard of the
Nightsteed.
White Clad, right? That's what they're called.
What?
No, the white guard, the black guard,
Oh.
black guard. That's what it was.
The White Clad. That's your
So
old people trying to kill you.
You saw a few Oathbreakers? I mean,
Oathbreakers.
I've seen Oathbreakers. These ones are organized.
They're trying to kill him.
Ulysses takes that.
Yes, tell them everything.
I don't know. I'd rather be out in the open about
What
it.
do you mean
instead of
they were
letting them go
organized?
after us.
I've seen them before.
You
They've-
have.
They've tried to kill me.
What were their names?
What do I know? What do I? All I know is they were called the.
History.
Of course, I roll bad on history. No, it's just
Well, if anybody would know, you would know. Right?
Exactly.
'Cause they're trying to kill you.
What are they called?
The servants.
They call themselves, from what I can gather, with other paladins in the past, they're called the serpents.
Never heard of them.
Well, they destroyed an entire city with a little
You
magic
see, guys,
staff
you
Oh,
Yes,
no,
it was
that old.
you
Town.
need. Yip says you need to start with that.
Yeah.
thing. But if
Oh.
That is literally what I started with.
Yeah.
You know, it just popped in my
I do
head.
remember you said, "Oh, we met these people. They destroyed
They
an entire
destroyed
town,
a town.
and then we were."
They
yes, we did tell you.
before we
Okay.
embarked
So
to
what happened?
Okay,
Big
Cool.
blue light.
what we did.
Globe.
yes, essentially they apparently built not quite a tower, but like a very large staff in the center of this town.
Yo, we got a second subscriber. What
Wow.
up? Astrodactyl, thank you so much.
Oh,
And then that
I think I
tower-
love both of you. Just gonna be honest. Thank you so much. I really do
Astrodactyl.
appreciate it.
And then that tower
Dactyl?
like
Astrodactyl.
expanded with a
Yes.
blue magical orb.
From
it
what
was a
Zerg
blue,
describes.
And yes.
Yeah. And it's well, it seemed to either teleport everyone in the town, every living creature in the town, or disintegrate them.
Well, I mean, seeing as there was
Was it a-
shadows on the walls of their bodies, they probably died.
Was it a? What was it?
It looked like a casket, from what Zerg describes.
I've
And we have a
never
third
heard.
subscriber.
What?
Thank you. What up, guys? Thank you so much.
Maybe that's the kind of thing
Who
we
is
should
it?
announce during the
Baby Shark.
Oh, baby,
Baby
shark!
Shark. And we got a fourth one.
Brr, brr,
Kendrick
brr,
Candles.
It's rolling right
Yes,
now.
thank you guys so
I
much.
love this.
Oh my gosh, I love you all. Thank
Oh,
you
Cantrip
so
Candles.
much, guys. Cantrip Candles, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Heck
Guys,
yeah.
I'm going to take a
Talk
moment
about
here.
sponsors.
Cantrip Candles is promoting the Merry Mercenaries, and they bring an extra layer of immersion with their scents. So please check out cantripcandles.com.
Today's show is brought to you by Cantrip Candles.
Cantrip Candles.
For all your candle needs.
Cantrip candles.
Damn, I thought I would.
Because are you really in a dungeon if you can't smell it?
Let the candles guide the way. Oh,
Guys,
we
no,
totally
seriously,
make a
I need
commercial out of this.
I need to step up for like 1 second. Thank you so much, guys. I really do appreciate it. I'm pretty sure we all do.
That's
thanks, guys.
huge.
Thank you, guys. All right, so let's keep going and giving what you subscribe for. So,
Right.
Bring it back.
I've never heard anything, and I've heard of quite a lot of magical artifacts. This is on a scale that I've never even read about in fantasy.
In other wars,
It was like 3 miles wide, the diameter of this orb.
it was a mile.
It was like a mile wide, the diameter of this orb.
Looked a lot bigger, huh?
I'd like to believe that
How
they
many
were
there were 7?
teleported.
7. There were.
Only
Well,
2.
you
Or
saw
that it was
7.
some sort of.
They appeared out of nowhere,
I'm a realist.
almost out of nothing.
What was
They
their?
did.
What?
Have you been
Ulysses
down to
speaks
planes?
up. What was their sigil?
No.
Well, what's their
It was a wings, essentially demonic wings with a crown.
These blacks, they wore white armor, and they have a black symbol of these demonic wings and a crown.
You see him writing this all down.
I've seen them before.
And what was their weapon of choice?
Flails.
Wait, something happens when we sub? There should be. Frick.
Goku. Oh wait, that one wing thing. Oh no, that's.
Hey,
not
Baby Shark. Oh my gosh, thank you, Epic Forge 2, 5th subscriber tonight.
Wow.
Epic
Thank you, guys.
Forge.
Hey guys, all you subscribers, I will make sure to get something going for you guys. So I'm gonna definitely keep you in mind. So don't worry, I will take care of you guys. So
You will.
They were all holding glaives.
Flails,
Like-
like glaives.
They were glaives, yeah.
Excuse me.
like a gift or something.
I've seen them before. They're
I thought it was.
Oh no.
It should be popping up. They're not popping up.
Oh.
Also, supposed to get advantage since I cheered. I'm
Oh,
gonna say,
yeah,
yeah, sure. Who do you want, Astro?
we're doing it now.
Subscribe for
Okay.
content. Y'all don't worry about extra gifts. I'll handle that.
Sweet.
So, yeah, Astro, let me know who you want, and let's keep going. Xeno gets an advantage on a roll.
That's wrong. Let's go.
Okay. This needs some research, actually.
All I know is they're far too powerful for any of us. Combined.
Good to know.
But maybe not you.
No, even me.
Corn sits up.
No, I was talking to
Who
him.
was the dog?
Oh no, even me.
No, not you.
Corn sits up.
Sick. High five.
Yeah, Corn's actually now paying attention. Well, you got Corn interested.
Corn, do you know something?
He has no tongue.
He won't speak. He doesn't speak. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna try something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Message to him.
now, is message?
Oh, is it spoken?
Is
Let me
it
see.
spoken or is it mind?
It's in his mind, isn't it?
I'm actually not sure because I think
Every time you send message, like you,
only you
none
can
of us
hear it.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's,
Yeah, if it's
something that needs to
it
be
needs
spoken.
to say for for him to communicate with you. It needs to be telepathic.
Whisper. It's whisper.
It's whisper, not message, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he can't.
Oh, he's
Okay.
deaf.
No, he's
Mute.
He can hear me.
Oh,
Does anybody have a pen and pad?
hi, good hair lover.
I don't have pen and pad. I don't do that.
Don't you have a bunch of stuff to write with?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Do
he's-
you want something to write with? Corn.
Oh, nice. He speaks. Kinda.
Well, Corn's writing that.
Yeah.
Yep. What
Ulysses-
is his position? What are all
Ulysses?
of your names?
Are you? Oh, sorry. Are you asking all their positions?
Yeah, like
Okay,
what are
yeah.
they called?
Ulysses. Well, I'm a watcher, so I'm pretty much a scout. I gather intelligence and I return it. And if I really need to go out and fight, I will, but I prefer not to. That's what our friend Corn here is for.
What's corn called?
Pretty well. There's no really fancy name for it. Shade. So a shade.
Was Colin not in prison when we met him?
Yeah, that was a very interesting situation, and he still hasn't told us why or how he was imprisoned.
Well, did we ever give him a pen and paper?
No, because we kind of were in middle battle.
It is interesting that Sasha was able to capture him
Yeah.
because that was Sasha's men.
Then again,
Oh,
one
we
man.
got another sub.
Oh, we did get another sub.
Archetyping.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
It's happening.
This feels so good. Thank you guys. I really do. I
My
love
face
this. I
doesn't-
appreciate it. Air horn. Brr, 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 brr.
Yeah, I feel like 10 minutes have passed, the mustache and stuff has gone away, but I'm just gonna keep doing it because it's a cantrip.
Yes. Oh, Stella, you look ravishing.
have a question. Can I like back away from the crowd,
Sure.
from Yip and them?
Go ahead.
When you guys are talking about Sasha capturing Corin, what?
What do we mean?
What do you mean?
I just okay. You
Oh,
guys
she
were
wasn't
talking about,
there.
She wasn't there. It was just
It's us.
I'm just asking.
OG
Are
crew.
you implying that maybe he was with Sasha or anything? Just
No.
No,
Okay.
no. We were wondering how someone of his magnitude of power would be captured by Sasha and how they haven't dealt with it yet.
But have you thought that maybe? Look, call me a tad
Thank you.
paranoid. But there's been a lot of people who have deceived us and me throughout my long life, and we seem to be giving a lot of information right now. And do
You
you
have
think
trust
there's
issues.
anything to be concerned about in any way?
You're a really mean old man, aren't you?
I'm not.
Just because if you're concerned that maybe such a large man gets captured by Sasha because
Are you saying we should
he
be on our
was
toes
allowed?
about it?
Well, I don't know.
I
just wanted
would
to
I
check in
know
with you.
if a dark elf would willingly be subject to like light like that was? He wouldn't, right?
way.
That's like torture,
That's
right?
pain.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was subject to an orb of light so bright that it hurt us
Oh,
to look
that's
at.
Yeah.
right. The room we found.
I don't think a
in.
dark elf
That
would
was
ever subject
so
themselves to
long
that.
ago.
I
Yeah.
wasn't there
willingly.
that day.
Yeah.
I must have been.
Sorry, we haven't
That
told you all everything.
That was like the very first.
That was when I was still working for that.
Hold on,
other
he votes
person.
Right,
Mhm,
right.
I had to.
I am wanting to find a challenge.
What?
Wanting
A challenge?
What kind of challenge?
Like the one we're on, like a quest.
Challenge, not quest.
Quests are challenging.
He
we've got a
means
dragon.
he needs some basic. He's
He needs
sick
someone to
of
fight.
guard duties. He kind of wants to fight. So.
Just for fun? For sparring? Or
I
like,
have a
you
feeling
wanna
that he
kill?
means something more deadly than that.
Dark elves are a little bit more violent, to say the least. So
I think
a
he just
duel.
wants
I
to
mean,
fight.
he'll only spar you if he thinks you as an equal.
Well,
Who do you think
Gameonadon.
is an equal?
I look ready.
Right now. We're
Well,
doing this
Corin
right now.
looks at
I'm just curious.
Corin looks at Ulysses, and Ulysses is like, "Nope, not happening, bud."
I'll put 50 gold on Corin versus Xenos.
I think that we should actually finish. Why did you bring us here?
Ah, damn it.
Thank you.
I would have fought you.
Yes, that's true.
So
Why
you-
meet here in Menok?
It's a safe place.
And why did you bring us here?
What do you mean?
I mean, we met 3 weeks ago. We're a kind of... Look, we might be decent in a fight together, but it's not like we're a grand scheme of anything.
Yip speaks it. Yes. Why them?
Are we secretly like the reincarnated?
It's because
No.
it's because there's 7 of us.
It's because there's 7
There's 7 of us.
Isn't it?
Ulysses. We are very low on manpower. This is the lowest we've ever been. And I saw you folks, and you guys were trying to do something right, and that seems very rare nowadays.
You're really scraping the bottom of the barrel, huh?
Yeah.
Speak
To be
for
hon-
yourself.
Yip says, yep, and he keeps writing.
But that's nice. We were chosen because they're desperate.
That's always how you want to go out.
But Ulysses is like, I've seen you guys, and I think you guys can do a little bit more. So I think you all, it's safe in Menok. Crime is the lowest in here than any city because everything's very strict in terms of punishment. So, and of course,
I'll
they
keep
literally
that in mind.
have thousands and thousands of soldiers in this city at all times. Not like the Dusk Rose Guard, who are half corrupt.
But they have no manpower.
What would you have us do?
For now, wait.
Think about it.
Hang around. Decide if you even want to be a part of this. It's your choice. And just to give you a heads up about Menok, it is very based on reputation. So, in order to get anywhere here, you need a reputation.
Oh, I've got a reputation.
A good one with them.
Oh, with them.
With them. So you need to help out the small folk. Take care of basic small problems to start, because that's all people will trust you with. You don't have Mon Empire armor or uniforms, or you're not a part of their military. So,
It looks pretty stuffy anyway.
I'm not sweeping
Yeah.
anyone's floors. Okay.
they are like the lightest armored individuals you've ever seen as guards. They're compared to like the Dusk Rose. Like if you look at Ulysses, he's wearing full plate mail, And he's just saying, "You're telling me."
All right. Well, what's in it for us?
Gold, obviously. You get a pick out of our vault,
Ooh.
which is, if you do enough for us, we will let you essentially have a free. Probably too powerful magical items. Yip's like, I'm not a fan of that, but it'll do.
Sounds good to me.
Mm-hmm.
You did say when we got here you would share a little information, help us with our problem.
Oh, and if you want that as well, that would be good too.
Our problem meaning
Our personal quest is what it means.
Sasha.
No,
I
personal
think
quest.
If you want
we
revenge
all
on-
have
is a
some.
personal
If you
Right.
have
Quest.
revenge on
Ah.
Sasha, that's your own business. He needs to be taken down, but unfortunately, cities of that size need a black market. They rarely function without one. So it's kind of a strange little thing, but it's gonna sprout out up again. Like if you take down Sasha, someone else will pop up.
Sure, but I'd really like to kill that guy.
I'd really like to kill him.
I
I
really
made
want
him a
to kill
promise.
him with my
Really
own hands.
bad.
Then you can fulfill that, and I will help you out when I can. Oh, but the teleportation circles to Duskrows at this time are very heavily watched.
Yeah. We hope that happened today.
Yeah.
Can Xenos? Can you make a bird wisdom saving throw?
You're within 10 feet of him, right?
Am I with 10 feet of him?
Yeah, you're sitting right next to me.
Wisdom protection, warding, which one? Whatever works.
4?
You can re-roll advantage.
Oh, yeah, that's what that is.
Why do you get? Oh, you do.
It's 14.
Plus what?
Plus excuse
Something
me.
else. Probably
Plus-
higher than 14.
Or protection, or was it warding?
Or protection.
Bonus saving throw, equal my charisma modifier with a minimum bonus. Okay, you get +3.
Sweet. 17.
Nothing. So,
Can I concentrate and detect a portal since you mentioned the teleportation circle? Can I do a detect portal on?
how far is that again? I'm sorry.
It's a mile. A mile?
I don't know if it's a mile because I think the other one's a mile. The other one's 5 miles. I thought it was like 1,000 feet. You might have to look at specifically while we're getting back to that. So if you need help with personal endeavors,
Yes. That too.
I guess because
Who'd like
you
to go
did
first?
you did help us, so
I need to find my other sword. Huracan.
That's how you pronounce it.
Yeah.
we haven't seen Huracan in many years.
I have its brother. Would that help?
You have his sister.
It's a she. No wonder don't like me very much.
One mile.
Wait, there was
If you might have to go to a magical get identified. I don't have that on me.
there
And Yip's
was
like, me either.
there was a woman saying she was looking for a magical sword.
Oh, yes, that's right.
I remember.
Ancient swords and powerful artifacts are always being hunted down, so it could be
This specific one.
It was.
It
It
could
was
be
down
many.
south.
Was it specific?
down south. How far? Yeah, you went to Fowlar. That's
Yes.
correct.
It was down in that region.
Fowlar has its own set of issues, but
Never saw
dude, what up?
MD32.
Oh, are we trying to come up with a name for fans? I call you guys Mercs, if that's okay. You want
That's
to be
my
called something
thing.
else?
When everybody's somebody else
Mercs works.
subscribes.
I like Mercs.
I like Mercs.
Mercs.
That's up to them, though.
Merc and
That's
Merc.
true. That
They
is.
are the Mercs. So, you guys want Mercs?
Yep, Mercs is cool.
I'll wait for their answer, but anyway. So who wants to go first, essentially? I feel like yours is... We can probably point you in the right direction once you have more information, because it's... your device won't speak to us.
Well, do you know somebody who could open up, or who could
Identify it.
identify?
Is this a democracy? I mean, if you find something better than Mercs, let me know, and we'll let you talk amongst yourselves. I'll let you guys decide.
Yeah.
I guess to a certain extent, they are the fans. They get to choose what they call
They can
themselves.
use whatever they want.
Oh, dude, yeah, that is pretty.
Yeah, they all said it's a merry.
It's a merry dictatorship. Yes.
I love you guys
Astra,
so much.
I would give you
That's so good.
Astra, I'd give you advantage, but I can't do that here.
Yeah.
Right, just throw it at the screen, at the camera.
Wait, let's go.
I would
Okay.
sub, but
Let's give them what they're paying.
You should give them. inspiration or something.
How?
And then they can give it out.
And just life.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they'll write it. You guys could keep track of your own inspiration. That
Okay, yeah, sure.
comes
From
out.
now on, no, that's gonna be
let's-
so
let's-
hard. I'm not doing that right now.
Let's worry about this conversation later. Worry about it later. Have this conversation later.
Yeah, we'll figure it out later.
Figure it out later.
All right, so
Sorry.
who
Sorry.
we can help you in time. I mean, but it would be it'd be a little more specific. But if somebody wants more of a broader stroke of things, we can help you out.
Like mental.
You know, here's. And he reaches in. He gives you 50 gold. This is for to identify it for some spell that you probably need.
Money helps. Apparently.
I'd like to ask about
Thank you.
Bovie.
Appreciate that.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Ah.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Like,
Wanna hear this?
wow.
Bovie.
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 I just got 50 gold.
Okay.
What has he been up to?
To identify.
What was his title again?
Earl.
The Earl Bovie. Currently, last we checked, he moved his ginormous mansion and all of his stuff just up and left it. And now he's located somewhere in the Empire of the Night.
I hate that place
Don't we all?
so much.
Is it really dark over there?
It's just
Night as in-
the
Actually-
worst.
Yes. No, actually, it is.
Oh.
It there for some reason it's
can't see in the
perpetually a
dark.
little darker there than anywhere else in the world.
I'm not gonna throw history on that
So
one.
I guess he went
You
full
want it?
throttle
I
and
Yeah, you want to roll a history check on that?
19.
Wait. I gotta check that. Sorry, hold on. 19, you said?
19.
Okay, so yeah, according to whatever was, they basically when they were every area they've taken over, essentially they have some sort of magic that's cast a little bit of a spell that's made it a little bit darker over there, so that the dark elves can come up from underground and live on the surface. So it's either always overcast or dark.
Oh.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
when did he move?
Every time I look, I'm touching
Recently, within the last few weeks,
That's what I thought.
But you don't see it, though.
he just up and moved.
All right.
Some messenger came to his door, and that was it.
All right. Well, I'll track him down eventually.
So, Bovie, we all work on finding him for you.
Thank you.
May I talk to you in private?
Sure. Meg, you come to the side,
First of all,
and he walk. You guys get another table. Excuse me.
and I'd like you to be very honest with me.
Absolutely.
Do I have something on my face?
No.
Oh. I want to be in the group with us. Bast, how long you gonna let her?
Secondly,
A very long time.
I'm looking for my parents.
Okay. What are their names?
I don't feel comfortable giving out that information right now.
Let me know when you are.
But what I can tell you is that they're both elves, and the last that I heard, they joined essentially a band of minstrels, I suppose.
There's a few of those, specifically.
But I believe that they're on a greater mission. I've been searching the planes for them. I left this world. I've been searching other worlds, and I don't know if they're in danger, but if you've heard of anything like that, keeping my ears.
I'll take personal charge over that one and look. For
Thank you.
I do that much.
Are you sure there's nothing on my face?
He walks away. He walks back to the table. Nope. Anybody else?
Yep, go ahead.
No, it's all you.
Oh, go, sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can wait.
Are you positive?
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
felt like I
sure.
interrupted you.
Just talk.
No, let him go. Messed up.
When I was in, what was that town? What was that town that we,
Sinet.
Sinet. When I was-
Sinet or Emberroot?
Sinet.
Sinet, okay.
When we were Sinet, there was another Pelor temple burned to the ground. And it was,
There's very few left at this point in time.
I've noticed. There was the paladins, the oathbreakers that we saw, the servants.
Mm-hmm.
I just need to know, actually, the state of Pelor's. I need to know the state of the paladins.
Probably less than 10 of you left.
With power?
All other ones, all acolytes and priests, are just firm believers that Pelor will return one day. That is actually a pretty decent sized priority on our list, and we have yet to find any answers.
So you don't know where he is? By any chance?
We actually don't know where he is at all.
I'm gonna whisper to Netheros and be like, "Seems like these guys don't know." Message. Seems like these guys don't know fuck all about what's going on with anything. Am I right? Like,
Yeah, I have.
All we know is he's
question,
missing,
but I don't know if I'm
and we
gonna
can't find him.
Missing.
Yes, a god is missing, so it's kind of a big deal.
That's a Commander news. Probably.
God missing, that's not a big deal.
Yeah. No, it is a big deal to us.
And my immortality is
Probably something related to it.
That's fun. Great.
You should actually hide yourself a little better.
Immortality.
Maybe say you're from Lathander.
Yeah.
Not a bad idea at all. But I've tried something like that. Didn't go very well. Yes, I thought I told you I was immortal.
Well, I thought it was just something that you've lived a weirdly long time, but I didn't think it was because you couldn't die.
No, I haven't
He can't
tried.
die of age.
you haven't aged, have you?
You have an age.
I'm sure he
Yeah.
can die.
Probably die.
He's a softie.
Kidding.
The second you do that, a few of the guards like take a step forward.
That's my character for you.
Oh, it's just a little
Always.
joke.
Oh,
We
man.
have.
She
They go
does
back.
that a surprisingly large amount
It's so
of the
funny.
time.
Yeah, she pointed an arrow at an old
The
lady.
guards go back to their
And
positions
it's
against
funny
the
because
pillars.
she's not good at shooting them.
Oh, no.
I once beat her in an archery competition,
True.
It's
and
funny.
I don't even use a bow.
I'm sorry. Yip speaks up. I'm sorry, a druid beat a ranger in what?
Well, I'm
With
pretty
his
sure
short
there
bow.
was some manipulation.
All I saw was
Interesting.
It's-
I didn't see it.
It might not seem like it, but there's a few people in our group who like to play pranks on the others. You don't
That's
know
what
us
happens
well
when you
enough
spend
yet.
a lot of time with each other. You get a little bored. So,
Yeah.
I'm not.
You'll
very
see it
good
come
with
out as we go on.
People, but it kind of sounds like you're being a sore loser. Is that what that's?
I mean,
think
in
that's
the
what
end,
that's
remember,
That's
I'm the
exactly
one
what
who
this
won.
sounds like.
She made me use throwing axes.
That's true.
I'm the one who won in the end, so.
Do you know?
Oh.
But we both.
I do have to
beat
get
her
going,
and
so can we...
Yes, that's the.
Did anyone else have any
Hang on,
questions?
hang on.
Do you know where the other paladins are by any chance?
There's two in the city.
2. Really? Where? What are the
Oh,
names?
no.
I don't know their names. They would be... I know exactly where they are.
No, tell me.
The Temple of Pelor.
Why didn't I think? Never mind.
I'm
Didn't
not
think
very
of that.
wise, but duh.
Thank you. Yeah, I actually have
Anybody
Yo.
else?
How long does the
Welcome.
mustache/unibrow last for?
It's concentration
He
for
keeps
10
putting it
minutes,
back
but I
on.
keep putting it back on because it's cantrip.
Cantrip candle.
Cantrip
Roll
candles!
Roll your mustache
Candles.
needs. Dan,
All right,
Is
do
it
you have to make a hand motion every time?
Like this.
I think
Or is
so.
it some,
Isn't
okay,
it
so
always
you're going to have to
this?
make a sleight of hand check now.
Oh, so can I roll
No,
perception?
here's how we'll do it. What's your passive perception?
It's totally fine. It's like 19 plus
you're fine. Okay.
dex and proficiency.
Dang.
Yes, listen, one is immortal until proven otherwise.
Ah,
Sorry.
anyone wants to
Um,
try?
Sounds like a gem.
Anybody else? Snowball, Game, you?
Yes.
Couple questions.
Yes.
Hey, are there any druids around here?
They wouldn't be located in the city, but north of here in the Old Queen's Forest, we know of a tribe over there.
Cool.
Old Queen's Forest.
Old
Can I
Queen's
come with you to
Forest.
see that?
No.
Okay.
Follow-up question: are there any exotic beasts in the area that you've been having problems with?
Oh.
Not well. We don't
Okay.
usually. We don't really pay attention to exotic beasts. That's not our kind of deal. If you want, though, there's probably a bounty board somewhere in this city.
I will find that.
It's been like a cat stuck in a tree. Or...
Are there any guilds
Or
in the
like
area?
a T-Rex
There's a
in a
few.
village.
Bunch of paladin orders and
Oh,
cleric
that.
orders here.
Right.
There's a small, essentially, fighters guild, if you'd like to call it that, who goes around and does odd jobs. They're called. They're very bland themselves. They just are called the Sword and Shield. Very boring.
That's
I have a better name.
the Fighters Guild.
It's like a fighters guild. So they just
Sword
go around
and
and like
Shield.
they handle small things. But if you want real jobs, go to one of the strongholds and see how you can maybe help out down below in the ruins.
Ooh,
Hell yeah.
that sounds fun.
So, Game, what about you? And Game says, all right, we'll get back to you, buddy. So,
Is there anything you can help me with my situation?
maybe getting back to your tribe, or at least welcome back to your tribe.
At least be accepted and not exiled. Yes.
You do have that necklace, though. That could help.
Uh,
Are you guys naming a mustache?
Kevin the Merry.
What are they naming it?
It says Blink the Merry Mustache. Kevin!
Oh, Kevin! Oh, they're
Larry!
naming a mustache.
Milton.
Larry!
Milton.
Yep, they are.
I like
I like you
Larry.
guys.
You guys are the best. You guys are the best.
Oh,
I'm
Kevin!
not judging you guys. I'm for it.
Kevin! Something I'd like to. Yeah.
We can.
These mustaches. You can't.
That necklace you have now.
We'll count that one to Kevin.
You it's the one with the talon over the wheat and the sun. The Sun Prairie Clan. And I'm pretty sure they would, if you have that, you could probably at least seek an audience with your Misty Mountain people.
It's a far.
It is a far trip.
travel.
That's all the way back down to Fowlar.
We'll
Yeah.
do it with you.
Now,
Don't sound,
it
Too
would,
enthusiastic.
for as you may know, it would probably be an individual little trial
This
for you.
is a solo thing.
Oh.
You could all go and support her. I'm pretty sure if you
Yeah.
spoke to her good character.
We could visit Spec.
He doesn't
We
live
just left.
Yeah, we just left the area.
there. That's the
at
opposite
which
side
Spec
of where
lives,
my clan
and
is.
she is.
Okay, so
All right. Well,
there's that. Just be prepared. It could be pretty dangerous.
Oh yeah, I know.
Just when you go, talk to us again, and we will
Change his middle name.
give you maybe something to lean it in your advantage.
So there's not much else that you can help me with besides the advice you just gave.
No, I can. You just need to tell me when you're going, and I'll help you.
Okay.
Yeah. There's only so much. If you're not going right now, what's the point?
True.
Now, start there. Build a reputation around here for however long you need to hang out here for, and we'll definitely be keeping in contact with you guys. So, I'll be here.
We find you. Okay.
The message booth messages those
You
things?
have any more sending scrolls, or
We are all out.
That would be.
I have one more.
Mm,
Or
Do you have
guys-
any on
You
hand?
did.
You guys used it? Oh,
We
that's
did the
right.
spec, yeah.
I have one.
I have.
Oh, wait, then we do have one more.
Can you just
Well,
give us
okay.
some sending scrolls?
they aren't cheap, unfortunately.
You just gave me 50 gold for no reason.
That was payment. This is something different. We only have so many sending scrolls that have spells on them.
Scrolls are quite expensive sometimes.
Yes, we're giving you. I'll give you a deal too. So,
A deal?
how many do you want?
I don't know. Enough to send them to you to
He's
help
like-
you.
I think we're good. I don't think we'll need them.
Oh, we're fine.
Okay.
We know where they are now. We're in the
Alright.
same city.
So I will be here once a week at noon, same time, same place.
Once a week.
Great.
If you need to,
Guess we'll check
Do
back
you,
with
do you
you.
have like an office or
Here.
I don't know.
He's gonna be
you're
here
not
right
actually.
there.
It's like you're not allowed there yet. He's still writing everything down.
Oh.
Unfortunately,
Guess
our
so.
friend Yip here doesn't trust you all yet, so we gotta work on that too.
Doesn't trust us.
Fair.
So if
Speaking
you
of
do it,
trust, how's the tiefling situation in this city? Didn't get a great.
oh, you want to know why? Okay. Well, tieflings were one of the only few races that the Adrai allied with.
Ooh, that's really bad.
Yeah, that
this
sounds.
does not bode well.
That sounds
So,
really bad.
I mean, unfortunately, that was the situation. You're not your ancestors, so I mean, there's probably a few of you folks that aren't like them at all.
you
But
look
unfortunately,
like your ancestors, and I think
your
that's-
ancestors made a wrong choice.
They fucked up. For you.
The only reason they're still around is essentially they've been able to keep hidden, and a few notable ones have brought you guys out of the dark a little bit.
In the city. Or you just mean in general?
In general,
And you'll be one of those, right?
probably thank a few paladins for vouching for you guys, but
You did say this city is built on reputation, so I guess as a general rule, is there anything that we can do to? I
Yeah.
mean, I see everybody's very cleanly dressed. Maybe is there somewhere we can buy some new clothes?
absolutely,
Are there colors?
that would be
we
great too
prefer?
if you
Blue,
presented yourselves
silver?
well. It's a great idea.
Bast is fine.
What's wrong with Marco?
My
Gip's
gee's
like,
not good
you're
enough.
looking great, friend.
Thanks.
The dust comes off.
And everyone's looking decent. You're a paladin. You need clothes. You need like a shower, and
You as the smell.
Gameonadon.
Is that what that is?
No one will bother you probably. And yeah, if you want, there's a few shops around here.
Okay.
I don't usually wear clothes, so this is weird.
Then you're gonna have to prove yourself in probably the Coliseum or something like
Do
that.
you really not wear clothes?
Wait, there's a
I
Coliseum.
have a coat and like
a loincloth?
armor.
He has very bare minimum clothing.
I'm a barbarian, dude.
Yeah.
He has a leather jacket and boots
I like
with wings
boots
on it.
with like.
And it is officially Kevin the Mustache.
Kevin.
Man.
Who's our mustache?
Can I awaken a
man?
mustache?
Kevin.
No. Oh
No!
gosh.
It's an illusion.
Is there a call? Is there a
I
call?
grant you, Kevin.
There is a Coliseum here.
Where?
Oh, it's in the city. You just down and give you directions to the Coliseum. It's on the other side from where you guys are. It might not be working. It might not be
God
up
damn
right
it.
now because there's going to be a 3-month mourning period for
Oh, 3 months.
the former prince.
Yes.
How did he die?
Some sort of sickness, disease. We would have. No one ever knew.
Sickness.
3 months of mourning. So what does that do to the city?
Most of the time it stays pretty functionary, but any entertainment events, anything like that, great celebrations are put on hold.
Very depressing.
Like even music and taverns.
As long as it's respectful.
I can be somber.
I don't know about that.
How about gambling?
You probably put a mustache on.
You
his
will
dead
not
body.
find a single coin being gambled in this entire city. Maybe underground, wink, wink, but.
Oh.
Ulysses actually says wink, wink.
I have a question. Are all the bartenders so adept with the bottles? Because
Yeah, they are very
just
well
part of
trained here. Like I said, everything is ship-shape here. Very
It's
disciplined.
really amazing how
Wow.
they flip them around.
You see the
More money.
you see the woman just stone faced,
Fireball
just like in the zone, just focused, flipping and like doing some spins and
Whatever.
alterations and things like
There's
that.
a huge difference.
You thinking of working as a bartender? Barkeep.
Trying to get in Rick's good graces.
Trying to get Netheros.
Trying to get that girl. who's sweet.
We're all trying to get in Netheros' good graces.
I think so.
Good luck.
I'm getting close.
I
will
just think
someday.
that if we're doing a respectful down period, then there's ways to keep agile and
Yeah.
and train.
There's training
you know,
regimes here.
Without using a soul.
without using a
Day
sword.
37.
Could be
Netheros is
fine.
still not opened up to me. More that later.
So, any other
You know,
any other
books is
questions?
The same
for-
thing every day.
You know, how's Ashling doing?
It's not a page turner.
Old friend.
You want to read it?
No.
Why do you
no,
suppose
no,
that he
no.
just
It's
knows your own
interesting.
friend?
You want to talk about this
I
here?
understand.
Did you hear
We'll talk
that?
about it later.
Thank you. I'll grab you in a second.
We'll talk about. Oh, but,
She's an old friend of mine.
and but why do you suppose that he knows her?
But she's a lady.
So, anything else you guys
I'll
need?
just leave that
I'll
one.
be here from time to time.
People to know if that was normal or not.
I'm gonna head to the temple soon.
I'll be,
I missed what they said.
I totally missed what you guys said.
Same.
That's great.
I'll have to watch it later. No, we won't in 2 seconds. We
Okay.
won't.
Oh,
We
we're
won't.
taking a break. Okay,
We
good.
won't.
Oh my god.
We'll take a break in a minute.
Oh, we have to.
If you need anything else, I will
We
be
should show
here.
it when we're done.
And they have the best soup here in the entire city, so I do like it.
Soup.
Oh, that's what we came for.
I'm
Soup.
so down for some soup.
We have a fantastic recipe for tea.
I
do.
have a fantastic.
I'm
recipe.
very intrigued by this, and he puts out his cigar. If you go for it, whenever you're ready for some, hit me up.
For some soup. You want to
Tea.
trade soup
I'll
for
get
tea?
you some soup for tea.
Commander
How's
just said
that?
hit
soup
me
for
up.
tea. Let's
Soup
trade.
for tea.
I wish I had.
So you guys enjoy a great bowl of like just this Chilean stew, and this just like,
Ooh.
you know, the fat melts so perfectly with the lean meat in there, and then there is actually
Everything is so good here.
the salt is just the right level of citrus, the right level of citrus and tomato, just balanced, like everything else in the city. Perfection.
I've Netheros has prepared the kettle and everything, but he's like looking around. He's like, there's no fire.
You can do that.
Yeah.
Always
So
gonna
after
help you out.
after 90 seconds, it comes to a boil.
And you're the only person that's totally fine with that.
Yep.
No one actually bats an eye.
No. He's because of his heat resistance.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't even bother you.
Right.
Jeez.
That's funny.
Okay. Cool.
So you guys have a decent time with, and he says, if you need a place to stay, come here, and I will definitely I'll cover your expenses for the time you're here. So
Oh,
Appreciate
that would
that.
be great.
so that's why I sell scrolls.
Okay. That makes sense now. All you had to say.
So Yip's like not happy about that either. Oh, and before you go,
Yes.
Yip's about to leave with Corin. Corin just without a word just gets up and goes.
Mm.
His name was Sirik, the deity,
Look at me.
god of lies.
Ironic.
Is the god
So-
you worship?
It might be one day.
Sirik Gadabatis.
He's not a main. He's not part of any main domain, but he is definitely a minor god and definitely worth trouble. So
And I'm sorry, why did you
Noted.
say this name?
that was that's the emblem that was flashed on
Oh.
Sasha.
Oh,
Sasha Algren's.
Makes a lot of sense.
yeah.
He really pulled the
The,
vessel.
the medallion lied
Oh,
about
big
what it
time.
truly was. Oh, so
Biggest
much
lie I've ever
symbolism.
met.
Love it.
So you all begin to leave, and he pulls you aside.
Okay. Can we have this conversation when everybody goes on the break?
No.
That.
Oh,
Well,
I like that.
all right, then we'll do this.
What?
He comes up to you then first.
Oh.
Oh, this is weird.
And says what?
He sits next to you while everyone's having a good time. Tieflings are being kidnapped. Watch your back.
Kidnapped.
There's a problem in the Haram Desert with tieflings right now.
What kind of problem?
Being kidnapped. More than likely used for ritualistic purposes, so keep an eye out.
Good to know.
Can we hear this? No.
You guys are partying, having a good time.
Yes.
I'm loving this stew.
One second. All right, so you guys all go to your rooms. They're very clean, very well put together. Even the top sheet is clean, and you guys.
Wow, this top sheet is so clean.
And you guys are as you're going to sleep. You actually look, and there's actually you can see the stars through your building itself right now. And we'll take a break right there, folks. We'll be
Wait.
back.
1 second.
Oh.
One more time, I think we need to
Oh, yeah,
show
Can
everyone.
we
Oh,
call
yeah.
this the Kevin
yeah.
Cake?
Okay.
Yeah, this
It
cake's
is
name
this-
is Kevin.
This cake's name is Kevin
Cake
because
named Kevin.
a cake named Kevin.
Cake named Kevin.
Oh wait, they can't see
can't
it.
Little
Yeah,
lower.
they can,
Gotta
a
be
little
careful.
lower.
There you go.
There
Dip
it
it lower. There
All
you
right,
go.
folks.
There we are.
We'll be back in 10
Oh
minutes.
yeah,
I
look
will
at that
try and
cake.
keep as close
Happy
to that as I can.
birthday!
And we'll be
Bast,
back
Mooney.
soon. Thank you guys. And by the way, this is brought to you by
Can't you
Candles.
Roll your
Candles.
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 So much
Candles.
Cantor Candles, and we will have some of those next week. I can't wait to actually
When
play
you don't have
along
night
and play.
vision, rely on Cantrip Candles.
All right, folks. We'll be back in a few
All right,
minutes.
we'll be back.
kidding. Hi guys, we're back.
Hey, guys.
Okay, so, where'd my phone go? Oh, here it is. Okay, so, hey guys, quiet down for like 2 seconds, just to talk quieter. So, we're coming right back to a conversation between Ulysses and Bast that he wanted to keep secret, but only you guys get to hear it. Yeah. So,
how is she doing?
she is quite the card, to say the least.
That is certainly the least of it, isn't it?
Oh, yes. She definitely misses you.
I guess that's nice to hear.
Mm-hmm.
In a terrifying sort of way.
Yes.
And the other one, the big guy. How's he doing? Bastard. Stone Man.
Which one are you talking about now?
The Duke. The other guy.
Yeah, we were talking about it a little bit.
No. The other.
Oh. He's a little furious right now, but that's her playground, so.
Good. Bastard. Squirreling me away like. How do you know about me?
I mean, we keep an eye on the planes. There might have been someone you might have run into in there, and they reported back. Someone in our. So we have somebody on the inside of the Sealy court.
Really?
Yeah. He blends in very well.
That's impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to check in. Is there any way back?
There are a few portals to the Feywild, but generally it just kind of happens. So, if she really wants to find you, she will. And there's very little we can do to stop that.
All right. Good to know.
Just watch your step.
We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
That song's a difficult one to resist.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Thankfully, I'm married, so.
good luck.
Thank you.
I'll see you later there, Ulysses.
Now stay safe. Keep them together. They're a good bunch of people.
Oh, yeah, they're fine, I suppose. They're actually pretty lovable.
I mean, they have their quirks.
Can you imagine how Stella didn't even notice that whole time? She's like, supposed to be so
I
observant.
think you owe me one now at this point, because I did cover you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I won't give you a mustache.
Thank you. I already have one, so there's no way you'd see it.
Well, there's always a bigger mustache. Always.
Well, all right, so you...
I'm going to head out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, come on back.
Hey, we're back.
Keep it a secret, guys.
Yeah, guys, please. Oh, I forgot my water.
It looks like I'm the only one that came today. Doing everything.
Get the soda.
Kevin!
Oh god.
Kevin!
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 So, I just realized that Carson's jacket is like my jacket and your jacket had a baby.
You need to put your jacket on.
Very accurate.
Yes.
Too bad.
And we're like, in order, by jacket.
Don't look at the chat for a few seconds.
Don't look at the chat.
Yeah.
Did
Oh
I
man.
get you, dude?
Don't look at the chat.
Oh, it's too
Oh,
late.
don't.
I'm doing it.
Spam the chat.
Yeah, scroll up. There you go.
I told him to spam the chat.
Spam it.
Spam it.
Yes. Good job, guys.
Yes.
Seven.
You guys are the best.
Did you get your own umbilical?
I made them.
Only time
so
I allow
sweet.
spamming
You
of
made
the
it?
chat.
Is it like a...
Who spammed the chat?
They were
Did
talking
you make
about
it
what
in-
happened,
you made
so
just
he
like
told them to
Kevin.
spam the
That's
chat.
so
Yeah.
sweet.
So,
If you guys have any other
Screen partners,
minor illusion
That's so
requests,
awesome.
just let me know,
What?
and I will make it.
What? What?
Kevin.
Are you guys, like, reading it?
Kevin.
No,
No,
we're
we're
looking
looking
at
at
their
Jay's-
emojis.
Oh,
Emoticons.
that's so fun.
good hair lover, I love you.
That's so awesome.
Huh? Did we get another?
No. He was just saying lonely, I'm lonely. I'm like, oh, I got you, bro.
Oh, dude, you're
Oh
here.
my gosh.
I might have
With
missed the
us?
other half of whatever conversation he was having. And, Astro, Thank you for donating. I missed it. There's some reason I thought I had the Streamlabs thing, but apparently I was wrong.
Do you want me to look at it?
Thanks, Astro.
Right now.
Thanks, Astro, for
Thanks,
the
Astro.
donation.
Keep going. We got some stuff. Yeah.
If you,
Am I?
Here, watch. Here, we'll pull it up. Hang on, guys.
well, no,
In-game
I was
editing.
gonna say if you text me your login for Streamlabs, I could just do it from my computer.
I can do it right here. Watch. I know which one it is. So it's it's the alert box, which I thought I had, which is so weird.
Is it enabled in OBS?
Wow. It should.
What are we gonna do for our 3
It really should be.
Three
Hang on.
2 times in a
Try
row.
sending a test.
I'll probably
Test
go
subscription.
I'm gonna get a pair of loaded die.
It didn't pop
I'm
up,
gonna
so it must be
wonder
wrong.
why
with it.
everybody's
I'll
trying to
like
send me like. I'm gonna
It's
wonder.
gamble and training.
Wait. Hey, we haven't.
I'm gonna wonder
Hang
why
on,
so
guys,
many
let's see
people are
here.
trying to sell me a
Angelica.
razor.
Angelica.
Oh,
We haven't done it for
Wait,
everyone.
I know.
there we
Hold
go.
on, hold
I
on,
think it
hold
worked
on,
now.
Hold up.
Also, like, how? Oh man, I cannot.
All right, and go.
Yeah,
Wait,
there we
wait.
go.
Okay, yeah, so it works now. It
Wait.
was weird.
Come on. Okay, now I have to start over. All right, we're at.
What's going on?
I don't know. Are we on? Are we back?
Yeah.
She's not. Yeah, we're eating the cake, guys. It's not cookies. We have
It's good
cookies.
cake. We do have cookies. They're
Which
very good
are-
as well.
She's not eating cookies with fork.
Tonight is also brought to you by Mama Shoemaker's Cooking.
Mama Shoemaker's cooking.
Mom Shoemaker.
Mama Shoemaker.
Mama Shoemaker.
Forever. She's amazing.
My mom's the best. Hashtag love mom.
She was wearing
Mama,
his
Mama,
apron.
Mama Shoemaker is like the dwarven god of food, right?
Yeah,
Or just
Nice
the god of
dreams.
food. There you go.
She's the one who puts
My mom a
food in
dwarf.
Wow!
Mama Shoemaker sounds like a
Snowball
dwarf
has like a
name.
bag
Oh,
of
gosh.
food.
If it's one thing,
Mama Shoemaker.
Mama Shoemaker.
Mama Shoemaker.
No,
Yeah.
I'm a
Mama
Shoemaker.
Shoemaker.
Mama Shoemaker.
Mama Shoemaker.
Goddess of food.
Mama Shoemaker.
Mama
Goddess of
Shoemaker.
food. Mama Shoemaker.
Every time
Goddess
we
of
eat,
food.
we
Yes,
have
I
to
love
do
cat
this
buck.
and say,
Yeah.
praise Mama Shoemaker.
Praise Mama Shoemaker. Oh, wait, praise
Praise
Mama Shoemaker.
She's
Praise
the
Mama
real-
Shoemaker.
Praise Mama Shoemaker.
Amen.
Okay,
So,
for every meal.
The
in this
one
world.
god Bast is chill with.
I mean, there's
What about
orb.
orb?
Orb?
Orb. I'm gonna
friendship,
give you guys a
man.
little bit of lore
God of
here.
friendship.
A
Bro.
little lore in our world. There's some gods that we haven't met yet, or probably never will meet, and one of them is named Orb, the god of, what is it?
Friendship and broship.
Friendship and broship.
Bast doesn't care
Yeah.
about any gods except Mama Shoemaker and the storyteller, which he
Perfect.
doesn't think is real. So
Had one praise for Mama Shoemaker. Yep.
Orb backwards is.
One praise. I'm not
Bro.
allowed.
Thank you.
Do you?
Got
For
that one in
Snicket,
there. Sprinkle it right on
yeah,
top.
Right
I
there.
do. All right, guys,
do.
let's actually get back
Let's get back
to
to it.
our story here.
We all knew.
So, you guys have a 3-month downtime.
Brick.
So, what we're gonna do? This is
Holy
the first time we've
mackerel.
tried this. So, what do you guys want to do in character for these 3 months? You probably don't have a mustache on for 3 months. I'm gonna
no,
help
you're
you
good.
out
I'm
there.
not doing that for 3 months.
Okay.
3 months later,
3 months. I
tattered,
want
like,
to.
Guys.
I want to do that for 3 months.
Brick.
You're okay.
That's Bast's
What did
only
I
goal
miss?
for the
What
next
is
3
this
months.
Kevin
I want to
thing?
follow her around.
Still
in secret.
around.
Yeah, that for 3 months I am just following her, making her have a mustache.
Okay.
That is
So-
something, I feel like that is something.
That
Bast would
is
do.
something Bast would do.
All right, so we're going to we'll go and whoever wants to go first, but we'll go one at a time, kind of thing. So, who wants to take their free 3-month thing first? Just tell me what you want to do. Go, Stella.
I'll go.
What are you doing for 3 months?
So there's a few things I'd like to do.
Let's see. Yeah, let's see how long each one takes. But yeah, let's try it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, in my life, like I've been able to do things pretty quickly. I would like to get pretty proficient at the bottle flipping, making.
Perfect.
drinks
So let's set the
flippers
scene.
fancy.
So you're at the
Oh, excuse
Haven's
me.
Gate Inn.
Yeah.
You come in one day on your one of your days off as you've been exploring the city, and you see Jen flipping her flipping her stuff around, and you ask her to teach you.
Jen, do you mind showing me some of your moves? I like your moves.
Well, I've never trained anybody like this before. It's just kind of been something I've picked up over the years. But hey, guys, watch the crosstalk. Would you? I guess I could teach. We could try and teach you a few things. You'll have to work here. Is that okay with
Oh.
you?
Maybe part time. Just
Sure, perfect.
sure, we can do some part time.
Do you have any references?
I had one, but he's quite in a different place. Back in. Maybe I could just watch you and.
All right. Well, you just just gonna start as a kind of you can basically be a barback keep. So you're just gonna kind of just need drinks, but I'll teach you on the side when I can.
Okay.
So you watch her throughout your nights. You have to work pretty hard. So you make a little bit of an earning there. So you
Okay,
make
can make some money.
how long? Let's see how long it takes you to learn it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say roll a performance check.
All right. 8.
So the first month you don't get it. It's just such a tricky thing. Her finesse is just so well. You learn like a couple things, like a little bit like kind of the bottle spin, but unfortunately you can't get past like 1 or 2 spins. So you make, let's see, 30 days. How I would say you work there part time, so half the time. So you made about close to 50 silver. Yeah. You got to realize this is just a
Yeah.
Oh God, real jobs pay nothing.
pay very little. So you want to keep
Stick to
going?
killing stuff.
Month 1 done.
Oh, I can only do one thing per month?
Yeah. Well,
Depends on what it is.
It
right?
depends what it is. I mean,
Well,
what
it's
were you,
just a
what were you
night
thinking?
thing.
Let me hear what you were thinking.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Before
what I'd
say
like
no.
to do, I'd like to work at the bar at night to be able to get to know the people,
Okay.
build up a reputation with them as far as, just getting to know everyone and be nice and
Okay, so-
in a jolly way. And then during the day, what I'd like to do is I'd like to help establish like community gardens for, the people, just kind of trying to help the people of the place,
So you're making like a community garden for.
basically like for the
Um,
civilians.
Okay.
I want to help them help
Like
the
in a
children.
neighborhood.
Like in the neighborhoods, I want to
neighborhood.
help build up the
Yeah,
neighborhoods. And,
nice.
So you have to persuade an official, essentially, to basically a community official. So you come up to an office one day, and she recognizes you, this dwarven woman, in her very, very clean white garb. Recognizes you from the bar. Oh, you work at Haven's Gate. Good to see you.
I do. Nice to see you too.
What can I do you for here?
Well, I've taken quite a fancy to the town, and I've met a lot of people in the evenings, and I've heard a lot about, your communities here, and
To have the best in the world, more than likely.
yeah, I thought maybe for some of the people who aren't doing as well, I could maybe contribute from what I've learned in other parts of our land, and I thought maybe building some community gardens might be really nice, and
Interesting. So make a persuasion check. I'll give you advantage.
okay.
Advantage.
15
That's gone.
and 12.
So 15.
15.
15.
All right, let's give it a shot. There's a few plots of land on top near the edge of the cliff face. You can try there.
Okay, great.
Perfect. So you start a community garden, and a couple of like the lower end people definitely you were able to at least get it started. It's only been a month, so over the course of 3 months, it does start to. At least it's ready when you need the time to plant. So you did help out a few people there.
Okay.
So you do have you're known in like kind of the local little section of the city. A little bit. You're working. You're doing a good job.
Can I up my proficiency on the if I'm still working? At
You want to go for the bar again? All right, this will be the second. This will be like the second month. I kind of like the idea of like doing all 3 in like kind of one swoop. So I mean,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, I think what I'd like to do is
I'll say the community garden thing took like a couple months, like overall.
Okay. All right. So I'd like to say that during the community garden, when we were forming it, there was a little squirrel who kept coming down off of a tree, and so I kept kind of feeding it nuts.
All right.
And so over the course of the 3 months, as I'm
Sure.
feeding this squirrel nuts,
I will say make an animal handling check to try. You're trying to tame it, you make it a pet, I imagine, right? This little gray squirrel with like ears and like its big cheeks and puffy table.
I hope you roll well.
with advantage, because I have nuts. I'm stealing. Can I steal?
I'll say
his
yes because
information?
you're a ranger.
Okay.
Yeah. Good thing you have advantage. 'Cause
Yeah.
that was
Does anybody want to help?
I have
don't-
Who
animal.
wants to
I
help?
have,
I have good animal
I
handling.
have animal handling.
You want to help her, Carson?
I have a good hand.
I mean,
kind of have good.
would you be helping her
I
build
like
a
Just
help
garden?
kidding. I have
Well,
-2 to
Would
animal
you?
handling.
You'd be helping her build a
I'll
garden.
help.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you.
right?
I was
You-
gonna say that I would do that anyway.
Yeah, I feel like I'd do too though.
I'll help.
'Cause
with
you're
the
all-
garden.
So you-
Naturey.
for myself.
Old.
So who's helping? Is someone going
Who's
to help you
helping?
give up like a week or two?
I'll give up a couple weeks.
Sure. Okay, so you're gonna.
Netheros, there's this, and maybe you could just. You're so good with animals.
Yeah.
Can I give advantage? Yes, Epic Forge. I will allow that.
Eh?
Epic Forge gave you advantage because of subbing.
Yay.
So I'll let that give. Yeah,
Can we roll again?
absolutely. I'll give you advantage on it, and he's helping you. So how are you helping her? You don't roll. You lower the DC. So how do you help her? Hold on. How do you help her?
Growing the garden or with the squirrel?
With the squirrel. Are you doing the squirrel or the garden?
Could become a squirrel.
Well, I want to do both.
So you give up a month then.
a month.
A month for a garden and a squirrel?
You're very.
I want to do.
The
You're
garden
so
was
nice,
a 3-month
Fred.
project.
Okay,
So
I'll help with the squirrel.
Why is everyone giving up their time?
Yeah, give
you're
her
very
the time.
sweet. I mean, that's great. You guys do whatever you want with your time.
You guys, we need a squirrel.
Oh,
Stella
hey,
comes up to Bast one day and it's like, I need help making friends with the squirrel. And Bast is like, you need help in so many more areas than that, apparently.
Okay, so
We already have an animal companion.
I just want to say, I hate animals.
you guys meet up from time to time after
And
you
I
do your
look
own
at you.
business. So who is? So how
I'm
are
not
you?
you.
Jay, are you helping her with the garden or the squirrel?
I mean, I'm just real quick, just checking to see how quickly I can help her with the garden.
Maybe he can just
With-
bring me
Oh.
some nuts.
Do you have Druidcraft?
I mean, I feel like the squirrel
If you have
thing would be
Druidcraft,
like,
you can cast.
turns into a squirrel.
So
talks
I
to
would
the
say,
squirrel.
okay, if you want to help her,
Friends.
you would definitely like improve the lives of a couple people, because you'd actually be able to.
And that works
Make
on
a
your
flourishing
behalf
garden.
because
Yeah,
people
flourish
like
that garden.
you.
So I'll just go and cast some Druidcraft.
So as her days are going on, tilling the sand with a couple other of like the less fortunate of the city itself, even the less fortunate are as well put together as they can afford, because they know it's like there's order in this city. And you, on the side of the cliff overlooking in the bay, you guys make this flourishing garden with crops and vegetables and things like that.
I'm going to make you a great drink
No.
later.
Now, how long has it been? I feel like I've just lost all track of time.
For you, I'll say it's been a few weeks for you. So you have like 2 incidents. What's up?
When I want to go back to when she asked about the squirrel, or did
wanna
you
help
ask
with
about
the
the squirrel?
Yes.
So she came to the bar one day, Haven's Gate Inn, like after the garden. You're like, this squirrel is so cute.
If you want, I can speak to him or her.
Really?
Yeah, I could speak with animals.
I would love that. I mean, I think it really likes me, and I bring it nuts, and I just think that maybe because we've displaced so much of its natural habitat for the gardens, and we maybe
It's the
took
fattest squirrel you've seen. I think it's fine.
away. I just, maybe it wants me to be its, mummy or something.
Do you want a squirrel, babe? You want a squirrel for companion?
Well,
A fat squirrel
Oh.
companion.
Hey, Donald. Hey, Grov, what's up, dude?
Hey, girl.
hey, Graf.
Thanks for joining. I was like, recognize that.
I mean, when you have an animal companion, let's have 2 animal companions. I'm gonna go walk up with her to the garden, and cast speak with animals on the squirrel.
Okay.
Hello.
Yep.
Do you want to be friends with my friend here? She the one who feeds you nuts.
She does feed me nuts.
That he talks to animals.
I feel like it's kind of ironic.
Hey, thanks for the cheer, Grov. Thank you.
Thanks, Rob.
Thanks, Rob.
Woo! Well, yeah, she wants to be good buddies with you.
Will she have more food?
Yes.
Make a persuasion. You're helping him now, so Carson, make a persuasion check.
Should I roll?
No, he's rolling.
Really good.
I mean, it's not. It's 14
It is a
plus
squirrel.
inspiration. Where'd my inspiration go?
Oh, your inspiration.
Here,
I have-
take it.
You
You can just roll a d6. I mean, you don't need that one. It's just-
right. A 6. Oh wait, 14
Yeah.
plus. There we go.
That dice kind of crap.
How much was it?
17. Sorry. Sorry, I was zooming out.
Okay. And he rolls up he climbs up your leg and onto your shoulder and just is digging through your hair and looking for more food. She got food?
Psst, he's asking for food.
Yes. Okay. And then he
My work here is done, and I walk off.
and he yeah, you have a little squirrel who every few just crawling on your head, crawling on your head. So now we have a pet squirrel.
Is this the same time as I would
Oh.
be in the garden?
Sure, yeah.
Can I just take a handful of nuts, right? And I'm just gonna hold out my hand to the squirrel
Okay.
from her shoulder. It's
Okay.
like crawling and just just real chill, chill.
Yeah, you need to make a persuasion check.
Well, or animal handling.
Oh, animal handling, get it right. So there's
Yeah,
persuasion.
that's the one. Jay-Z.
Oh god, that's so good.
22.
Netheros is stealing your squirrel.
Yes!
Mr. Steal your squirrel!
Mr. Steal
Yo!
Cast animal friendship. Cast animal friendship.
Yo, like,
Yes.
we need to get titles for
need to
each
get
of our
that song
characters.
made.
Huh?
We need to get titles for each of our characters because we just found Netheros's.
Mr. Steal squirrel. Mr. Steal squirrel.
All right,
Wait,
guys.
is that what you're doing?
I think this is temporary.
I didn't even say what happened.
I want to play that
So
song.
here's what
bad.
happens. It looks up, sees the nuts, goes up really close. You don't notice it, and it hops up and goes up, and grabs a couple. It's in your hands, like, and it climbs back up over to Stella.
Cast animal friendship. You can cast animal friendship.
I could. I can let this one go. I got other stuff to do.
Dang it.
I can give you a play date with
that theme
this little
song,
guy.
though.
He's
Oh.
not little. I was gonna get to that
Oh,
because
yeah.
All right.
your friend definitely is eyeing that squirrel. Your guard drake is about the size of a full-grown mastiff now.
Buddy, come on, You
No,
don't
it's
want
a big dog. It's the size of like a wolf.
I can't carry him anymore. You won't get off my back.
It's just like it's almost as I know it's a kind of a dog, but it's kind of a cat thing. It's like
No.
I'm assuming this in Draconic, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Down, boy.
See that dog eat
It's
that
a-
squirrel.
Squirrel is friend,
You're
not
not allowed,
food.
You're not
Squirrel,
allowed
not
to eat my
food.
squirrel.
How are you saying I ain't common? Or
Draconic.
Draconic.
Please
It
don't
looks
eat
at
my
you.
squirrel.
I'm saying I'm gonna. Probably not gonna. Yeah, squirrel, not food.
Can't you like spray it with a water bottle?
Make an animal handling check.
11.
Spray a
I've
guard drake.
seen that. I have
All right,
negative 2 to animalities. I don't know shit.
It literally just gives us like, and it like walks away. Maybe goes with Gameonadon somewhere. So
Oh my
Here, boy.
god, it's so big.
That's one thing.
okay, so all right, so let's. All right, I'm assuming you're done. Unless you give one more try to the bottle thing really quick here. We do need to pick it up a little bit.
Yeah. Nice.
What is it?
Performance?
Sleight of hand?
Performance.
18.
Great. Okay, so after the second month, the first month you stumbled through it, and the second into almost the third month, you do learn how to do some great flourishes. You learn how to like spin it behind the back and catch it without looking. You're able to like basically make a drink in midair. Do lots of great little tricks with it. Even Jen is really impressed. And you, I'm gonna let you add +1 to your performance proficiency. Yes. So essentially, yeah, put a little +1 on top of whatever you have.
I'd also make a note.
Yeah, make
That's
a note.
where
Yeah, and you're proficient in
Drinks.
drink style. Oh, flair. Drink flair. You're proficient in drink flair.
Making friends.
Great. Okay.
Cool.
Democracy?
Suck it, Rick.
I don't know about that. Okay.
Who?
Next, let's go really quick here. Snowball, what would you like to do for your 3 months?
I'm gonna gamble, spar,
Okay.
and
Like I said, gambling is super hard to find, so you're gonna make an investigation check.
Okay.
You're so bad at this.
Fuck, I have a
Do I
negative
make
1.
another 50 silver? For that?
Yes, you do.
9.
Yeah, 9. You don't find a single your entire time there. Every time you ask, people like walk away from you.
For the record, for a month, Snowball is just going up to people and being like, you gamble? You gamble?
Sell your roll dice.
Because I got some.
Yeah.
I bring out my dice. And
You even see a game at one point going on in like a back alley, and they like fold up their stuff and walk away.
Come on,
Then you hear like she's a guard going. They think you're a narc. So month 2, what are you doing?
Smell
then I guess the second month, I can't keep trying to find.
You can if that's all you
But-
want to do.
No, that's not all I want to do. I want to spar with people and train. Like my
Okay,
mom's abilities.
so for that kind of thing, there are gyms.
Okay.
And
Do you have to pay monthly?
huh?
Do you have to pay monthly?
It's whatever.
Yes, there's a membership. Now you pay every time you go. So, how many times a month do you go to spar with different partners?
Well, how much is it?
I would say
Extreme
it's,
yoga.
What?
It's 2 gold a month.
A month?
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, I go.
Okay.
And then I also tried to get what's his name? The dark elf, Corn.
Corin?
Corin.
You need to make a persuasion check with disadvantage to fight him.
Oh man. 10. 9.
Anytime you ask, he just like doesn't
Are you-
acknowledge.
Oh yeah, wait.
Six.
Sorry,
Or
plus
plus
6.
no.
Or no, that's
That's perception.
perception.
+0.
Yeah.
So you don't Every time he
Just a
he doesn't
lot of
even
failing.
he doesn't even acknowledge your existence.
Did you just try to fight Corin? Are you?
Not just
You literally try to jump him one time. And you try to in a back alley. You see him walking by in his armor essentially, and he actually he senses you and he just teleports behind you and pushes you and just keeps walking.
And then instead I try and fight Gameonadon.
Oh God. Just
Wow.
Sorry.
Wow.
I can picture her jumping.
Are you
and her just throwing
training
her
with
down.
people? Is that what
Yeah,
you
I'm just trying to spar.
train sparring?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay, that makes more sense than just
fighting.
Fighting.
I just want to
Okay,
be somewhere.
so here's the thing with Gameonadon.
Is that
Okay,
he's a character?
No,
He's a player character.
No, yes. And the fact is, he doesn't understand what you say when you say spar.
Yeah.
Not
That's
that
why
he's
it'd be
dumb,
great.
he literally thinks it means fight.
Yeah.
Well, he's game.
Roll
Thank
for
you.
initiative.
Thank you.
Thank you. Who's that?
Side note,
DM disadvantage. What?
Oh,
You can't do that.
I was going to say that. He's going to just wipe us out.
Okay, so
I want to say something to Bast while you're doing this.
we'll do a quick.
Can I?
We'll come
Oh,
back to you because
man.
we'll do a quick little battle between you two.
Okay.
I want to be really upset that she hasn't asked me to fight.
That's why.
Yeah. No. Okay. and Bast is giving him a pep talk. It's okay, buddy. She'll
You know
get
what?
to
Hey,
you.
Bast,
Don't worry.
We
I don't
will.
understand.
We'll
Do
do
you
that
wanna
next
fight?
time when Andrew is here.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll do that next time when Fitz is here,
Mm-hmm.
because hopefully you'll still be in
Yeah.
the city. But we'll see. The anything else you want to do? Because you have one more month.
One more month. I'm gonna
Go on an adventure.
take some. Oh wait. First, I'm gonna look for the merchant guy that I owe
Ooh.
a favor to.
Make an
See.
investigation check
Please.
with disadvantage.
Oh,
Hey, you really
dang.
Because you're
deserve
looking for a
Yes.
cross.
Investigation.
Looking for a cross in the
You're
city.
looking across in the
Yeah,
city of
like-
white.
Please let me get a magic. Fuck! Doesn't matter.
It's a 1.
Unfortunately, there's no sign of the merchant. You even ask Ulysses, and Ulysses he just does what he wants. He's definitely not with us. So,
He's definitely not.
Who is he with?
you asking him?
Yes.
1 month.
We have no idea.
Dang it.
He is legitimately the strangest conundrum we have here. So,
Wait, he is here.
I should keep that.
he's more peculiar than your missing Pelor. So, let's just put it that way.
Then I just look
Missing-
for.
Missing God,
Amen.
random trickster.
Huh. It's not Panda.
Then I just look around the city and help
so much-
people with.
Oh,
odd
Carson,
jobs.
you have advantage from last week. Just a heads up.
Oh, sick.
Then I just look for odd jobs here and there, but I do them.
All right,
that help
because you
out
spend a lot of your
families.
time. What? Sorry.
I'm just gonna help random families.
Okay, so
I'm
you do
not
some
gonna
odd
charge.
jobs around the place, and do you take money or do you take money?
I don't.
Well, that's very different from Snowball. I'm
Yeah.
impressed. Okay. So I want you to make a
But it's like
persuasion check. General persuasion.
Persuasion.
No, general charisma check. This is a straight
Oh,
charisma
man.
check.
I don't have any. I think.
Instead of
How many
helping her,
curses?
she just knock shit down by accident.
Astro, I know he does know that he has the advantage.
19.
Woo!
19. Okay, great. So you help
The one thing.
you help a few families out, and you do odd jobs. You clean their gutter. You clear out a few evil rats in their basement.
I eat them.
You ate them.
The rats, not the families.
The
right?
rats.
No,
not
she ate the
the
I
family.
can
It was
see
a
her
little
walking
weird
up to the
focus.
basement and like a tail
Tail
coming out of her mouth. Oh, take care of it. Walking out.
Like spaghetti.
Yeah, they
I
asked
hide my
Threl.
squirrel.
They asked Threl at
I
one
have
point
an
to help
iron
out too,
squirrel,
and she
but I
comes
wanna
into a
feed it
basement
to
one
it.
day, and you
It's
just see
not great.
Tabaxi just
She's
eyes
so
wide,
sad.
just ready to go, slurping up a tail.
I think she's got
So
it
you
covered.
don't take money, but you do have a little bit more of a talk. Your group's being a little more talked about because you've helped out a few people.
She wonders
Yeah,
why we call
that's
her
why.
Cat.
Just these nice group of people that came to town. Anybody next?
Okay.
No, you go.
Okay. First thing I'm gonna do right after that day when we first got there,
Yeah, you were going to.
I'm gonna go straight to the Pellar Temple
Okay.
and see who are the two paladins that have the powers of Pellar with still.
Okay, so you walk up to this great courtyard. Essentially, you ask around. You find the temple district, and you see this great statue of this man in a mask, holding up a staff. So
I
yeah,
think that was from another.
yeah. You see this great statue in the center of the square, surrounded by a fountain, and he has a mask on, very similar to the one that you see on top of the banners that were thrown in the black and silver. And you walk up to. You ask around, and you see that there's 9 temples in this square, each one to a different domain, different god, excuse me. and you find yours, and it's the most. Unfortunately, it's the one little blemish on this entire city.
Oh.
So you.
Are we even surprised though?
So you walk up.
Live forever, watch it turn shit.
And I'm the only one going, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel
you're
like
by
I'm the only
yourself.
one going.
I feel like
Okay.
we would all give you your space.
Yeah,
on
we
that.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so you go by yourself one day. Here, let me find it really quick here.
Gotcha.
So you walk up to the steps. There's a lot of steps, and you,
Plate armor.
You see next to you a couple of Thander paladins walk down from another step, and you see another group of people with like red and black robes from the god of death, the good god of death.
Is it the god of death? Daro?
It is Daro, the god of death.
Ooh, I want to go there later.
Yeah. Hold on one second. So you walk in, and you open the door, and you see this, just this echoey thing. And at the front of the place itself, you see one old woman, human, hair tied, and she's just sweeping the floor and trying to keep clean whatever best she could. There's a little boy walking around too, trying to clean up this very empty-looking chapel with a visage of Pelor at the back, and that looks pretty worn down. Definitely, the gold's a little tarnished now.
Honey, I'm home. And I walk in. And I'm gonna walk up to the lady. Ma'am,
Yes.
May
I help you?
I'll just be straightforward. I'm a paladin of Pelor.
You're very funny. Please
Amulet.
go. No, I need you to make a persuasion check, please.
You got that.
Persuasion
Persuade this lady.
with by any chance with the
You have advantage.
I'm gonna use my advantage.
There you go.
Okay,
Nice.
that's better. Okay. Persuasion. Persuasion?
Yeah, persuasion. Excuse me.
Oh, 20.
Great. So you what?
I just did a weird face. And she caught me.
I got it.
I was like,
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye.
Where you going? Oh, sorry.
where you going? Get your ass
back here! This is Dungeons and Dragons. You are stuck here forever.
You have to listen.
Dungeon? No bathrooms in the dungeon.
Okay, I have disadvantage on something. She looks up. Oh, let me. They aren't here right now, but let me go find them. What's your name?
Threl Val-Hood.
How are you alive? And prove it. Prove to me you're a paladin of Pelor.
Do you have a bad hip, bad back, something, sickness, cold?
I'm old. I have a lot of problems.
I'm gonna do lay on hands on her.
That tickled, thank you, but it doesn't actually cure anything specific.
Anything specific?
She's old.
It could help her. I don't know. Arthritis?
All right, you.
This whole time.
What?
Shit.
What'd you say?
He had the cure for old age this whole time.
You cure for old age. I cure old age and hangovers. Now,
Just hangovers. Let me go get Felocia.
Lucia.
She's the paladin in charge here. Her husband Aldron is away, but let me see if I can find him. So she goes away, walks away, and little child still cleaning and looks at you. And then out comes, after a few moments of silence, out comes this woman in white garb and wearing a Pelor pendant, an old-looking elf. She's definitely later in her years, and she's. What's up?
What are you doing?
They did something.
What'd you guys do?
Nobody did anything. Please continue. I'm sorry.
I can't. You need to tell me what happened now. I'm sorry. I can't keep going.
They pranked me. I'm positive.
Nothing happened. It's just Threl's lip.
Every time you say Val-Hood, dude, I don't want.
I'm sorry.
What's wrong with Val-Hood?
What's
What's
wrong
wrong
with
with
it's
Val-Hood?
Nothing.
I mixed two last names.
Threl, Val-Hood. Like, I don't
Val-Hood.
know.
Oh, just the way you said it?
No,
Okay.
I don't know
Val-Hood.
the context of the. I just looked at Jess and I just started laughing
Okay.
fucking every time.
All right, hey, let's keep it up.
Say Val.
Sorry. No. Your name's good. It's just something about it.
It's just.
It's that. I don't know.
Hey guys, what's on the note? They're questioning now.
It said Val-Hood every time.
He introduced himself fully. I don't see a problem with that.
No, it's a great name.
Show us the secret.
Just like, I
Show
don't
us
know.
the secret.
Carson's like, don't touch me.
I'll tell you.
I know.
I'll tell
All
you
right, so
off stream.
let's back it up, guys. Come on back.
Okay.
I'm so
Okay.
sorry.
How old are you?
Pretty old.
I need a number now.
Number. Okay.
No one's here for this, by the way.
Right.
No.
418.
118.
What was it?
That's the
19.
conversation we had around the table right now. Like, why he's doing this?
You're the last paladin, aren't you?
I suppose. Haven't seen any.
How are you alive?
Don't know. I don't age. I'm stuck at 64.
I figured that.
64, I think.
You need to stay in Menok. You need to talk with my husband. We need to gather whatever paladins we have left, and we need to figure out who the hell you are.
Well, sounds good to me. I really need to get cracking on this, you know.
Finally!
It's just, finally. I'm
Good.
good. I should have come to Menok, you know. It popped in my head. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. It just popped. Just a light bulb.
It's fine. It's been a long time since I've found a new paladin. You're the youngest of us at this point.
How old are you?
Older than you, child.
I don't doubt it.
Oh.
So you guys have a conversation. You talk about, what your history's been, where you've been. But she does ask you one question. How did you become a paladin?
Now that is a very long and complicated story. I wasn't always a paladin. Am I saying this whole thing? Or?
Just the last just say up to the point.
Okay, well, I was fighting a paladin. I wasn't a paladin Apollo. This was many years ago, my younger age, maybe 30s, 20s, I don't remember. But she was gravely injured, and we were stuck in a hole together for a while, both injured. She healed me and converted me to Pelor many years ago. That's the short version.
So you talk a little more about it. And then, what else? Do you do anything else in that time, or do you just learn more about the order and it's like a state of things?
What I want to do is clean it up, get it rolling again, and I want to make it more of a place that...
Okay, so you clean up the temple.
Yes.
Okay, great.
And then one other thing is that I want to...
He's not a human, he's a dragonborn. Still, same thing, but yes.
One thing was I wanted to make it so people look up to Pelor again, and
Okay.
maybe start training some acolytes in
Great.
disciples.
Okay, so
whoever's
that's going to take a
willing.
little longer than a few months, but I will say during that time, it does take that much time to clean up the temple, and you do talk to the two paladins there. What was his name? Aldron and I'll get the names again later. But
I just want to tell them like we need
they
to
love
get this
they
rolling.
do love your idea to restart the Pelor order, and hopefully they can get. So that's what you do. I'm just gonna let you do that.
Yeah, another thing I wanted to get.
I'm gonna say that. What do you want to do?
No, I just for the help of that, I wanted to maybe possibly get the help of Lathander paladins.
Okay, you're gonna have to make a persuasion check for that one. I'll give you advantage. So you go up to the paladin order of Lathander next door at one point in time.
Oh, 19 plus 6, 25.
Okay, yeah, a few of them do help you because your orders are connected.
Mm-hmm.
So they do basically appreciate what you're doing. They don't know who you are. You don't tell them. I'm gonna just believe that. And they help you clean it up. They polish the gold statue. They clean up the temple itself. They make it much more welcoming, and they even help you. So.
Gotcha. Does that take 3 months?
Sorry, she's an elf. It does take 3 months. I'm gonna say that whole process takes 3 months.
Okay, and I don't do anything else in that time?
Not really. I mean, if you want to train, what's his name in the meantime?
Who? Oh yeah, the
you guys suck at naming things.
Okay.
You and Gameonadon are gonna have to come up with that one together, all right?
Yeah, we'll
hold
think
off.
about that later.
Okay,
For
yeah.
now, we'll just call him. We'll just guard.
All right, so I'm gonna say you barely have time to train him.
I'm gonna leave it to Gameonadon to train
Perfect.
him.
Okay, great.
I'll
So-
train him a little bit.
Next, Joey.
First things first. I want to go check out the sword.
Captain Zurich joins you one day. He finds you. Well, we're about to leave, so let me pull that favor in for you. Really quick here.
Yes.
So he takes you up to this very. Of all the places you've been to, there are actually a couple that are off the cliff a little bit that are just kind of like hanging there. It's this this shack essentially, and you walk inside, and Captain Zurich says, "Fair warning, he's a bit rude." Okay.
Rude.
Oh, he's very rude. You're not gonna like him. I barely like him.
Perfect.
Yeah, great. So, he's like, best of luck to you. I'm gonna go say bye to the others.
Oh, you're not coming in?
No, I hate him.
Okay. Well, here we go.
So you walk inside, and no one's inside, and there's just a simple desk.
That is kind of rude.
Yeah. And there's a little bell on the front, and like on the table.
I want to slant. I want to like hit it really fucking hard. It doesn't even ding.
The bell doesn't ding.
It doesn't even ding. It's like
Make an attack on the bell. What? What'd you roll?
I'm gonna use my advantage.
Wait. For this?
I got a 7.
Just let it be funny.
All right. Okay. I seriously want to destroy this bell, but if I don't, okay.
So you just come in and you're just like looking around, like everything's behind this glass case, all these really nice items, and you actually see a man back there, or you assume is a man, and he's like whittling something or doing something in the back turned to you, and you just look down at the bell, you look up, down at the bell, and you're just like, you missed the bell. Yes! You do break the desk in half. Just boom, and then you hear the bell go, ding.
I just wanna.
So he turns. He slowly turns, and he just. You see this human, very slicked back hair, very beady eyes, small lips. And he.
I don't know why that made me hate him.
Right?
Because he's like.
This guy's got small lips.
Peculiar.
He comes up to you in his robe, and
He's
he's
got
like
very
wearing like
small
these
lips.
dark, these like very gold and very ornate robes, and he's just, yes, may I help you?
Yeah, I need help looking at this sword. Oh, by the way, your desk is broken. I don't know. Hold on, let me get my glasses out. Yep. It's
Your
broken.
glasses, I forgot. Yes.
Yep, it's broken.
Yeah, it's always
Alright.
like glasses.
You might need to get someone to fix that. That's weird. Here's my sword. I want to just slam it on the table.
It just crumbles even further, and he just looks down.
The sword. You seen this sword before? No.
Offer him the 50 gold.
I have
What
50 gold
may
that
I
says
help you with
do.
on top of repairing my table?
You need me to help. You're gonna help me repair this table.
No, you're going to pay for it.
Okay, that sounds
You should have brought Netheros with you to mend the table.
By the way, somebody on the chat just reminded us that you are barely dressed.
Yes.
Right now.
Oh, yeah.
and
I have
like,
a coat.
No, he
I have
looks
a nice jacket.
even nice
You
with
have,
a
like,
jacket,
jorts on
like
at least?
shorts,
And
no,
a
you have
big
like
old like gladiator.
right, over it. But basically, you have like no shirt on. You have no, basically nothing longer than like jorts.
Yeah.
No, you're wearing jorts for sure.
Yeah, like
you were
booty
wearing
shorts,
yoga
dude.
pants, man.
And some really high knee-high
And he's
boots.
just like, and he's just looking at you, just up and down, just like.
Somebody please draw this.
I love please, please, leather jacket and booty jorts.
And the armor, guys. Don't forget the one thing that's covering
The
What may I help you with?
Well, on top of fixing your table that I broke, I would like to figure out what it is this sword does, because I feel like there's more to it that I can't see.
150 gold.
Oh, the man only gave me 50.
The hundreds for the table.
Oh, right, the table that I I'll give you 150 gold.
And he just casts a thing over it. A little light comes out. And after a few moments,
Is that like a good?
I will give you 100,000 gold for the sword.
Let me think. Grandfather, pass it down. Uncle Greg almost died.
Bless you,
So,
Joey.
I killed someone. Probably not. But maybe you just tell me what it does first, and maybe I won't sell it to you.
Will it get you out of here faster?
Oh yeah, so fast. I might even break a door on the way out.
200 gold.
Okay, maybe I won't break it.
Good.
Battle of the douches.
The sword does.
She
Oh, that explains a lot.
doesn't like you yet.
Oh no, not at all. Shot me once.
So here's what happens.
Okay.
Because there's no way to explain this outside of me telling you.
Right.
It's sentient.
Sweet. That means.
It has a wisdom of 10.
Whatever that means.
An intelligence of 17.
Wisdom of 10?
And charisma of 16. It's
Man,
smarter
this
than
sword
you.
is
Intelligence of what?
17.
This sword is
Smarter
smarty.
than
It's smarter than
Yeah.
everyone
And what?
in our party.
And what?
is.
And what?
So wisdom, intelligence, and
It's the sword of a god.
Charisma.
They're expected to.
of what?
Charisma 16.
Charisma 16, yes.
Don't beat me though.
Are you trying to tell me that this sword is a lot smarter than I am?
Most things are.
That's not hard.
Well, take it.
So, it's also chaotic good alignment.
Cool, like me.
It has a. You know its purpose now. You need to find its brother. Is tired of being alone.
Aren't we all?
Yeah, but it's got Xenos.
How do I get it to like me?
You need to prove yourself. It's in a dream state.
And how would I prove myself? Do you know?
You need to go to. You need to find the storm giants. They will tell you after you pass the rite of passage.
Where can I find
There
them?
are 4 dream states. The current, the second after the giants, and then more will be revealed in time.
So the giants is where I start. Where do I find them?
North of here,
In-
past the giants' path.
Dolores,
The Menok legions go there frequently to harvest the wood there.
Okay, and how frequent would that be? Like tomorrow?
Not now. Time of morning.
Right, 3 months. Okay, well, sounds good. Thanks. Sorry about the table again.
Okay, he's 150 gold minus. And he just turns around and goes back to whatever he was doing back in his little office.
I kind of want to check this guy out.
Okay, next.
So what are you doing?
I'm gonna go to the Coliseum,
Okay,
and I'm gonna fight my way up
great.
and become known to the people.
Isn't there not?
So you go there, and there's a guard outside.
Okay.
Time of morning. 3 months.
Oh.
It will open up soon. You can put your name on the list, and you will be probably the first one.
Names on the list. I want to help out in the community and start a kids fighting class.
Okay.
Yes!
So you go to the gym and you pitch it to them. I'm gonna need you to make a persuasion check, with advantage because it's a very militaristic society.
Can I help him?
I'm just saying
With advantage?
man.
Okay.
Yeah,
And I
advantage.
have that. Okay.
Kitty Fight Club.
11.
Wait, can I?
ATA. Yeah, I'll say you can help him with that. You're at the gym.
Yeah,
I picture the kids fighting. Hit him in the jugular.
help me with that.
Yeah.
So you help him. So you
I
show him like
was
basically
14.
you're with them and you're fighting. He's coaching them, but you're actually like being very careful because he
14
is
was
Use-
fine.
Yeah.
Hers was 14.
Use my tail to pick one up. Both arms the other.
Okay, great.
Go.
So what?
14?
Yeah, I would say they like that idea. And they like it so much, they give you a little bit of like a stipend. They give you a gold a month, essentially.
Nice to
Yeah.
gold.
So one of like the half elf in charge comes up to you and she says, "Do you want me to pay you up front, or would you like it over time?"
I think you can just pay me up front.
What was that?
You can just pay me up front,
All right,
please. Thanks.
sounds good. All right, so so she gives you 50 gold.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so 50 gold, but you won't get any more monthly income from them.
Okay, cool.
Hey, you gonna share?
You get
Okay.
basically because you're teaching there,
same.
you basically get like
Sure.
you get 50 silver.
So,
You're just the teacher. He made the class, so.
Whatever, I see the gauge.
Are you?
You not, are you not,
Padawan.
I would say, unless you have anything else specific you want to do, you say you help out. That was a pretty good way to help out the community because it's just another great way to train kids before they turn 5 and actually go train.
Can I start an underground arm wrestling league?
Yes, you freaking may.
Yeah.
Done.
Great.
That he doesn't allow Snowball to participate in because she might be a narc.
Anytime
Snowball comes up and is like, "Can I be a part of
I
this?"
want you to make.
She's a knock. Don't let her.
I'm just gonna say this is a success because of that.
Yes.
You don't need to make a roll, but you make a good little. You make a couple gold. I'll say you make 5 gold off of that.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Just call me a businessman.
A couple of the guards actually get in on it from time to time. They keep it very hush hush. Anytime Snowball comes around, they all like disperse.
In the guards.
I just keep eyeing you. Like,
Look at me like that. Gonna give up our operation.
That's so funny. Okay, next.
wait, no, I think we need to read this real quick.
What?
From the chat.
Epic Forge says, first rule of Kitty Fight Club.
Don't tell the cat person.
I'm a race name.
Yes.
That's good.
Second rule.
Epic
Although
Don't
Forge.
tell the cat
Dizzo
person.
Marshall Tito also said, first rule, sharing is caring.
And somebody said, share your fists with others. That was for the
First
for the
rule:
Kitty
sharing is
Fight
Kitty
caring.
Fight Club.
Okay,
Oh,
next.
so
It's
good.
all in contention for.
Netheros, do you want to go next or should I?
I can go.
No, what you doing?
First rule: kitty fight.
First of all, I told Zurich that I would, or not. Yeah, I
Yeah,
told Zurich that I'd help him with the ship.
So you help him with the ship.
Oh.
Just day after day sitting there.
Actually, over the course of 3 months, you guys make.
Oh, nice.
So you make a total of every once in a while, the Skybreaker comes into town once a month,
Oh, that's our ship.
and yep,
Oh, 'cause
And
we
they
run
give
that
you-
import shit.
340 gold total.
Oh wow.
Total.
Total.
Total?
Okay.
Right down the grab bag. That's
Here, now, but I'm gonna let you do this.
Oh, got it.
So, I'm gonna say you guys talk, and they'll ask you, what would you guys like us to do? Essentially, would you like us to? I'll give you options. Legitimate business, transport, basically transport people and passengers, or would you like to smuggle, or would you like to basically do patrols for military volunteers?
What pays the most?
What do you think?
The illegal one.
Smuggling.
Smuggling.
What pays
I
the
would
second
s-
most?
I
Or
would-
can we smuggle refugees?
Yeah, well, I was gonna say, what do you guys think about
Yeah,
like
yeah.
smuggling either refugees or smuggling like stuff that
Legitimate
people
business,
need?
boo.
Yeah.
Exactly. Boo. No, but like, what if we smuggle like
Like
medicine
food
and
and
stuff?
Yeah, yeah.
Food
Okay,
To-
to where?
People in need.
to people in need.
Wherever.
You gotta give me a place.
to the Pelor temple.
Can we?
That way, you
Let's make this all about.
no, you give the food to the no. You give the food to the temple. We give it out to the people. It's simple.
But that's
offering.
not
I think you
Skybreaker.
can do that on your own. So
We
I
can
don't
do that
think you
on our
need them to do it specifically.
okay.
Yeah,
Oh, I
yeah,
see
that's
what
not a
you
bad
mean. I see
idea.
what you
I
mean.
just think that it's not
What about the
necessary.
Tritons? Because are they like specifically?
They're underwater, aren't
Like,
they?
it seems like
They're
they're like
slaves.
they're like targeted for like slavery though. Like, so shouldn't we help them?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was
can we
gonna say,
Robin Hood them? Like
Can we
all roll once a
take
month for it?
We
slaves
arm them.
and
Yeah.
take them to another place where they won't be slaves?
but you gotta give like, are you talking like
Specific.
smuggling into the Empire of the Night?
That might be really difficult.
I'm gonna say though, like if you do that kind of thing,
We have
that
to
is
roll for it.
highly risky.
Yeah.
And there may be a great chance that the ship goes down.
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Maybe just legitimate business for now.
Or just like low-key smuggling.
Yeah,
Low-key
like,
smuggling
smuggling
like
for
water. Okay, so there's basically like an 80% chance that you have success kind of thing.
Yeah.
What about the military volunteers?
Like that's just like you basically
can swap
volunteer to
out.
like transport. Yeah. So until you meet them again, they're gonna be smuggling low key, low impact things.
Yeah.
Cool.
Medicine, water.
Good
Medicine,
things
water thing,
people
like,
wouldn't
yeah.
get otherwise.
Food-
Well,
things that like they.
because that's gonna happen. We're gonna end up smuggling drugs somehow, right?
No.
What?
No.
You can talk. Zurich,
No,
Zurich
what?
straight up says
Not in
we're
Menok.
done if you smuggle drugs.
No.
Oh,
not with
good.
Menok.
Good deal.
Only
As
like
long as you trust
medicinal.
your sources.
Like,
Okay.
yeah.
What else you want to do?
How long did I take to mend the Callista?
I want to stand
I
on
would
the
say
dock.
about make a you're just gonna make a straight dexterity check.
Wouldn't it be like a wisdom spellcasting check?
Or no, it'd be speed essentially.
Oh, gotcha.
6.
Takes you 2 months to fix that.
Oh shit!
Wait, are you using
Promises.
I'm using
an actual spell
Yeah,
or
I'm
a
using-
cantrip?
Well, mending is my cantrip.
It's a cantrip.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have to repair cantrip? Or repair spell?
What?
Hit a beat.
That's okay.
you
That's
did.
just the coffee maker.
Because you can just choose to take that, and that's a lot.
Okay,
longer.
so
Yeah. Hold on.
2 months of that.
Wait. I just want to see if I have.
Who took
Someone
that? Who
help
wrote
you?
down that gold I gave you guys?
Can we put it in the
Did
guide?
Did someone get the number I said?
I'll take it.
1290.
340.
What?
Wait,
340. I was like, I
340?
didn't give you 1290.
I don't know if I put it.
I'll put it down. I'll hang on to that, guys.
Okay, great.
I don't know if you have it, dude.
I don't think I do.
All right, so it took you 2 months. Do you want to do anything in your last month?
Yeah. I wanted to do way more than that. I wanted to find the Druid Guild, or like the Druid clan that's north of the town, and just
Alright.
see if
Yeah,
I can.
ship
It's a
repairing ship
month-long
shouldn't
journey.
take that.
Sky.
A month just to get there.
Get there.
What's the ship name?
Frick.
Not a month. I'm sorry. It's like a full month if you want to do that. Like it takes a few weeks to get the few weeks back.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
I kind of want to do something.
So you get there. I'm gonna need you to make an investigation check. You get I'll say you got a little bit of information from Ulysses. He
Okay.
told you some things. They are nomads. Just be aware.
They're nomads.
They basically travel around the forest.
Oh, cool.
Forest is large. Smuggling cantrip candles.
Oh wait, I have advantage.
Can't smuggle.
I should've
Can't
used
candle.
advantage
Well,
on
why
that.
not?
Whenever
Also,
you
no,
wanna
but
know
like
smuggling.
maybe you speak
Lighting
with
the way for
animals or
those that
something.
need a light.
Ask.
Ask around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna just use my advantage. that I have.
Oh yeah.
I rolled a 2 and then I rolled a 3.
Wow. That was
Oh no.
Can he use some like speak with animals stuff?
Yeah.
Like ask the
Even
Even
forest.
at
He
that
doesn't have
low
speak
of a
animals.
roll, I'm gonna say unfortunately you don't find him.
Dang.
So he's.
So I just
So he spent-
wandered-
I'm sorry. Like,
for a whole month.
I can't.
Wait. What about did the ship really take that long?
Yeah, it did. He rolled low on
How
that
much?
too.
How much damage was the?
There was a dragon that landed on it and ripped it up, and the engine was pretty screwed up too.
And he
Oh,
was
yeah.
the only one repairing it.
No, there was others repairing it. He sped it along. He helped them for sure, and he did build a little bit of reputation. He did help out.
Well, I've got this inspiration dice.
Use it.
All right, you gotta roll it.
Use it.
Screws
I
it
don't
and
know how
does
much it's
it.
gonna help.
Can I bless him?
Will it help him if he gets?
It rolled out.
Yeah, still 4.
So what's the total?
10.
Come on.
You find
Wait, no. 3 investigation.
the shoe dictatorship. I'm not a fan of that. Actually, I am.
9.
9.
Asking animals every day.
Sorry, man.
Talking to him.
You needed at least.
General direction.
You needed at least 10. I'm sorry.
Someone give
Can I
it an
help him?
inspiration
No,
die.
guys, it's.
I've done nothing.
Aw,
You
you
built
fixed
a
the
lovely
shit.
garden. It's
I-
the garden
I
is
helped
so
you with
You've
the
earned
garden.
Zurich's good graces, and you talked to his daughter.
Yeah, you're really close with Zurich, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Do you want to pet my squirrel?
And it just looks at him. Let's say you cast speak with animals at some point, and it's just like,
Yo. Do you like her?
She feeds me.
Cool. Good.
yeah, he tells you.
You know you're getting kind of fat.
I know.
That's good. As long as you're happy.
Wait, on the.
That is great.
All
I
right.
kind of want to trade the guard drake with the other people.
Huh?
I kind of want to train the guard drake with.
Right. I'm like I said though.
Yeah.
The temple is a big temple. You cleaned it up and you started rebuilding it. So I'd say you've done a lot, especially for the Pelor and like the community itself. So I'm gonna say you can't do anything else. It's 3 months.
I haven't started guild.
Sorry, man.
I want to take our guild idea up off the ground.
There's a reason
Literally.
that Jay does impressions, not teach math. Okay.
Ah.
All right.
Well,
so,
I didn't add my investigation on that first roll. That's why.
Go.
So for the first thing I think that I would want to do is what's the name of the bar again?
Havens Gate Inn.
Havens Gate Inn. I'd probably want to like work there as a performer.
Okay. They do request that you keep it respectful.
Yeah. What I was thinking of doing is like using magic and like minor illusion stuff to like tell stories, but keep it like a somber, like heroic tale.
Okay, yeah, that's
something
perfectly
like
fine.
that.
They love their
Yeah, like so it's like music, but it's also magic,
Yeah.
and it's like I
like that a lot. Okay,
So
great.
we're
So
working
make a
together and I
performance
think
check.
it's-
I'll give you advantage on that.
Okay, cool.
Oh, baby.
How did I manage that?
What happened?
Inspiration.
I got 3 twice, but it's a 10.
Okay, so I mean, just because you are just so used to. You're so used to like being,
More
happy,
upbeat, yeah.
upbeat, and like telling jaunty tales and like playing great jaunty tunes with your violin. You unfortunately, you do manage to do a decent job, but you don't like make an uproarious kind of like standing applause.
Yeah.
People just like a couple.
So that's
people
like 1 month,
appreciate-
right?
Yeah, that'd be 1 month. You want to keep doing it?
Well, I wanted to spend 1 week.
So basically, like if we're doing like reputation points, I'd say like you've got like 1 point.
Okay.
Kind of thing.
So I want to spend. So like my idea there was like I'm doing that and then like carousing a little bit, like trying to meet people.
Don't you want to do that one thing?
Yeah, and then so the next month, once that doesn't go as well as I'd hoped,
Yeah.
Bast decides to take some time studying and like trying to master his minor illusion spell and make it a little bit better.
So what's the spell you're aiming for? I guess.
Silent image. It's a first level.
Silent image. Okay, so we have a little bit of a homebrew thing here. We're trying it out. So
basically,
yeah, explain it.
I'm gonna spend like a bunch of gold and some time, and it's like exponential. So the higher the spell level, the more gold, the more time it takes, and the higher the difficulty to succeed.
So tell me what's first level spell. So that takes
a week. We said
1 week, and it costs
500 gold.
500 gold. All right, so you're gonna roll to the DC. Okay.
Yeah,
the
I'm gonna.
DC. All right.
I think I might use my my birthday advantage.
Perfect. Yeah, you get your birthday advantage.
Come on. So it's 9, but I'm gonna wait. Is it 9?
Arcana.
Arcana. It's 9, and I'm using my inspiration here.
Great.
And it works.
Okay, good. So you now have the spell Silent Image. It takes another week
to like chill.
To chill.
Because that's a lot of brain power.
Right. So what are you doing now? Minus 500 gold from your
minus 500 gold. I'm low on gold, folks. And then, do I make any gold also? Performing?
You made about 1.
1 gold?
1 gold.
Okay.
They pay the performers more than they pay the bartender, sorry. You're the bar back, essentially.
And then I guess I'll spend the next, like, month and a half performing and carousing using, like, the silent image, which is, like, a better version to
So, yeah, I'll
enhance
make
that.
another performance check.
Not using the blue die.
What? Stella?
The blue
I'm just wondering, like,
you can do that too.
Kevin Rose, like, what is this, like, enhancing the...
What is with me rolling?
Oh my gosh!
2 of the same number when I have advantage.
I don't.
What is happening?
I ruined my
You
whole
guys need new
vacation.
dice? I have new dice.
I mean, it's still a...
Honest, like, look over here. I mean, like, you guys can take as many sets as you want.
It's an 11.
Guys, we need to afford new dice for these guys.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
Yeah, you can take some dice.
I've always wanted those really heavy ones, like the heavy,
the metal
just
ones.
like the weight.
I want
The good ones.
The ones
Okay.
where they only give you.
What the hell are you guys talking about? A squirrel. Okay, anyway.
They made up this
really
whole
into the
So, yeah,
They
that,
made this whole squirrel
outpost
story.
and-
I love you guys.
So,
They love your
that was an
We already
11.
have
that was
an
11.
opening.
So, yeah, you make another gold. You make a
Okay.
little bit more.
Make it eat it.
You're just not hitting the masses. Like, for some
Yeah.
reason, you just can't connect with these guys.
I want to make it.
There's
eat
such a
the
stricter
squirrel.
society than you're used to.
Yeah, and then just like during the night, can I like try to meet people?
Sure.
Cool. What would that be?
General charisma.
General charisma?
No.
Okay. I'm fine. 20.
20. Okay. Yeah, you, Nice little plug. They, Yeah, I would say you do meet a couple. You actually meet like an official or two, and you do become at least decent friends with them, or at least they know your name.
Cool.
To the point, like so. Yeah. Do you? You have one more month, really. So what do you want to do?
Okay. I'm just gonna keep performing because that's what Bast would be doing.
Okay, so make another performance check. So you made. So yeah, pick that. Anybody else have to go?
Magic. I keep rolling the same number, so that was a 15, so I'm fine. But do I get advantage again because I'm using magic still, or no?
No.
Okay, so 15 plus 7, 20.
You finally are able to hit it big with a crowd. In one of your stories, you were able to retell like the retaking of, or the basically the thief, the like a story of the thief. What's his name? Forget it. We're doing that right now. You tell a great story.
Great. Like the story of the heroes of the city.
Thank you. That was the word I was looking for. I couldn't think of it. Damn.
Yeah.
Yes,
Cool.
perfect.
Do I make more gold for being better?
Yeah, I'd say you make. Yeah, you'd make 5 gold off of that. What?
I pour drinks all month for 50 silver.
Part time.
In a beautiful.
It's actually like in the book, performing is like a lot more than most other jobs.
I would call it performance. My drink pouring.
Cool. So I made a couple friends.
All right, make one more roll with disadvantage on the performing check. See if you make
Really?
more
I
gold.
really want to have a drinks pouring competition against Stella.
We'll do that soon. All right, go.
Just to see.
What'd you roll?
4 and a 3.
Yeah. You somehow lose money. No, I'm just teasing you. You make another 50 silver.
So I made friends, right? How many friends?
I'd say, so I'll roll. How many friends did you make? What'd you roll? What was the number?
That one was like that was charisma. That was a 20.
20? 12 friends.
Ooh.
rolled.
Bast is making some
I literally
friends.
rolled friends, making a friends roll. She made 12 friends. Sure. Some of them are guards, some of them are common people, and like a couple officials in there.
Bast. I'm sorry, do you have a notebook where you write down how many friends you have?
Well, you gotta keep track. It's a little black book that I carry around with me. It's how I keep track of everyone that I know, that might owe me a favor, that might be able to help me out with things.
I see.
It's actually pretty useful long term because you meet a lot of people
Yeah.
and then you forget their names.
Oh, that's
Jessie's
smart.
sword.
This sounds like the Gestapo.
What?
You. Dude, these guys are clever.
20.
Gotta watch these guys. Okay, so anybody I miss? Everyone's done everything, right?
Regrettably.
Oh, sorry, man.
Xenos?
How was everybody's like break? It's so good to see
Yeah,
everyone.
you guys meet up every time. Yeah, like get together on your 3rd month. What do you do?
Netheros, how was your time? How was the druids?
Elusive.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, you'd think I'd be better at finding animals and people that talk to animals like I do, but nope.
Like you see, Bast is actually minor illusioning this music.
It's really hard out there for a guy who's ostracized by all of society, and then
Oh my god.
and then when he goes out into the wild to try to find his own people,
I'm gonna clasp his shoulder and say, Netheros,
they avoid him too.
you have found your people.
Oh, we're your people, mate.
Are your people.
We're your people.
Hey, if you have time, come to
No,
the
I
temple.
actually needed that.
I'm gonna give him a little hug if you're okay with that.
You know.
Oh, he's finally let somebody in.
My gosh! You ruined it! You ruined it! Come on! What did you say? You ruined it!
Oh my goodness!
So according to everyone now, I am according to the cast, I am shipped with both Netheros and Threl.
What just happened? I'm so mad. They had a
Oh,
friend
that
moment
is
like
perfect. Wait.
they had a moment. It was like,
Sorry.
Shipped.
For
It's
one,
shipped.
for
By the
I Astro, I'm gonna steal this. For 1 cheer a day, you can help a Netheros in need.
In the
Thank you, Astro.
It's just the dollar.
Hey,
Jay.
listen, guys,
You can help
no
Netheros.
one should sing. Just
The guard,
ever.
a guard saying in the background, just like.
I'm gonna
is-
send my scroll over to like just curl up and like go to sleep on.
It's really tired, and you just pick it up into sleep, and you put it on his
It's a
shoulder,
really
and then it
fat
looks
scroll.
up at Netheros and just it curls deeper into his like fur like coat.
No,
He's so fat, he doesn't want to
Yeah.
move.
I think that's just laziness. I'll take
Try to
it.
pick up the garbage on my lap.
You make a strength check if you want to pick up that guard drake.
I want to put him on my lap.
Oh dang! Ouch.
Brick.
I
Ah!
hope you lose.
What?
I hope you get damaged
6.
from this.
The chair just breaks because that dog guard drake is rather heavy.
That was a dragon.
It's just a dragon dog.
Jen's like 5 gold.
Oh, I miss when you used to be
Just,
my lap.
would you repair that?
Minus 5 gold.
Oh yeah. I've been practicing.
Okay.
by the way, I fixed the ship.
This
oh,
this
there you
chair
go.
gonna take us another
That's
month
impressive.
because.
Wait, did he get paid for that?
Yeah.
Because
For
No,
fixing
it's
the Callista.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
that would have been a
Hell
lot
yeah.
of gold,
I think
right?
that would have been.
After I'll come back to that. After the last day of work, Zurich pats you on the shoulder and thank you. You even repair like the figurehead a little bit.
So sad.
And
Yeah.
Brick!
It's just the music. Yeah.
and he like just gives you a bag of gold and he says goodbye to you guys and he's like, I'll see you guys soon.
I wasn't expecting to get paid, but
Hey,
you know I
No.
appreciate it.
you're gonna have a lot for
You're
me.
not expecting to get so no. I'm not there.
I'll see you later.
Bast, Stella, Snowball, Threl, Xenos, Gameonadon, Game.
Zurich.
What the fuck are you saying?
I'll see you guys soon. And he, you see the Callista pull away. And
Wait!
You see,
Peppermint!
and little girl catches it.
Yes!
You see Dylan and Mackenzie wave to you guys. And you hear, and then Mackenzie's like, bye!
Bye, Mackenzie.
As they're sailing away, like we're all just standing in a line together.
Yeah,
right?
like you're watching them go.
And I'm just like,
Did anybody figure out what Dylan's deal was?
I tried.
I don't know, but this is a really nice dog.
I think he was just.
I'm just looking down at the
I think
ground.
that's where we end.
Hold on.
What a quip.
Dylan's like, bye, Netheros. You know what?
Wow.
Let's end the session there.
Wait, we're talking. Okay,
Do
whatever.
you want to talk? Go
You don't
talk.
get to fight things.
Talk for a little bit. I'll let you talk, please.
I thought we were catching up. Never mind. We're good.
What do you want to? Oh, you are catching up here. Please catch up for a bit, and then we'll end the session.
Oh.
So,
Literally shit.
Netheros, what'd you do?
We just talked about
We just talked about
Oh
that.
shit!
What'd
I was
you
looking
do?
at this dog.
What'd you do?
What'd you do?
I heard you started a little.
I started a kids' fight club.
I helped.
That is the most you thing I've ever heard. What?
Yeah. Okay, maybe it's just like a training class, like Karate 101, whatever. But it was cool. You helped. You all right?
Yeah, you kept me from gambling.
Oh yeah, the arm wrestling. I mean, don't ever bring up the arm wrestling league with her because she's a narc.
Narc.
Huh?
Wait,
What?
you-
Who said you were a narc?
You just did.
Netheros, you think she's
I
a
can
narc?
hear
Make a deception check, please.
Zone of Truth.
Deception. You're casting Zone of Truth.
I'm not I'm wasting Zone of Truth on you.
Yeah. What's your roll deception check?
Wow. 8 minus it's 0.
You couldn't act better than Threl.
Hey!
I broke someone's table really bad. Ha!
Kenny leads in
I
that
paid
side.
for it though.
I believe that.
Yeah, I did. Anyway, what'd you do?
Me?
Mm.
I tried to find gambling spots. That didn't work. And then I, helped clean out some gutters, ate and killed some rats.
You ate rats.
Yeah, like that were.
I thought cats
infesting-
eat rats.
Did they taste good?
They're alright.
Oh, okay.
That is really gross. I mean, nice.
I mean, if they're not poisoned, why waste?
What did you do, Stella?
Oh, I well, as you know, I saw you at the Havens Inn.
Mm-hmm.
I learned a few tricks, how to make a few drinks, learned how to spin some bottles. It was quite
Drinks.
fun. And Netheros helped me build a community garden, and as you see, I made a little friend.
Did you name a drink after Netheros for helping you?
Yes.
Really?
The Netheros.
What was that, Carson?
How big is the
Huh?
How big is the city?
I'm gonna help you. I'm
The
gonna
city
say,
has 6 strongholds. It's about it has 100,000 people in it.
Like, would we've seen each other a lot throughout? Besides,
Yeah, you guys would definitely have seen each other throughout the time, but you like all went to sleep in the same tavern. But you guys definitely went on did your own kind of things. You ran into each other occasionally, but so you are catching up.
I'm gonna help you out with that lie because Bast heard her try to lie and just went, "Oof,"
Go for it.
and goes, yeah, she actually, she calls it the rugged wing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's messed up.
The rugged wing.
That's the drink you named after me.
Yeah.
Oh, after my wings.
Probably makes you so drunk you can't fly.
Oh.
Well, I couldn't fly.
Ulysses comes up
Way to
actually,
bring
and
that
at just some point it's like, oh. Huh.
Well, can you make me one?
Yeah. What the hell? That's what I'll make. Make us all.
It's
Absolutely.
Once we get it, yeah. Once we get
it's
Absolutely.
pretty good.
Yes. Oh, you know what I also did? That I didn't talk about with you. There's a pond in the middle of the area, and I used my ring of water walking. And every time I walked back and forth from the Haven's Inn to the other side of town, there's this great merchant. I would just walk right across the water. It was a lot of fun. You guys should try this sometime.
You should
Hold
try
on.
it. You should
So
try it.
wait, we walk on land, and then you just walk on water. What's the difference?
I think. How do you not see the?
I mean, like, woo! You walked across water, and we just.
What?
Have you ever tried walking across water?
I can walk on water.
Oh, great.
Not now, but maybe later.
Noted.
I'm not trying to take
Sorry
it
I
away.
wasted your time telling you my story about the water walking.
Bast casts
Oh.
silent image to make an illusion of Xenos just like face palming himself.
Yeah.
The entire time this conversation is happening. It's just Xenos going like, oh.
Anything else you guys want to
Xenos
talk
is-
about?
I cleaned up the temple of Pelor.
Oh, that's where you've been this whole time then, huh?
I've been stuck there for a
That'd be
while.
cool.
Not stuck. I've been busy.
They actually gave you they gave you full plate armor, like modern,
Full plate. Okay.
like modern plate armor. It's
Not
plus
sneaking
1.
anywhere with that.
Yeah.
And then you give your.
Thank you.
Does he give his leftover armor to Gameonadon? Fake Gameonadon.
No, they actually, if you choose, you can. They asked if you would donate your armor.
My Nadarian
It's
one.
because the Daring Kingdom, because it's old, basically old Pelor armor.
Old Pelor armor. Oof.
But donating to the Temple of Pelor.
Donate to the Temple of Pelor.
Okay, then Threl would obviously say yes. Oh, but can I keep one thing though?
What?
The shoulder pad.
Sure.
Just like the samurai vibe to it.
They attach it for you. They out of respect for your old homeland. Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's what they do. So you have a +1. So you have +1 plate armor now.
Cool.
Good job.
Wow.
And let's see, I've been cleaning that up. Got some help from Lathander. If you guys didn't know, Pelor and Lathander, they're related brothers. So they helped me out. We're training Pelor people, Pelor acolytes. So instead of Pelor being frowned upon as a dying religion, it's now could be viewed for help, which is what I was trying to do.
Ulysses says, "Good on you, Threl."
Wow.
I'm so tired.
Oh, that's awesome. I made some friends.
Did you? We were there. We watched your show.
Yeah.
Quite-
Oh, you guys came.
It was quite all right.
I didn't know I was in the woods.
It's like you handed out cards to come to their like. I got a show. I got a show next week,
Got a
guys.
show coming out there,
Got a
guys.
show.
We gotta come.
Can you come, guys?
I think
make it
I
up-
finally nailed the
Yeah.
somber
Yeah, yeah.
notes. You know?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I make it up
totally.
on the spot, guys. It's
Yeah,
great.
It's great. It's
was
great.
Welcome to the Improv Club, where you never think.
Hey, the last one was a 25.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Alright,
I only
so-
got the 10 one. Okay, good. That
Ulysses,
was amazing.
Ulysses at the table. It's like, well, you guys had quite a few months.
Still
a few
slapping my
months.
face or what?
That we did, yeah. Yeah, you're still there slapping your face for like the next 10 minutes.
I have no idea.
How much armor class did they get me? Just one up?
You basically go
you
up
didn't
1 in
see
your
it?
armor class.
Wait, can I see it? Or am I just
It's an
doing it
illusion.
for
You can,
everyone?
if you turn around, you can see it.
Because
It's
you
just-
have +1 plate armor.
I got 19.
So the Xenos slapping his forehead is just right behind him.
No, he never noticed it. Actually, make a perception check.
Oh, it's like
It's like standing behind you, so
I'm like
everyone
slapping my
else
head 'cause
can
I thought
see
you
it.
made me do it.
Oh, I thought I thought.
Yeah, I thought you
No,
made
no,
me
no,
do it,
no,
so
no.
I'm sitting here like
No, it's just a version of you slapping your forehead as you talk.
14
I guess my
minus
spellcasting.
2.
What's your
My
you gotta roll-
spellcasting
Perception?
is.
What's your sleight of hand? Just roll a sleight of hand check, actually.
Okay, it wouldn't.
Wouldn't it be like the
My
a
spellcasting
saving throw
modifier?
for the
No,
spellcasting?
Okay.
it's sleight of hand. Because there are things that like silence or like quiet or do like stealth stuff or like that kind of thing. So
There's literally a.
He's not even close.
So everyone can see it.
Everyone else can see it. It's just right behind you.
even the guards are like,
Whoa.
I had a pretty good vacation.
Nice one.
I just thought about something.
I got some new digs. I repaired a temple. Wow. I'm down.
You
I was
just
in
said
the
that.
woods for a month.
But you would like that, right?
Yeah, I would love that, but I also would have run out of booze at some point.
Oh yeah.
So,
Oh shit.
I can fix that for you.
Time to make a drink illegal.
The broken wing drink, whatever that.
I'm just
thing
thinking
is.
there might be
The
some.
rugged way.
Rugged wing. So right.
on your last day in the forest then, you've been quiet for a long time. You just hear in the back of your mind, you can't hide forever.
Yeah. It's time to go.
So Ulysses is like, on the house, whatever you want.
Ooh. I want to see him try something.
What?
I'm gonna get a shot glass, pour a little dragon blood in it because I've never seen him try it. I'm gonna slide it over. Try
Dragon
this.
breath.
Dragon blood. Excuse me.
What did I say having last time?
Dragon breath.
Oh,
Dragon breath or
basically I puked magma.
You
But
did.
because you failed your
Wasn't it?
concept.
It was dragon's
it's
breath.
breath,
though.
right?
Dragon blood. It was dragon blood.
Dragon blood is a drink.
I thought dragon's breath was a drink too.
No, I messed
That's
up. It's
just
dragon
thing.
blood.
Dragon blood?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like a cocktail. He makes it.
I made that drink illegal.
Well, I ain't gonna drink it, so.
Shoot it back, and you gotta make a con save with disadvantage on doing this.
Oh.
Because you're not a dragon.
No. Yes.
Wait, but he's
Yeah.
impervious to fire, right?
I know. Well, I know. That's gonna see.
Fire resistant.
Dragon blood is a concoction of 3 different unknown alcohols, and it makes you, if you have the ability, makes you spew magma.
Oh, and if you don't,
I'm
you
gonna
just
say
throw up.
Netheros.
12.
No, hold on. I'm gonna. If anyone can hold on to that liquor, it's you, man. Take a D8 inspiration.
Oh,
Oh come on! I want to see this happen.
Can I have one?
Sure.
13. My rolls have been fantastic.
You feel like the worst acid reflex of your life. Even you, Mr. Tiefling, have never felt burning this bad before. You don't even know what the sensation is.
Is this what being on fire feels like?
Yes.
Can I make him a drink and be like super fancy about it? Can I?
Sure.
You want
make
to
a
help a
performance
drink with another drink?
check.
Yes, that's how that works.
You don't.
Is
You
it?
don't throw up magma.
You keep going.
It feels
until
like you
gets
want
better.
to.
I'm gonna do a
Do you want?
performance
Do you want?
check.
Do you want some Xenos?
Everclear.
Oh, should
No.
I in?
Worse.
No, I have a flask of
21
it.
on performance.
So you make the best cocktail.
Let's see
you've
what she
ever
makes
made.
first.
Oh!
Whoa!
Stella, that's
God.
the best I've seen you do all month. That's amazing.
I've never seen this before in my life.
You're better at that than you are literally anything else.
Especially shooting your arrow. Wow, that was named
I
after you.
meant that as a compliment.
Oh my
Because you're so good at this. Thank you.
Any idea who Netheros' parents are? We've talked about it before.
We have.
You have to.
We have done. I think
Assholes
you
in the
and
world.
I are the most mysterious with our stuff.
Well, you guys don't technically know how old. Yeah, you are, but I would say you don't know how old Threl is. You don't know all. You didn't hear any of that.
Yeah, I guess no one was here for that, huh?
No.
Nobody was. Only.
Oh, but they could watch it again.
No,
The
no, no.
stories.
You guys.
You guys as
literally-
characters.
Your characters.
I don't know a thing.
No, you guys
Didn't we
all
sit
know
around?
my
A, yeah, we
backstory.
sat around the
Yeah.
table.
Right, right, right.
Yeah.
But there's some details like
There's a lot missing.
there's some things
from
you guys
Bast.
don't know about each other for
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
Absolutely.
There's some things back there. So did you drink it too?
I didn't hand it to you. Do you want some?
Yeah.
All right. Grab a flask, pour it.
All right. So
Or a
you're
shot.
gonna roll a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage.
Good luck.
Well, fucked already. Oh, 8.
8.
8 plus 3.
You're gonna take
11.
You take 5 fire damage.
Oh!
As you literally spew magma on the table.
All right.
I'm gonna message Threl and be like, pretend to pour me one. Hey, Threl, can I get one too?
Gotcha. And I'm gonna like just slide.
You need a
Minor illusion.
Minor illusion.
You can make a deception check.
Oh, deception?
He's helping.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Deception
Okay,
check.
I can get this. 16.
Okay, yeah, you do it.
There's an earthquake.
Great.
Slider.
I'm gonna take the.
It's
I'm gonna
coffee.
hold the empty glass and just got minor illusion the
Yeah,
drink
yeah.
and then just
Make a sleight of hand check. I'll give you advantage.
I put my dice away. But
Why?
Because I thought we were done.
No!
Do
We
you
have
want this- wait, do
26
you want this
people
dice?
here still.
Really?
Yeah,
Do you need
we
this
had
dice?
30 or
No, I'm
something ago. There's no reason.
Sleight of hand.
Yeah.
23.
You do it, yeah, no problem.
I don't see why everyone's making such a hissy about this. It's
Nice one, Bast.
pretty good though, right?
Proud of you.
Yeah.
Yes. Spicy. I like it. Just a match. Just a
Yeah, it's just got it's like a hint of Tabasco in there.
You're
You
still
just-
like,
Yeah.
you still,
Oh, do you mind if I?
Xenos, you still
Oh
have,
yeah, you should totally have some.
you still are vomiting magma.
Hint.
Let it off. I'm gonna.
Bullshit.
I'm gonna like. I'm gonna.
Xenos, I can't help it if you can't hold your liquor.
Minor illusion. This.
Hey, that was a 23 sleight of hand. I dare you to beat that with
Okay,
your
I'm
minus
gonna
2
try-
perception.
I'm just gonna like pat down.
You're a real man.
The magma. It's like the fire.
Sure, sure. Oh yeah, it's actually catching fire on the table, and some guards are actually getting a little nervous that there's magma on the table.
Patting it
also.
down.
Ow!
Did you want some? Did you say you want some, Stella?
I was just.
You know you said you
No,
wanted.
I'm good.
You're,
Okay.
You're an interesting bunch.
I'll literally just be.
Do you want some
magma?
I'm good, thank you.
Feels like my insides are on fire.
Do it, Stella.
Ulysses.
What's that?
Someone said do it.
Do it?
Do it.
Do it. Do it. Do what? What are you talking about?
Stella, here you go.
Hey, oh, somebody gave it.
Yeah, drink it up. End up like the rest of us.
So,
Yeah, like everyone.
Can I roll sleight of hand to like
hey,
dump it out?
just so you know, I did see your donation, so the squirrel gets advantage on something in the future. You just gotta remember that. And I have disadvantage, but I haven't rolled in a while.
You haven't rolled like
Well,
at
you
all
rolled
today.
the damage on the fire.
But that's not
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm.
All right, so I guess they're wanting everyone to take a shot of fire.
Oh yeah, they want
Fire
Snowball
giant
now
one.
too.
Can I roll sleight
Snowball's
of
a
hand to
lightweight,
like
too.
toss it?
Yeah, okay,
before
great.
I
Yeah,
get-
so you're gonna make sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Perception check.
Alright. 14.
I see it happen.
Okay, you see it happen.
I want
What
to
do you
roll
do?
perception too.
What's your passive perception? 'Cause you're
I
vomiting.
have 1. And I'm.
No, that's impossible.
No, it's 11. It's 11.
Okay, so you don't see it.
I have 11.
Passive
Oh, no,
perception
you're right.
is what you
Fireball
determine.
cat.
What?
Oh no, I do have
Yeah,
1.
fireball
Oh, passive.
cat.
Fireball cat.
Fine, Snowball tries
Can
it.
I, as I see her trying to like toss it over her shoulder, can I be like, oh, Stella, you're missing your mouth?
It just goes back and it burns like the ground below you.
Wouldn't
And
be
all
the
you
first
guys
thing
turn
she
around
missed.
and like see it. Even the guards are like,
Stella, are you okay? Have you had too much to drink? Are you drinking on the job? You might want to.
Yeah, you should really.
I'm just sitting here drinking the drink and mending.
The flask is just like,
your
Would you like
flask is like half empty at this point.
Sure.
I want to like
Awesome.
sleight of hand like steal
Peop-
something.
People are
from you.
from him. What are you stealing?
I don't know. What do you have?
The drink is
Try.
I want
I
to like.
think it's.
You gotta tell me
It's
something.
a Constitution.
I want to like untune
Yeah.
his instrument.
Stella, let me get you another one.
Ooh, I'll make you make a sleight of hand check.
Perception.
Oh, that
Nine.
means disadvantage
Oh,
on.
that doesn't beat my passive.
Then you see it. You see her reaching for your violin.
Stella, would you kindly leave the bar now?
I just wanted to play.
No.
it.
He just cast suggestion on you.
Oh, dude.
Every time you hear "Would you kindly," it is a suggestion spell.
Oh, that's
So you gotta make
You can roll a wisdom
you gotta
save.
make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. What's that? How do I?
It's +2.
Are you sure?
Where's Kevin the mustache? Oh.
10.
It's not. Didn't guess it.
Fine. You're just like, I'm kind of tired. Guys, it's been fun. I'll see you all in the morning.
Or just
Wait,
like
we li-
out of nowhere. You know what? I'm gonna leave. You're like,
Yeah.
We sleep. Your bed's here
kinda
though.
rude.
I know she walks back to her bedroom.
Oh, okay.
No, she leaves. She goes outside.
Like,
She
wait,
just
your
leaves.
bed. Where you go?
doesn't say
Okay.
anything.
I took the squirrel.
Okay.
I'm out.
I'm sliding over to Snowball.
I was really.
Wait,
Alright.
Untune my guitar.
I was really weird.
Ulysses.
She tried to
Throw me under the
untune
bus?
my fiddle.
Oh, is that why she left?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
She
yeah.
just
What-
couldn't
what
handle
Jack?
it.
You made her leave.
She was just being polite.
I'm pretty sure that was a
Dude,
quite
we have
acceptable
27
thing.
people here. This is freaking
If I had
awesome.
done
Thank
that,
you, guys.
and you know exactly why I tried
I'll
to do that.
I'll break my concentration and you can come back inside.
I just realized our bedrooms are in here. It's so strange.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Wait,
Why
I thought she left.
I broke
Oh,
the
okay,
concentration
okay,
so
okay.
she can do it.
That was really weird.
I just
Just kind of stood outside like.
anybody want a drink?
We just had some.
Yeah.
I'm
well,
throwing
I
up
have
You have
magnet.
to take yours.
Right
Take
now.
yours. Constitution saving throw. Disadvantage.
Disadvantage 14,
Yeah.
19. So 14 plus 2.
Oh, 16.
Nice.
You feel it you feel like gross feeling in your stomach. Oh yeah, whoever failed also is drunk. But yeah,
Boy.
but you are fine. It just doesn't feel good.
Yeah.
You know, after a while, it doesn't feel that bad. Feels
So
like-
Netheros is drunk. You're drunk.
Feels
Wait, what
like
did I have to get under?
everything that you
If you
had
know
inside
15.
of you is just
Oh,
gone.
yeah, I'm
Oh no, my jacket
Wait,
is
can
on
you make me
fire.
a drink, Stella?
Sure.
Oh, Stella, make
Hey,
me a drink so I don't
Can you
feel
put?
sick.
Can you?
You
Can
want
you
to
cast
rub
minor
your
illusion and put a mustache on somebody?
Okay, yeah, sure. So I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion
Very
And-
smart.
and
but-
put Kevin on on vomiting Xenos.
Give a mustache.
What? No, it's yeah. Let me give
Kevin.
give him a mustache.
This is
Where did
right.
Where'd he go?
Didn't you-
Oh, I put them under here.
You don't have to roll this.
Do you want
It's
Kevin? Because
nice.
Kevin's been warned.
Fuck it.
Okay.
It's all sweaty. It's all
You
You, need to buy, you realize like
I know,
no,
I need
no,
to
no,
buy,
you
like,
realize
mustaches.
you realize like
We should
someone
try.
will probably send us some random mustache set.
Oh, like a real one?
Something
Oh, wow,
you
this-
just made
this
that
thing
an
is-
unintentional
Do
thing.
you want
You know
another
that, right?
You want another one? Oh my god, it looks so good.
That looks great!
Hey. Have you have any more magma?
I'm saving it for a special. You might want to. Okay, it's okay. Let it all out.
Oh, it's okay.
No,
The
no.
burn is good.
Yeah, just do. Oh,
Oh,
I bet
yeah.
it does.
Why are you looking at my mouth?
I wasn't. I was
Oh, it's the magma.
Yeah, it's the magma drilling from your lips. Does that burn?
Hey.
What you looking at?
I just take out my focus and I'm like clutching it and just trying to cast wind on you. You just be different.
I'm not gonna lie, that gonna feel kind of weird.
Yeah.
Feels weird.
Jeez.
What are you doing to me?
Watch the.
Okay.
You think it might fall off?
So,
What thing?
Nothing.
you guys go to bed. You rest up the next day. It's the end of the 3-month period, and Ulysses meets you guys. And just says, "Well, I'm actually gonna be off for a little while, so I'll see you if you need." Thank you. Be back in I'll be back in a month. So, if you guys need anything, you can talk to Yip, or you can talk to Corn if you need to get a hold of me. So he'll be around.
Great.
So what now?
Are we sleeping or are we waking up?
No, this is the next day. So you're,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh my god. My head is on fire.
I could cure that.
Are you going to? Oh god.
You might need to deal with it.
What happened last night?
Do I share a room with Xenos?
We all share a room.
No,
Do we
you
all
guys
share
have
one?
your own rooms.
Oh,
We all have our own rooms.
And I slept outside.
Yeah.
Why would you need to?
Hmm?
There's no roof.
Oh, there's no roof.
You could probably like put a little garden up there too. Just like a little one.
A little garden?
Like a roof garden on the roof.
Like
No. You.
There's no roof. He said.
We're in
It's
the
like
bar.
essentially like the.
Oh, there is no roof
basically
at
all the rooms like have like sliders that like go in like rains, but you guys can always see like the stars. And the
Oh, that's
clouds.
super cool.
Great.
So,
Yeah.
Ulysses.
what if there's like plants in your room? Like on
You.
I would druid craft
Yeah.
them for sure.
So you drew craft a little by your bed table one day. You wake up a little groggy and you see this like dead flower on the side of your bed, and you just. And it springs back up.
I want to come out to meet Ulysses in just my skivvies.
Aren't you just wearing skivvies all the time?
No,
Anyway?
like legit.
They're just like
Just
legit,
a mustache and
and, like,
skivvies.
Oh, so you're not even wearing your jorts?
No jorts, no boots.
So
nothing.
essentially a thong.
My hair's on there. Yeah. Oh yeah. Sweet.
Good morning, Z.
It's a jock strap.
Yes, that's all it is a.
Where's the
freaking-
buyer?
Xenos.
Hmm.
It's like to look for you.
Oh.
Did you not hear what I said about like getting clothes for this kind of town?
Yeah.
For the 3 months.
I fell asleep. I don't even remember what happened last
For
night.
3 months.
For 3 months. No. It was just last night. I had clothes on. Did somebody take my clothes off?
Xenos, I like you, but buy some clothes. Don't step outside. You'll probably be arrested.
Oh, okay.
If he hasn't for the past 3 months.
No, like he's had a jagged, like arm.
Oh, don't step outside in that. Yeah.
In this. Fast.
Jesus, put some pants on.
Who's that?
That's me. Seeing him.
This is what he was talking about. I know.
I'm gonna minor lose some jorts on you, but can't handle this.
They fit perfect. So, guys, Ulysses, before he says goodbye, it'll be a funeral tomorrow. Or not a funeral, more of a memorial service.
For the prince.
For the prince, yes. Yip will actually be your contact, and he should have a couple of things for you to do if you're interested.
Where are you going?
I have to go back to Duskrose.
For?
My wife.
Oh, you're married.
Yes.
Good
You
Mary.
said that.
I said that a few times.
Which district?
Yeah, you gave me a cloak.
I live outside the city,
The cloak
actually.
of
I live on a farm.
eyes.
I would like to visit that.
Yeah, come on by sometime. You're all welcome. Just
Do you have to go back to
if
district?
you go to Duskrose, just make sure you either kill Sasha or avoid him at all costs. But yeah, I'd recommend avoiding him for a while.
Kill Sasha or avoid him? I think there's only one answer there.
Yeah, avoid him. You're right. Let's not avoid him.
Just whatever you do, just I mean, I shouldn't have to say this, but whatever you do, if you mention the apostles in any way, shape, or form, we don't know you.
I would, yeah. That's a given, right?
What
You
is
will
that?
never see me, Corin, or Yip again.
What?
If
Ever?
you mention the
Oh.
apostles, you will never see
Mention
us.
what?
Mention who?
Mention what?
Who's that?
Good.
No, really.
Don't worry about it, Xenos.
Oh, okay. I don't run anything.
Yip's. So he leaves. You guys wave goodbye. He goes away. He goes into a teleportation circle, in the center, like toward the center of town, where there's actually like a building. Same kind of deal, where it's like no magic in the inside, and surrounded by a bunch of Menok guards. Menok guards are very still. They don't move when they're in a position.
Kind of like the Queen's Guard.
Pretty similar. So I'll see y'all again.
Nice to see you, Ulysses.
Stay
Good
safe.
to see you.
Have a good one.
So Yip comes up to you guys and is like, well, looks like it's just us now. So, I have a few things for you to do. And that is where we're going to end the session tonight.
Awesome!
Yay.
Well, guys, great job, everyone. That was fun.
That was really fun.
I love that. I love that episode.
Thank you, everybody,
Yes.
for subscribing
Yeah, we
and
have some
watching
great-
and
Yes.
following and
Yes.
commenting and making it such a fun, interactive
And donating.
for
Thank
us
you,
to
Kevin's
do
kind of
and
painful.
Hey, guys.
storytelling.
Yeah, here, hey guys, we're actually going to show you something from last week because I think Epic Forge
want
definitely deserves this.
Yes, she does.
Oh.
So this, well, can you show the dragon too? This was from, this is from Epic Forge. It was 3D printed. It was hand painted by EpicForge.com. Please go check them out. The dragon over there was by Green Tower Games in, well, Santa Clarita, California. They're super helpful. Thank you so much.
Good look at this. That's awesome.
So, not 3D printed. Sorry, I'm wrong. Sorry, Epic Forge, not 3D printed, but it looks amazing. There's some great detail.
Wait, that wasn't 3D printed?
No.
How did that happen?
Please explain to me sometime soon.
It was made by Epic Forge, and that's all.
Epic
that
Forge is
matters.
all you need to know.
Look at the
Custom
detail.
made.
So go check out
That's-
Epic Forge. They
Hey, look
have-
at all
Yeah,
that.
check out Epic Forge.
Handcrafted, girl.
Wow.
Tell them what they've
Wow.
won.
Handcrafted by Epic
Handcrafted
Forge.
boats by Epic Forge.
And
They have
shall
other
we
custom
mention
orders.
hand-tripped candles.
Cantrip
It
candles.
was forged.
Cantrip candles for
Caleb,
Cantrip
I'm giving
beans.
you advantage. I don't know what that means, but I give you
Epic
inspiration.
Forge. They forged this.
They
Epic Forge forged it.
Yep.
Also, check out Cantrip
Forge.
Candles.
Cantrip candles, guys, go check them out. Next week we shall have some on here, and we shall be testing them out. I tried the sample pack a while ago. I liked it a lot, so I can't wait to use it. Hopefully, we are in a setting where it fits. But
Also, if you go to their website and put in,
the Merry Mercs.
thank you, you get 10% off.
Yep.
So go get that 10%.
They got a little anchor.
You save that, you spend that on yourself. You know, you spend that on some gum.
Spend that on
You
some
spend
peppermints.
that on some
Yeah.
Peppermint,
Peppermint.
84 peppermints.
And
84
now
peppermints.
83.
And you can get 5 Tootsie Rolls for the price of one if you save that now. So,
Can't do candles, bro. You can't do needs.
Thank you guys. Thank you all new followers. Thank you.
Thank you so
subscribers.
much. Thank you for our subscribers. This was our
we
first
did. We got
week.
7 of them.
This was also our first week being able to have stuff.
Yeah.
So thanks
Yes.
so much for subscribing.
We are definitely going to try and pump some more stuff out for
Yes.
you guys.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, and we're definitely going to be focusing on it'll never be just be one person. I'm not going to do the solo thing. Without these guys, I'm not really. This isn't really the show, so I can't do this without them. So thank you, players. Thank you, subscribers. Thank you, donators. Oh wait,
Dramatic music for effect.
wait. Oh, and new follower.
Hey!
We are actually 9 away from
our
200.
Let's go.
Wow,
Come on,
that's
boys and
fast.
girls.
You haven't followed? Follow now.
Also, if you have ideas for, what is it?
What?
Emotes?
Oh yes, please.
Oh.
Emails. We want to
Tweet
get those
them.
out for
Tweet them
subscribers.
at
Tweet
the
them to
Merry
Merry Mercenaries, to myself, Shoemaker at Shoemaker Cole.
Obviously,
Kevin. Yes.
Yeah.
Kevin, I think
All
will
of
have to
that.
be.
Kevin, okay, so here's what
I
I'm
love
thinking for a
tweets.
Kevin emote. It's a
that?
mustache that dances.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It's got,
I
like,
don't know if
little
you can
arms and
I don't
legs.
know how to animate them,
Maybe
but
Like
like-
all
Oh.
our faces shift.
I don't think you can. Kevin emote. Yes, I think we need a Kevin.
Right,
Someone-
now,
and-
right now, with this amount of subs, we'll have 2.
Oh,
Two.
sweet.
Hey, yo,
Great, so
someone
the
draw
subscribers will get the
that
emote.
interaction.
What?
Someone draw that interaction with Xenos and
Which interaction? There's like 20.
No,
so-
one
Oh,
with
with the
Oh, with him and the.
yeah,
the magic dude.
with the magic.
Oh god,
Yeah.
yeah,
Magic
that would
item
be
and
great.
the broken table.
Matt
Also, if you tweet out at us, tweet out the Merry Mercenary at our Twitter
Hashtag
page,
Mercenaries. Yes.
at our Twitch page, and we'll try to get everybody who does that out as a character.
Right, I'm gonna
Right?
try and make as many NPCs. I tweeted out tonight. I wanted some Menok guard names. We'll still do that. So if you retweet throughout the week, a new follower. Sweet.
JJ Max.
Thank you, JJ Max. Mama Shoemaker emote. Yep, I think that needs. That's so good.
Oh, whatever.
Mama Shoemaker. Hey, all right, we got another one.
My goodness.
No, let's use that goal tonight, right now.
Guys, let's get to 200 tonight.
200 right now.
Hey, thank you so much to everybody again.
One
Hey,
minute.
Yeah, see, it's happening.
wow, hey, guys, we're getting
Let's
really
go.
close. Let's see how many followers we can get off that number.
Come on.
Oh man.
Come
guys.
on, come on.
Roll
hit
for
200 before.
followers.
30 viewers.
Natural
guys?
one.
Why do you have 30 viewers?
30
Guys,
viewers.
thanks so much for staying
Guys,
with
this is
us.
a lot of fun.
We're number
Let's
2
go.
on D&D.
What?
Really?
Number 2, yeah.
Yeah.
No way!
Number 2. What?
We're killing that game, boy.
We're
number 2. We're number 2. We're number 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. So guys, well, hey, we'll just. You guys want to hang out for a bit and just
Actually,
like,
I
talk?
have the We're Number 2 thing. So I actually saw this thing. So
Second
apparently
session in one night.
Nat Geo Wild does this whole Weird Number 2 thing for Shark Fest.
Yeah.
Because Discovery has Shark Week, and so Nat Geo Wild does Shark Fest, and they have this whole commercial campaign that like we're number 2. And just all these things are
Oh,
number
that's
2.
funny.
That's
That's
good.
so
We
funny.
can take that and like just add.
Actually, hey
all
guys,
Right.
if you have, well,
For
let's
the
take
second
like,
we get Shark
let's take like 5 minutes. If you guys have any questions, please, like, just shoot us up right now.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, what up?
don't ask anything that's too
Too
revealing.
specific for story,
to
but yeah, please
certain
ask some
characters.
questions really quick, and we'll try and answer best we can for like the next 5-10
Let me
minutes.
get on that
documentary
Twitch.
about
Yeah,
fat people.
answer, please.
Is this
Yes.
questions about like our
Questions about characters, about us, anything you guys would like.
Us,
Absolutely. Let's
characters.
we can keep it going for a little while. Why not?
Nat Geo
Not fun.
documentary about cat people.
Yeah.
There probably is, but they're called furries.
Baby Shark.
Oh,
Thank
that's a
you.
little.
Thank you for clipping us.
Tabaxi
Dits.
aren't cat people.
How long has the
They're-
group
they
been
don't like
going?
that.
Okay,
They clip
so
us.
That's a good question.
that's a good question. So
You can
here's what
clip
happened.
us.
I learned about Dungeons and Dragons last year. Not kidding. I watched probably all of. So who's the better brother, Cole or Carson?
What? Wait, there's one that you don't know about.
There's three. We have 2 other brothers, but
It's actually Carson.
Carson.
Crush.
So sorry, let me answer the question really quick. The first question we have: how long has the group been going? So we have. So I learned about it last year. We did this in August. We started the group in August after I moved back here to California. And it was originally Angelica, Joey, and Donovan on the first night, and
That was fun.
that was a lot of fun. So then and then throughout the time, Carson eventually joined us next, and then Jessie like a couple days after, or a couple sessions after. Then, sorry.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
just
sorry.
saying,
And then Jay and 80 Fitz and Andrew wasn't here tonight, unfortunately, but they joined at the same time. Yes! That's you.
You haven't followed us yet.
Followed me!
I just started this Twitch account the other day. It was
You suck.
Son of a! I was
Ooh.
trying to be inconspicuous about this shit.
Hang on, wait. So a total of a few months, really. That's really it. We've
It's
only
been
this
like-
is-
It's since August.
since
Yeah.
August, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Been
like
5 months.
we have a
Yeah,
little
5
bit of
months,
an
but-
on and off
I have a whole-
briefly,
Yeah.
but I think it's actually we're at like almost 20 sessions now.
Well, let's see.
13,
So
14.
9. Actually, yeah. This is our technically our 20th
Oh.
session together.
Wow.
19, yeah.
So
Well-
this is my first time dungeon mastering. This is all their first time playing, except Donovan.
I've had like one. I had
played
like 5
for
sessions.
Oh,
Before,
that's right.
yeah.
You were on saving throw.
I had a
Whatever.
few sessions with you.
You and I had 2 sessions before. I had no idea what I was doing.
It was still fun.
Yeah.
Hold on, we got some.
I was
other
in the back
questions.
seat.
So,
Mom.
Yeah, we have
so we'll
some
answer a couple
others.
more questions here. So next was,
Who felt nervous about D&D for the first time?
Oh, I did.
I did.
100%.
Definitely.
well, we have 2 non-actors here. So,
Yeah.
and they've done a great job so far. I gotta say, you guys have kept up great.
Stella's character has evolved.
Sarah's got.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
All right,
it.
so that answers
Yeah.
another question really quick here. So,
Yeah.
group question, what has been your favorite RP moment? Well, that could technically be one of them, because there was a moment in the pre-stream when...
Oh yeah. Yep.
When on her first night, Stella's first night, they went into this drug lord's dungeon, which was it's called the Crystal Dungeon. It's a running joke in our game, and it was a disaster because not disaster. They spent 45 minutes on one puzzle. My bad. The thing they got
Also
it eventually.
ours.
Before Carson joined us.
Yeah, that was the session before.
He
But-
did it. He tested on me.
So
It took
to
me 5
answer
minutes.
the question,
Well, because he gave you the
Stella
critical
gave you the
piece.
clue.
Right.
they finally made it into the drug lord's hideout in the back, and Stella freaking whips out her bow and is about to shoot her, and almost shot this lady like dying in a bed.
She was a drug lord.
Right, but she
hostile.
was like,
Like, she was
addicted to
hostile.
her own drug and like felt sorry and let her slaves go. Like she was like penitent.
Okay, I've
You missed,
evolved
thankfully.
since then.
Oh, you shot at her.
You-
did,
yeah,
you
she-
did.
Well, we all make
No,
mistakes.
she didn't because
And he didn't.
No,
She
no,
pulled
we-
it out, and then we all
Sasha stopped her.
Sasha stopped her last second. Yeah.
Yeah, what about
another-
everybody else? What's
What's
everyone
your favorite
else's?
RP moment? I have a different one, but I just wanted to bring that one up.
What's,
I liked
favorite-
my intro. I liked the first coming in. That was a lot of fun.
That was really.
Could I have a okay? So, Baby Shark, we'll answer that question just 1 second about the description of Xenos.
Everyone counts.
Yeah, I think my favorite role-playing session was probably the competition from a couple of weeks ago.
That was so
Because it was
fun.
so much fun, and it was just like a great it was like combat in D&D, but without any serious motives
Yeah,
at
like
all.
there's-
Yeah.
Which
It was
competition?
No, change me.
the archery competition.
yeah.
Oh,
I'm
that
sorry.
was
I realize
so
how sad
funny.
it is.
I know.
Yes, please.
Yeah,
A
let's
word.
like put something more upbeat on.
You know,
Let's play. Okay. Oh, and thank you to Zach Heidi.
Oh
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
Zach Heidi.
Zach is awesome.
He does a lot of our
This.
original music, and
Amazing.
This is one.
Yeah.
He's great.
all right.
to
Sorry.
work
So,
Yeah, so the
contest.
competition
What
and
about you?
tonight, honestly, tonight was
That
great.
was
Remember the
great.
cheese
Tonight
roll?
was fun.
The cheese roll! Oh man.
So,
That
there
was
was
also
Oh,
pretty
were you not there?
She wasn't there.
she wasn't
that-
there.
Oh, every time we do something like
wait,
fun content.
there's actually something on there. Okay, so there's actually something on that episode, but
I really liked when Netheros took the T-Rex.
I was gonna. That's my
That
favorite.
was-
Yeah.
I
That's my
thought that
favorite.
was
And when you were
I frustrated Cole so much.
when you were playing the what
The
is it
French
again?
horn?
The French horn
Oh
with the
my
T-Rex
God.
just
okay.
Ju-
If
like,
there's
jazzing
any
behind
drawing
you.
that I want the drawing of the frickin' tiefling guiding a T-Rex through the desert alone, playing a French horn.
By the way,
horn.
nobody else in the
Bum,
party knows that I have a French
Yeah.
horn or that I play at the French horn.
Okay.
Still, right?
It's just
Nobody
by
knows.
yourself.
Okay, so
Oh,
let's keep going.
I think another one was when I gave Spec the ball of string and
Oh.
he finally
I love
accepted it because Spec was just the best.
Spec was
Before this is the first time we streamed. That was the funny thing. I just like, I saved Spec from Sasha. I had no idea it would bring this much of a storyline.
Yeah.
I
Which
had
part?
no clue it would just
Yeah.
like
yeah.
bring this whole other thing to it.
We literally, I didn't plan for that, and then he basically said, "I want to save the kid." I'm like, I'm totally down for that. And then I realized, oh no, they're stuck with a kid.
Yeah.
I didn't think
So,
it through. I'm like,
no,
oh.
you saved a slave
No,
kid,
no,
and
no,
honestly,
no.
it definitely got you
Yeah.
some reputation with some people for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, they look good. Because literally, all you guys had done is work for a freaking mafia boss before that.
Yeah.
That's all you done. So the cheese
look
roll, to
good.
answer that question really quick, it was a contest I made up. It was a during like a carnival, a festival, a celebration
great.
of Dusk Rose, like the city, this metropolis that we haven't been back to in a while.
That's me.
The Let's see here. How did they snag Steve from?
Is that me? I assume that's me.
Or is it no? It's Carson.
No.
Carson?
Steve.
Oh,
yeah.
it's totally Carson.
It's totally Carson. He does look like Steve.
I was thinking like,
3 puffs of the Farrah Fawcett spray.
Absolutely. That's the way to go.
That's
Oh, no, we
funny.
love
plus
Steve.
three.
we love Steve.
No. We don't like Steve. We like Steve.
we like
we
Steve.
don't like.
Love
we
Steve.
We don't love Steve.
Okay, so
It's this.
What else?
wait, no, hold on.
Anybody
let's
else have a favorite moment?
favorite
I did it.
RP mode. Let's do those really quick.
Oh.
Those rolls
Basically,
great.
whenever Joey just comes, like there was that one night
Dude,
where Joey just had
the
like
bar.
back
The
to
arm
back to
wrestling
back, where I was
contest.
just like, wait, no, like let's gear it back. He's like, well, I just
Yeah.
reeled it out. Now
You hooked us. Now you're reeling us in.
Yeah.
That's good.
He
It
was
just
like,
that
quip,
whole,
quip,
that whole
quip.
session is just
Hey,
like the whole
Jay, explain
night.
what a tiefling is to him.
Oh.
Tiefling's like a demon person. Jay's character.
That was like the first time we all got to.
You can see it on the character.
Yeah. On the
Yeah.
character
I
card.
arm wrestled the guy for two person
While we were sitting at like a 6 or 7 top player
with mustaches.
with
Okay.
mustaches on.
You literally, I liked the line because I said it was. It looked like Ringling Brothers were having an argument because
Yeah.
they were all like big buff and like shirtless. Next was. Did you have a favorite RP moment?
Just joining, man. It's just like
When's the
so-
next
Yeah,
stream?
your joining was a lot of
Next
fun.
stream is Tuesday night, as of right now, 7:30.
When you
PM.
joined, our opening
Every
scene was me
Tuesday.
carrying you.
Oh yeah, that was so funny.
What?
Yeah.
Get on
Yeah.
my back,
That
old
was
man.
that was
Get
what
off
made
me,
it so
old
fun.
I had no clue what to say because I was so unprepared. I just said
My
3 times that the whole
What
session.
about when Snowball punched someone's face off for the first
Oh.
time?
Oh, when
The-
the
the-
very first session
oh,
before
just like-
we. Oh yeah, but so before everybody else came in, the first thing I did was like knee somebody's guy's face in,
Like,
or goblin's face
it was
in,
like-
yeah.
That's right. Your first session was
Obliterated
goblins,
his head.
and
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
favorite moment from that session was honestly, besides the reveal, was Joey. He'd never played before at all, and there was this thing like the motto of the
the
Grin family.
Grin family.
He's the
Oh,
only
yeah.
thing he wrote down the entire
What's
night.
that?
And he comes up to a door, and it said basically you have to guess a password.
Oh.
And he
He's
just
like,
said
wait, this, and then it's like the only thing I wrote down, and the door opens.
it wasn't
I was like,
wait. It was this because it was the only
The only thing I
wrote
wrote down.
He opened his book.
Dude, he never writes anything.
I also, our first session, I didn't play Bast. I played Bast in like my
Oh, yeah,
first
that's
ever
right.
campaign. So my first session, I was wanting to try
Right,
something
hasn't-
different.
Well, we
Who
were
were you
trying
again?
something different.
We were trying something a little different, and I was playing an Asimir who worked in
You were like a detective.
he was like a
That's
detective,
right.
and it just like didn't really feel right. So like I went
the
back to
noir
Bast.
thing, I wanted to do it, but it just like I feel like we needed to go fantasy.
Yeah, that's more of a one shot.
Okay, so here,
Oh, it
let
was
me,
like more Neor.
Yeah.
All right, so let's we can answer the question
More
again another
questions.
time, but I'd say Xenos, what do you look like? That's what I got.
Oh,
Oh, okay. So, everybody's seen. This is how I describe the haircut. Everybody's seen Brad Pitt in Fury.
Yeah.
Well, he has like the sides cut short, his hair's slicked back, like greasy almost. He's really yacked, like fucking yoked, right? Because
Yeah.
he's a barbarian. He's wearing gladiator style armor on his.
Like a pauldron on his
Yeah,
shoulder.
it says on his left, and it like scales down to his
Oh,
hand.
cool! I didn't know.
Yeah.
No.
Like
Is
instead
that
of a
over
shield,
his jacket, or did he rip the jacket sleeve off?
I'd say rip the jacket sleeve off.
Fuck
'cause
yes.
that. And then
Yeah, they're look.
on his
that's
other
Stella's.
arm, he has like a lightning-shaped
Can you see it?
scar that lights up when he rages. From the time he actually conducted lightning from the sky to kill a giant to save his town.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Wow.
That's awesome.
So
Hey,
he was
check-
struck by it and it like
check.
destroyed his shit.
If you if you want like more another option to see what they look like, go to the Merry Mercenaries Instagram and there are artist illustrations.
We need some
It's
full
actually
bodies,
cycling
though.
on.
Yeah, it's cycling right there.
And
We
what
need
was
some
it?
full bodies.
Yeah, we need some full
We
bodies.
need some
That would be
full
so cool.
bodies.
Full
I want
body.
I want a group portrait, but unfortunately it's not cheap. So
Yeah.
Anybody willing to do
do
something?
the merch? The
I
merchant.
really liked the escape
Sweet.
room kind of thing that we did.
Which one was that?
It was a pre-stream, and it was that one
The
that
crystal.
took-
Oh yeah, because there was a lot
No, it
to
wasn't
it
the
though.
crystal one, right?
That was the escape room one.
yeah, like the crystal one, like the
Oh
one.
no, it was what was that?
Jack Heidi's in the
It
chat.
was the one with the door.
Hey Zach,
Yeah,
where you
the one
at?
that took us
Zach.
forever.
Zach, the one who composed the music.
Guys, I'll check.
Zach,
Everyone check
thanks
out
for
Zach
the
Heidi's
music.
music.
Yes,
Yeah.
check out
Amazing.
Zach Heidi's music because
So
this is
good.
Zach's Heidi right now. It's amazing.
And he-
Full
he-
body
he
for
makes YouTube
Xenos
videos
would
for
break the
them.
rating.
It would.
It might.
Break the rating.
Well, I mean, if
Break
it's
the
Jort's
screen.
Xenos.
Oh no, I don't know. That like jockstrap Xenos might tip it over the edge.
That's some like anime stuff.
Okay,
No.
which
This whole
which of the characters that
campaign is so anime. We're all so anime.
yeah, which of the
backgrounds-
characters which of the characters that isn't yours do you like best?
Ooh.
So which
God.
NPC do you like the best?
Which character that's not ours
player?
or like?
Oh,
within-
I guess yeah, that's fair too.
I was gonna say
Not
Alan.
player? Alan.
Alan.
like
I mean, Alan
Alan
is my favorite NPC.
Alan. Oh, Alan.
Alan
never
was
met
pre-stream.
Elena
Oh, was
died.
he? He was
Oh,
pre-stream.
Alan,
he
let's keep it
was.
to this stream,
He
but
was
I'll
when
just
we met.
explain really quick. Alan was a, it was his first day on the job, and he had to defend Xenos' hometown from an orc raid, and he was pretty much the MVP and like supported the guy, and like basically loaded bazooka style the ballista for Gameonadon, who on his first thing he told me to do, he's like, can I lift up the ballista and fire like a cannon? I'm like, yes, he did it, and he got help with it.
This stream favorite character though.
Oh, this one.
Back.
Spec. I feel like Spec.
Oh, I meant including the other player characters.
Oh,
Sorry, but Spec. Okay, great. Now next.
I think for me, because like some of my all-time favorite interactions as Bast have been with Xenos, because it's the Loki Thor dynamic. Like, I can't
Yeah,
not
it really
love
is,
that.
I'm tied for Xenos
I-
and Bast.
Astro.
Same.
Astro. I'm in
I'm
it.
tied for Netheros.
Can we put that on a shirt?
And Xenos, to be honest.
Just because I love how
I like-
he's like, fuck it, let's do it. And I'm just like, oh.
I'm gonna read
Yeah.
you this quote. Astro. God creates dinosaurs. God destroys dinosaurs. God creates tiefling. Tiefling destroys God. Tiefling controls dinosaurs.
How's that philosophy for you?
Yeah.
Logic, baby.
Guys, just wait until we get a 5th level spell slot, and then something real cool is gonna happen.
Hey, Donovan, go that way a little bit. You're leaning out of the screen.
Remember about this?
What were you saying? What about 5th level spell?
Nothing, don't worry
Nothing,
about it.
nothing, nothing, nothing.
Nothing.
I have more things too.
Secret.
All right, I'm full of wine, ready to go to bed. So glad for tonight. Success.
I am.
For Joey, what
I
color does
agree.
the scar light up?
Yeah.
Blue, like lightning.
Blue lightning. Blue
Yeah.
white.
Cool.
Blue white.
The
light,
rage
lightning.
is like a blue.
All right, last question. Any last questions? I think we should call it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's about
I-
I
time.
would love to keep going, but it's getting late.
Yeah.
It's like here.
Netheros can't shapeshift into a T-Rex. There was supposed to be a T-Rex boss fight, and Jay basically cast animal friendship on it, and it worked perfectly because I didn't realize
Remember
he
this.
had it or that he could do it. So and then it worked. Why are you all so damn great?
Jeff Goldblum comment.
Now that you can thank Angel Candles.
Yes.
For lighting the way.
And Epic Forge for sending that back.
And Epic
Yeah, and Epic Forge for making us look so damn
For
good.
forging our campaign, helping
You guys
us
are
forge.
so supportive.
Hey
It's-
guys,
Yeah,
so much
we
fun.
like. Thank you all so
Because
much.
of you, that's like a
Yeah.
weird, like, I mean everybody, but like, you
No,
guys
you
make
guys-
this fun.
Yeah, you guys make this
Yeah.
like
You guys make this
so
Now
much
I
more
understand when
dynamic.
people are like, I love the fans, I couldn't do this without the fans.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, no, totally.
So cliche, but
It's
so
like
true.
amazing.
So
it's okay, you're
supportive.
merch to me. Not
fun.
fans. I like you guys more than fans.
Yeah, I love our mercs.
Our mercs
I love our
rock.
Make that a T-shirt.
I love our mercs.
I love our mercs.
Yeah, we need to make a T-shirt now. I think at this point.
Yeah,
or
my
maybe soon.
character
We'll figure it out.
definitely looks
Anyway,
like
guys,
Miguel.
We
thank
just all
you.
have matching pictures.
I'm
It's
gonna.
weird.
We could probably talk forever, guys. So I'm gonna call it right now.
Yeah.
Want to say thanks, Cole, for hanging out in the chat during reruns the other night. Oh yeah, no problem. It was fun. So what?
Nothing.
Thanks. Have a great night, guys. We will see you guys
See you next week.
Tuesday at
Next
6 p.m.
Tuesday.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
Bomber Squad, Mastodon.
Oh yeah, by the way, they all dressed the same jacket. I'm just gonna appreciate that before we go. Okay,
Yeah.
peace out. Bye.
T-Rex.